All right, what just the play-by-play guy you said? His number's available?
Yeah, we can call him if you want.
He backed down, right?
Yeah, he did. He was a little angry, though.
Got a little fired up.
He did.
Well,
that's true. Since we've been on, I always forget. This is post-Friday show, right?
Right after, yeah.
He was upset that we said he was addicted to meth or heroin or something?
Bleep that out. Don't
get
the guy riled up again.
He had an oddly angry reaction to the accusation that he might be using methamphetamines.
I mean, I don't think anybody really thinks that, do they?
No.
I mean,
before his reaction, no.
He also claims to be, like, he was at Jack's Abbey and stuff.
Yeah.
So he's a fan of the show.
His avatar is
It's
a picture
amazing. Every
of
time.
us.
You always think they understand, but they never quite
And
do.
who brought him in?
Dave Cohen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Can
We'll
never
see
be
tomorrow, right, or no?
Well, depends.
No?
He sneaks in.
No, I thought he was part of the...
Jerry's certainly not bringing him.
That's probably true.
He's got his own ride. Yeah.
Has the consultant given him a permission to appear?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a good question. So the play-by-play guy is... I don't think so he fell on the sword?
Yeah, he said he's going through some stuff, Reacted poorly.
To what? I mean,
he
It was all in the span of 20 minutes.
Fucking horrible play-by-play guy. What do you want me to say?
No, he's very good. He's a good boy.
He's also a fucking drug addict. What do you want me to say? There's his mom and his dad and his family. Like, what? I mean, what are we doing? What the fuck? I think it never ended. I fucking walked out here this morning. These fucking babies and pussies. It's fucking unbelievable. Just listen to the fucking show. Hey, this should be funnier. Hey, you should do more of this. No, you should do more funny stuff. Less funny stuff. Talk football. Don't talk football. Hey, you open your fucking mouth and take the show down your fucking throat and shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Or go listen to something else. I build your brand. I like the way it is. No, the mid cells suck. The Minifans. What the fuck? I do feel like I did play some role in creating all this. I understand that.
A small role.
But like at some point, Jesus, go listen. I listened to other podcasts this weekend. They were great.
It's always amazing.
I didn't, but they all suck. But Jesus, go listen to Part of My Take. They're good guys.
Right.
They'll go around the league. They'll whip around the league.
Fastest 2 minutes.
Yeah, give me a game from yesterday, Mike. Give me a game.
Well, I mean the Patriots.
Well, give me another game. I'll go around the league right now.
To my Titans. Covered and blew out the Raiders.
Oh, my God.
Doubled them up.
I mean, Tammy Hill to climb on, and he climbed on top of it. Give the guy a new fucking contract. Right? You said 91-yard touchdown pass?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I am impressed if I throw something out like that you'll know. You pay attention to sports more than you let on.
I mean, Gruden. How's that booth looking? Go sit in it. It's not happening year 2.
Yeah.
Not good.
No. 10-year deal he's on.
A big game this weekend in that division, by the way. Titans, Texans.
My God, you're on the ball.
I mean, let's get next. Anything else? I mean,
the Red Sox quarterback playing hurt. Like we haven't seen that before.
The what?
The Red Sox quarterback.
Sorry, Redskins.
Are you doing things on purpose now? I have no interest in that either.
Redskins.
Because if we can do that, go find another job.
I saw the Redskins quarterback limping around.
Yeah.
That I have to confess, I don't know who that is.
Dwayne Haskins?
I'm not familiar with him.
He's new. Rookie.
One of those young, whippersnappers.
Yeah.
All right. No, I mean, look, don't just keep the refs. I'm so mad at the refs yesterday from that Patriots game. I fucking couldn't even sleep last night.
Well,
I shit myself. I shit myself watching the game. I could not believe it.
The offense is struggling, but if the refs are going to be working against them too, I don't know if they're going to have a chance.
I mean, let's go. I mean, but at the same time, Belichick, you got to keep those replays in your pocket. You never know what come back to bite you. You don't know.
He's a good play-by-play guy to break this down, I feel like.
I think Scott was. I'll tell you this. I'd have enjoyed Scott and Mike more than fucking. So I watched. Here you go. Here's the news flash for you right now. We'll start in the NFL. Why not? Steve likes that. All right. I watched the second half of the Patriots and the Chiefs yesterday.
Ooh.
I was bored. I thought it was boring, but I watched it.
Yeah.
Fucking Romo sucks now. I'm so up and down whenever I hear Romo. He sucked yesterday.
Because you deemed him the greatest of all time.
I know, but then I think he was so... At what point he tried to say something, he couldn't even speak. He was terrible. And they never criticized the refs. They bring in whoever that idiot is. What's his name? Gene Steratore?
Yeah.
Who says nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, the refs were awful both ways yesterday.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting there like, I don't know. And they're not talking about how bad it is. And they're not. It's bizarre. Horribly broadcast game.
Romo was almost acting like he couldn't say that the refs were bad. Like he'd say something about I don't think that was the right call there. And then there's a long silence where he wants to say more, but he's
not going to lose his job. He's not going to fucking fire him.
I couldn't believe it was last week or maybe on Thanksgiving that Mike Pereira and Troy Aikman kind of not really got into it, but Troy Aikman was like disagreeing. And I was like, wow, that's weird.
I didn't see
Aikman
that,
disagree.
Yeah.
And then it occurred to me, that shouldn't be weird. That should
be
happen
the
all
norm.
the time.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. And the fucking Patriots, I mean, Brady sucks. I'm sorry. He had a great career. He's one of the 30, 35 best quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, he might be fun.
He is fucking awful now. I'm sick of, now they're making excuses like they used to make for Drew Bledsoe when I was a kid. Like, hey, listen, if you give him a good offensive line and 2 good wide receivers, and someone from California is calling me. It's probably a legitimate call, right?
I would think
California.
so, yeah.
You give him this, you give him that. It's all I heard from years is Brady can make, bad guys good. It's over. He's done. Kaput. Goodbye.
Now, here's an instance where
I take pleasure from it.
People would want Mike and I to stand up and be like, no, Kirk, you're wrong. We disagree, but...
Well, fight if you want. I don't give a shit. But
I
don't want to have a big in-depth discussion on Tom Brady. There's 5 million places to go today, but he stinks. I watched that game. I've watched him the last couple of weeks.
I think he's still good enough that they could win the Super Bowl if
no
they
way.
get their shit together.
No chance.
Because
0.0.
this happens every year with the Patriots.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it kind of does. Where their offense is struggling like
not
this.
Like this.
Or
No,
an aspect.
like this. Brady's pass. I looked up this morning just because I thought we might get to this. Brady's pass rating is the lowest it's been since 2003 in a season.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's over. Yeah, and by the way, I'm going to take a little...
I think it's done. I think this should be his last year, definitely.
It's a quick victory lap right there.
Okay.
James Anthony Garoppolo, who was shucking and jiving like the Kirk Minihane Show in the windy city of New Orleans yesterday, was awesome. And he is so much better than Brady, and I was so right. And you know who else agrees with me? William Francis Arthur Donovan Belichick, who was dying to get rid of that baby Brady. But Brady went to Kraft and cried, and Kraft said, you can't get rid of him. So Belichick said, fuck you, I'm going to trade Garoppolo for nothing, and got nothing back for him. And now Garoppolo is the best quarterback in the league, or whatever, second or third best. And he's 15 years younger than Brady. You Patriot fans are fucking stupid. At my old job, I told you every day you cried. My old partner who sat there and sucked Brady's fucking cock dry, every drip down his fucking throat, was wrong too. And I was right again. Vindication, thy name is mine. 617-779-7937.
I have been thinking that, though. I do think that Belichick is kind of happy with this. I think this is what he wants.
I don't get the sense watching him yesterday that he was happy with losing.
No, but I don't think he minds Brady struggling and the offense being bad in the sense that it proves his point.
Yeah, well, he's the coach of the team. I think he'd like the offense to be better.
Of course.
I don't think he's sabotaging it, but I do think he sits there in meetings afterwards, like they used to say about Bledsoe with Brady, and when Bledsoe was the starter and Brady was the backup. I think Belichick looks at Brady now and is like, well, he can't do this anymore. Too bad Jimmy can do that. We had a guy who can do that. That's on Belichick as well. It's his fucking fault. He runs the whole team. You should find somebody else who can do it.
Sure. But
Brady's gone. This is the last days of Brady. If you're in New England, that's a big story. But also I don't think the fans around here are going to be that upset
if Brady leaves.
Yeah, I think it's time. He's been there for 20 years. That's 3 great careers. 20 years. What else do you want?
Would you enjoy if the Patriots do get to the Super Bowl against the Niners and Jimmy
Yes,
G wins?
I'll be rooting for the 49ers. I'll be believe me, and I'll be with Jimmy all week in Miami.
That's right.
You'll fucking see me, maybe I'll just fight on my own expense, I'm saying. And you'll see me partying there all week. Me and Jimmy and his porn stars and his whole crew will be dancing around, high-fiving, while Brady, I can I get a quick football note on Brady?
Please.
Let your hair go gray naturally. It looks embarrassing at this point. I mean,
good.
It looks
like a good jet black. It looks 42-year-old.
I looked at him and I'm like, I half expect fucking Pesci to shake his hand and say, "Nice to meet you, kid." It's the fucking worst jet black hair I've ever seen in my life. Oh, awful, embarrassing. Worse than the plastic surgery.
I think he looks terrific.
And I don't like the guy. I mean, everyone else likes him. I understand. I just don't like him. So I enjoy watching this and I enjoy the fans. I've never on social media last night. It was embarrassing. These people crying about this loss. First of all, I thought Harry was down with the 4-yard line, and secondly, I didn't think it was a fumble by Kelsey. I think his knee was on the ground.
You're wrong.
Great job by the refs.
Are screwing him.
No, the refs did screw him. Of course, both those calls were ridiculous. But when did all of a sudden the Patriots fans go such babies? Oh, the refs. Oh, fuck off with the refs. Jesus, your team stinks right now. Your offense stinks. Your defense is great. And Brady is terrible. He's a below-average NFL quarterback right now.
He's been rough.
He's not good anymore. I hate to sound like Trent Dilfer, but he's not.
Yeah, but I think this happens a lot more than people are giving it credit for.
Yeah, but he's 40,
the receivers will step up.
But he's 42.
I know. That's
over.
The hard part.
I'm telling the fans, it's okay. You had the greatest run of any professional sports franchise ever, especially given the way things are built these days. It is the greatest run in the history of sports. Brady, and I'm being a little bit, Jerry didn't suck his dick, but Jerry would jerk off while I interviewed him. Sure. I will admit that. I saw I got shot in the eye one time.
I can understand that.
That's why I wore goggles after that. And Brady is, I think, the greatest professional athlete of this, century. I mean, I'm not going to put him above like Michael Jordan. But the run is never going to be topped ever. That's never going to happen. No chance. So enjoy it. It's over. It was a great run. Now, it could have gone on for another 10 years if Brady, who I'm going to kind of compare Brady to Ruth Bader Ginsburg here for a second. If he had stepped aside, done the classy thing for the organization, and said, you know what, this guy's just better. I'm going to go somewhere else, Bill. And we'll make that happen. And Bill said, Tom, no problem. You get 10 more years of great quarterback play. But you didn't want that.
Yeah, that was bad.
Well, that's just selfish.
I think Brady has enough in for
Ruth Bader Brady.
One more Super Bowl run. But yeah, he screwed the team.
No, he doesn't.
I think he does.
Why?
I don't know. I think he'll step up in the playoffs.
What does that even mean?
He's still got a little bit.
Why didn't you step up yesterday?
He's got a little bit left.
Step up. So what does step up mean?
He's got enough for a Peyton Manning Denver Broncos run.
Well, Manning was awful.
But he was good enough to win.
Yeah, but
the playoffs.
But they had a great defense.
If he just scored a touchdown on that drive after he scampered for a first down, people would be singing his praises. Oh, the Brady magic. He's still got it. Blah, blah, blah.
Scampered.
It was a scoop and scoreist.
There was scoop and score. I did hear Romo again yesterday say scoop and score.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. Would Brady use Roman with is that part of his health thing or no?
Sure.
He would?
He certainly needs to, yeah.
Well, I mean, I would guess.
A lot of people need to.
I don't know. I mean, I know Gerry would do that before the interview.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes it would take Gerry almost a second to ejaculate during those Brady interviews.
That's the thing. Not with Roman.
No, with Roman's like 5 seconds. That's how excited he was.
Yeah.
But boy, Brady's hair. That's a bad look, that hair. Jeez. If I was going to talk to him today, I'd say, you got to do something about that hair. The other thing I'd say about Brady is Brady used to say to us when he'll retire when he sucks. I'd start the interview by saying today.
You retired last week?
I would. I'd say for years you've been saying that. You're 22nd in pass rating. Have we arrived yet?
Yeah.
My guess is that question will be asked today.
I think it might be.
So Roman, as we know, it's good to have Roman back this week, by the way. Our great friends at Roman. GetYourMan.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk. Here's what you do with that. You get your first month of swipes. Plain and simple. $5. What does that mean? Well, in case you're new to the show, we get new people here all the time, although some people are saying, gee, why do you want new people in here? You shouldn't have new people in. Bring new people in. Don't bring new people in. What do you want me to do? I just do the fucking show. People show up, they don't show up. I don't care if we have one listener or 10 million. It doesn't matter to me.
That's all you can do. Just do your show.
But
don't listen to them.
But here's what happens if you order it, okay? It comes to your house. No pun intended. You swipe, okay? In the past, maybe a little too early. Now it takes you forever to come. And forever, I mean in a good way. So you spread the vaginal, lipola of your female, consensually, adult age. You go in, or she gives you a blowjob, or it's a man. He's your boyfriend. You open his asshole up. Maybe you lick it and get a little wet, or you spin in it, or whatever you do, or use a lubricant. Whatever you guys want to do, fine with me, as long as you shake hands, give a little kiss, and say we're both consenting. We're both on board. Him, his, what's the other one?
Theirs?
No. Well, if it's 3 female, what's it? Him, his.
He, him, he.
He,
Him.
thank you. I'm a he, you're a he. We're both he's. Or we're not. However you identify. Long way of saying start fucking consensually, both of adult age, and you ejaculate longer. You make yourselves happy. You make the show happy. You make the fans happy. You make Roman happy. Is that so much to ask? Really? Is that so much to goddamn ask?
I don't think so.
No. So you go to GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk. If you use your first few months of swipes for just $5. Use that monthly plan if you use the link. GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/KIRK.
Oh, yes.
What was that? I'm sorry. It's an odd noise to make.
It sure is.
I mean, I just non-sexually, it's a strange noise to make.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
That's
What?
even odder.
What was that?
That's even more odd in the conversation.
When did she say that?
I know. I think that was your reaction to meeting her or something. Apparently, that's the noise you made.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Should use that.
I know.
Jeez.
Sure is.
God. It's very strange.
That Thanksgiving interview has aged well.
It has.
Yeah.
Real quick, because we're stuck on it right now. So I did an old school Kirk Minihane WEI little afternoon yesterday. I watched the second half of the Patriots game with Harry Minihane, who was dying to instead go back and forth what he called the fugitive, because he was so into the fugitive for some reason. It was on one of the Showtime channels. Because I explained the plot to him, and his fucking head almost exploded. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Wait a minute, what do you mean? Like he didn't do this, he didn't do it." So I flipped back and forth because during football you can fucking do it the whole time. But to explain the plot of the fugitive to a 7-year-old is difficult because there's that weird thing with the drug company at the end. So I was just like, he didn't do it. You see this guy right here. He's trying to catch him. Oh, this guy's starting to think he didn't do it too. And the one-armed man. And then Harry's like, why did the fugitive have a security camera at his house? And I said, that's a really good question, Harry. Fortunately, I have Simply Safe this week, or I would do the read. But so we got into that, and he was kind of more into that than the Patriots. I think football was boring.
That must have excited you a little bit.
What's that?
He's kind of you like a movie that you like more than the Patriots.
Said it's his favorite movie.
Wow.
Yeah. So what's your favorite movie? He said the one I'm watching right now.
It's certainly not Midnight Run.
Oh, he likes Midnight Run. So I actually watched the Belichick press conference afterwards yesterday. I was into that.
You seemed fired up about it.
Well, not fired up, but I did forget a little bit, because it's been a couple of years, how bad the media is in these situations. Yeah. So Belichick goes in, he's a fucking grump like always. You know what you're getting. I don't get, people like Gerry get worked up. Well, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah. Like, he's purposely a dick. I think we all.
And he does it more and more the angrier they get about it.
Yeah. And I feel like he's playing a character too. Like, are you really that fucking upset? Sure. Like you have a family.
I noticed that more than ever when I watched that Two Bills documentary. He was
sort
of like
Parcells?
30 for 30.
Yeah.
It's
a character.
When he was like the Jets coach or hired as the Jets coach, he was sort of like affable almost,
right.
You know? So it's definitely a character now.
He's like stomping around and like you lost a football game. Like, you're not that, you have a family. You're really like that upset. Like, you know, I mean.
He might be.
I guess.
I don't think he cares about his family as much
That's
as the
probably
Patriots.
true. So, I mean, some of these questions he gets, like, so the referees were awful. Brutal loss. And do you have some of these questions, Steve, or no?
Bill, can you talk about Nate Ebner? He did a pretty good job there on special teams.
Is that the guy you used to make fun of?
I'm pretty sure. Is that the sidewalk guy? Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure this is Kirk Minihane impersonating Kevin Cullen. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's right. That's what's his face. I forgot.
Talk about that. I don't know his name, but yeah.
So, and these guys come in, and I did this for a year or two. I maybe went to Belichick once or twice just to watch it, but they go in there. They have nothing to do really. So half these guys don't even have a job. They just get press passes just to wander around. It's sad. They get their free Papagenos. Mm-hmm. I will say that halftime spread at the Patriots game is by far the best of the four sports teams I've been to.
Oh, really?
Well, they give you free Papagenos pizza. Mm. They have the pretzels there. After the game, they spread huge cookies and brownies and stuff, and all the soda a man can drink. It's wonderful, very good.
Soft pretzels, we're talking.
I'm talking like go to Gillette Stadium pretzels. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they got the thing going there, and it spins around. It's very good, very good.
I like that.
So you go there, you stuff yourself, you don't do anything. Then the game ends, and like, do you think this guy, whoever he is, wrote a story about Nate Ebner? No fucking chance. He just wants to hear himself talk to Bill Belichick. Yeah. It's so psychologically strange.
When you go that deep, when you're asking about Nate Ebner, I believe that guy might actually be that might be a Greg Bedard, like real inside football hardo kind of a guy.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, but like, what's the story? He blocked a punt yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that anybody's takeaway from the game yesterday?
Well, how do you think is?
I mean, I don't know. It seemed like a bigger picture to me. Like, I think Brady stinks now. I think the offense is a disaster. The refs sucked. Yeah. Huge loss. I mean, I don't know. Like, what?
That's what I'm more fascinated by people that'll ask about Brady, but not directly like they're almost afraid to say he's gotten older.
Everyone's afraid.
Mention Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, everyone's afraid that like Belichick's going to bite their head off. Which, by the way, Belichick's never yelled at anybody.
Yeah,
he just is an asshole.
Yeah.
So what?
He's just rude.
Yeah.
So what went into your decision on that 4th and 7 to not kick? Was it the previous kick?
It was the best thing to do.
Which is rude.
It's a good. I actually think it's a pretty good question.
It's a fair answer.
But I actually think it's a fair question too.
Yeah.
I watched that game. I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, this situation's obviously doesn't trust the kicker or whatever. So you can ask that. Then Belichick snaps back. What's interesting is though the guy, whoever that pussy is so afraid to follow up. Like, he thinks Belichick. Yeah. Like, I want to say to him, pull him aside, be like, good question. Follow up, because you know what? Belichick's never going to like you. Like, it doesn't. You're not all. Some of these guys think they're.
What if he got his grandson a onesie or whatever they did?
That's true. One of my favorite beat guys. A beat guy is like, you know what? We're just a couple of football guys, me and you, Bill. We're on equal level. We're just bullshitting. Yeah. Like, you're not. You're not. So ask him what you want to ask him, because you're going to write something, and then do what you want. Like, as opposed to this, you know. And then you have Tara Sullivan, this idiot from the Globe. Do you have that question?
I don't have it labeled because I couldn't recognize her voice, but
she's a woman. I mean, not a lot in there.
How about the fight from your guys today?
That's not her. I don't think.
You can 60 minutes of it, anyways.
What an asshole! Fuck you! What a stupid question. Of course, Belichick's like, great question. I mean, how about the fight from your guys? Like, what? They're fucking.
It's interesting.
They're professionals.
What about the fight from those
guys?
It's
a massive game with huge implications. Are they going to quit?
Yeah, but they tried. That's the impressive.
What are they down? 16 points at one point?
Yeah.
Like, you're not down 50. You're down fucking new Tom Brady and the Patriots down 16 points.
Yeah. But you're
right. At the beginning of the third quarter.
You're right in that the burden is on them to ask a follow-up, because the answer Belichick gave where he said, I thought it was the best thing for the team.
Yeah.
He's going to say that.
Now,
and it's a correct, if you take it literally, it's a correct answer.
Now, the real trick, of course, is You could follow up with the best question ever, and Belichick's not going to answer.
Of course, yeah.
So the whole thing is an exercise
But then
in
why
futility.
even go? Yeah.
Well, but then you say, well, then he wins. But you know what? I would say he wins then.
He won.
Like, great.
I think he won years ago.
You're like, you're an asshole, and you're not going to answer my question, so I'm not going to go to your dumb press conference.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you want, I guess, right? Now, for somebody who hates the press, Belichick's happy to do 30 for 30s and do HBO documentaries with Saban and go on NFL Network and do the top 100. And, like, he wants it his way. Like, he likes to have, like Brady, have his ass kissed.
Yeah, he likes talking football exactly the way he wants to talk football.
Right.
But he doesn't want any outside questions or questions that he might negatively have to answer.
You don't have to Tara Sullivan? I tweeted about it.
Well, I don't know if you
Oh,
heard it or if it would matter, but you actually got booed off the field at halftime, your offense anyway, at the end. Do you have any reaction to that, or does it bother you at all?
No, we're just trying to win games.
I mean, what a spectacularally dumb question.
Why do you say that? Because I know you said that, but
Because A, she writes for the Globe, and
Yeah.
B, like, what do you think Bill Belichick's going to say to that?
Yeah, I know, but that should be addressed in some form or
Why?
fashion.
The
The fact that the Patriots were booed.
Well, they sucked. They were playing shitty.
I know, but you just wouldn't expect that to happen. The
Why?
idea that Tom Brady would. You never
They were
think.
But I guess what's Bill Belichick got to say about that?
Yeah, like,
He's not- yeah,
it
but
was,
he's not-
it was
he's not gonna say
emotionally
anything about
ravaging.
anything.
Hey, don't. But did she even write about it? Like, hey, don't boo Tom. Like, what's Belichick going to say? They're fucking professionals. They make.
But then why ask him any questions? He's not going to say anything about anything.
Yeah, but that's going to be your takeaway from that game. They were booed off the field.
People reacted to that.
Who did?
Okay, your boy KFC was shocked. Couldn't believe it.
Why? It happens all the time. It's happened before to Brady.
That Brady's booed?
Yeah,
I don't
every
know.
Patriots booed off the field. They play like shit during the Brady era. They play like shit.
Yeah.
They lost the week before. Their offense sucks. They got booed off the field. That's life.
I didn't find that to be that crazy.
And by the way, I didn't think it was like this overwhelming booing. Like they booed him.
No.
What's Belichick going to say?
Yeah. But I'm not surprised
Like-
that question was that. In some form or fashion, you'd think that would be brought up. Patriots aren't booed a lot.
I guess. Well, I mean, why would they be?
Exactly.
I mean, they've won 6 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And I give KFC credit. He's the only one who's fucking just saying Brady sucks.
Yeah.
Me and KFC is always aligned.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, KFC loves it, but
we should.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? I mean, it's all you have. He's a Jets fan, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a win for them. To watch the Patriots suck. I mean, well, they're 10-3?
yeah.
But they do suck. I mean, they suck. They suck.
They've been rough.
By Patriots standards, they suck.
Their defense is amazing, and that's what I think.
Defense is
carry
great.
them.
Yeah, but you keep saying that Brady's going to win the Super Bowl. He's not. If they win the Super Bowl, the defense is
It'll
going to
be
go on
the
a run
defense.
and Brady will
Right.
stay out of the way. But that's not going to, I mean, that's not going to happen. Like,
No,
you have to
the
come.
Ravens will be tough to beat.
They're not going to beat Kansas City. They're not going to beat Baltimore.
I think in the playoffs they'd beat Kansas City.
Why?
I don't know. Andy Reid will fuck something up, or the,
but why-
the
I mean-
equipment won't get to the stadium. Or,
Yeah, but I mean-
I thought that story was hilarious. I know you probably didn't care about it, but I thought that was hilarious.
Hilarious. I laughed for 4 hours. It went to New Jersey. Piece of equipment went to a different state.
If they couldn't have
But
played,
that was never going to happen. They weren't going to. I mean, they were going to forfeit a football
I like the
game.
idea. I just like reading Schefter's tweet saying they might have to forfeit.
Why the fuck do they get a police detail to drive that equipment up?
It's a
very
great
important.
question. You know what's funny is I was on Thanksgiving morning. I went for a run, and I saw Winchester plays Woburn every year in the town game or whatever. I think it was Thanksgiving. I forget, but there was a couple police cars bringing the high school bus into town. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What the
It's
fuck?
a waste of time.
Like,
Yeah.
if we got up to Madawaska and I realized I forgot to bring the podcast recording equipment, would I
That's
get a police
different.
detail?
Yes,
You should.
I assume I'm getting a police detail that entire weekend.
That'd be nice.
Is that's way more important?
There'll be people with guns.
Good.
We can call them police if you'd like.
More, I know everyone's like, oh, this. No, I saw another meme of like Belichick underneath that equipment thing. I'm like, I get it. Like Belichick ordered the equipment to go somewhere else. He's a mastermind. Like,
Right.
Good. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
hey, I'm just saying. Good luck for Kansas City. They didn't get a chance to be roasted by Fitzy.
Oh, thank you. Well, I was going to get there.
Good thing that wasn't before, because that would have been a bruising.
I tweeted this out, and I got some people at Twitter like, "Fuck you, you're an asshole," responding like, "Let the guy do his show." And you're right; he's a very nice
He's
guy.
a nice guy.
But he works for a company that I hate, so that's the deal. He works there, and that's the show that replaced my show. So if that's the humor they're going to like and they're going to want, they're going to be safe. Pussies like Mark Hannon and Mike D.
Oh,
You allowed to say that?
People like that, who I hate. Though Mike D, to be very fair, Mike D has given a lot of women opportunities to work for him. So I just want to say that. And I respect him for that. Many. I can't find them. They disappear. But that's listen. But I think they just go into different business.
Well, it's good there's so many, though.
Well, they just want to be left
High
alone. That's
quantity.
all. Don't listen. If you're looking to find them, that's up to you. You want to be journalists and find those people, find them. Do whatever you want to do. Go do it. But these are the people that they chose over me and Gerry. Now, to be fair, he's funnier than Gerry. But
Well, you got to give him that. You got to give the devil his due once.
But
in a
here's
while,
the
you know?
thing, though. Like, is it legal? And I'm asking this honestly before we play it because I don't want to get in any trouble. Is it legal just to tape two guys bullshitting like this on the phone or no?
It seemed a little too natural. I was
That's
like,
like
this
I don't.
seems intrusive.
It does. It feels like you're almost watching two people making love, not fucking. Like make like just making. I feel it does feel intrusive, doesn't it? I don't know.
Presumably they were notified they were being recorded off, before off camera, right?
I hope so.
Like I know that Clint Eastwood, the filmmaker, who we'll get to later on in the show, by the way, has a film out this weekend. Richard Jewell. Steve won't see that because he's like the first three letters of the man's last name. That's why he won't see it. Calls him Richard Jewell.
I can't even say the name.
No, he can't. Richard Jewell.
Calls him Richard.
So he said to me, he's like, "You go see this Richard Jewell movie?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah. He liked that singer, he told me, in the late 90s, Ool.
Yes,
yeah,
of course.
Who Will Save
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
Soul. He was a big fan of hers, yeah. I can do it all day.
I'm trying to think about that.
So am I. That's why I'm stammering right now. He called, Steve mentioned to me, or rather Eastwood for a second before I talked to Steve. Eastwood's famous, or back in the old days, for he would just say to a couple of actors, like, I heard Hackman talk about this on the set of Unforgiven, a great film you should both watch.
All right.
And not like and whatever. They did say, "Hey, Gene, just try out these lines here, whatever, and then we'll get going whenever you're ready." He did them, and Eastwood's like, "All right, good, print it." Like, that's natural.
Right.
Like, we're going to go that way. Mm-hmm. I get the sense that that's what happened with this
Very
phone call.
similar, you think?
Yeah, just like super auteur, almost French, new wave kind of filmmaking where they just let these guys go. And the other thing is, like, Fitzy's clearly a Patriots fan. The other guy, to me, like, this idea that he's some actor, comedian they hired from some other city who's just reading lines.
No, he's definitely a KC
guy. I
guy.
mean, this guy is hardcore Kansas City. Like, Pesci's character in Casino's from Kansas City. Mm-hmm. And I get that sense from him, sort of that Midwestern of like, this is who Buck O'Neill kind of guy.
Right. Kind of a tough guy, but he's affable.
As I tweeted yesterday, if you listen to this and laugh once, not ironically.
Well,
you're out. Like, go. I'm serious. Go turn in the Minifan badge and go somewhere else. Out of it. Yes, I understand laughing at it because it's so bad. So this is, again, Fitzy, who's a nice guy. I have to preface it always by saying he's a nice guy, though I don't care he's a nice guy. For all I care, he gets hit by a fucking bus. I mean, what do I care?
Like, he's a nice man.
I know, but I don't care, though. Like, I always have to say this. Oh, he's a nice guy. Right. Oh, Greg killed anybody me. Danielle's a nice person. You show the fucking sucks. What do you want me to say? Right. Oh, Chris Curtis, wonderful. They're all wonderful, great people. Ken Laird's a great guy.
Yes, they all respect their employees.
Great, yes, wonderful, wonderful. I hope Ken Laird's mother lives 100 years. Great, wonderful. So, so they do a thing where Fitzy was a big Patriots fan. Mm-hmm. And he's Fitzy, that's his name.
Yeah.
That's his real name.
Nick Stevens.
Nick Stevens. But he takes a character, Fitzy.
It's just a Boston guy.
Yeah, he's just a Boston guy. Yeah, he's what's going on over there? So he's a hardcore Patriots fan. The other guy, and it's weird, he also runs into these people. And I was talking to an EEI personality about this yesterday who was mocking it as well. I can't remember his name. A little bit of booze on his breath, as I recall.
Yeah, a hairy fella.
He was at the Horses, I think, when we were talking.
Gotcha.
If you are a car guy or...
No, he's a big fan. I'm kidding. I was talking to him. And it's just weird that Fitzy has these friends in every town.
I know, it is bizarre.
Like, it's just,
at least every time the Patriots play.
A big game, anyway. Yeah. I don't have any friends. Like
it's great that they can be friends, considering how much shit they talk at each other. This is a phone war.
That's
kind of how guys are, though, when you're hanging with the fellas. That's how it is.
It goes from first kind of funny to uncomfortably brutal how much they hate each other, though. It is like, it's rough.
Well, I wish I could master what Fitzy does here, because the very few times you've called me, whenever I pick up the phone, I have a snappy one-liner.
Yes, you do.
But I feel like I need to work on him so I can learn from Fitzy a little bit.
Listen to this.
Funny ringtone?
Yellow. I didn't expect you to answer so fast.
Well, I usually pick up after 6 rings.
I mean, his hamstring still intact.
I might just do the whole show through this.
Fucking stretch.
I might just
Jesus Christ.
It's odd that his friend would say, "I didn't expect you to pick up on the first ring." That's almost a setup to a joke.
I mean, the route they took to get there.
Well, it's sort of like, I've read different writers, and whether it's music or books or whatever, they find the line and they write around it.
Yeah. Well, and
Fitzy found something and worked through it.
I don't want to pick it apart too much. I don't think the phone rang long enough.
Let's
not get 6 rings.
Let's not get too deep in the weeds.
Seems
right?
like 6 rings might be almost voicemail.
Why did the Kansas City guy expect him not to pick up on one ring? Is there like a history here?
Maybe. That's got to be it.
Is Fitzy typically very busy.
Fitzy usually ignores his calls.
I guess.
This is game week.
If you don't know, if you're from out of the market, that song is sort of tied into the Patriots, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Josie.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Are you guys ready for the death of your dynasty Sunday?
Ah, of course. The death of the Patriots dynasty. A tradition almost as beloved as knocking the Chiefs out of the playoffs.
Your 10-2 record is as soft as Brady's avocado enemas.
And your third down defense.
Really?
I'm sorry, that was offsides. Like D Ford.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, all I'm saying is when the world says the Patriots are dead, that's when
Oh,
they
come on.
The only thing more full of shit than you is your wide receiving core.
Or Andy Reid's colon.
You're just jealous because we have good rookie receivers like Mecole Hardman.
Sure, Mecole Hardman is fast, and me pretty sure the Pats will be ready for him.
How is Brady
Hold
doing?
on. Mecole Hardman is fast, and me pretty sure that the Patriots, was that a
Well,
joke?
I mean, sometimes you got to slip one in. If your mind immediately goes there, you just got to.
If one of my friends called me, like when I was a big sports fan and did this, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
What's happening? Why are you talking like this?
Yeah, why are you, what do you, like,
Why do you keep making one-liners? What the fuck?
I do like, though, because I was with a couple of buddies Saturday night after
it'd be like,
my program.
just forget, if one of my buddies called me in the 80s and was a Laker fan, it'd be like, yeah, Larry Bird will be French licking his way all the way back to Indiana or something.
And
I'd
then
be
your
like,
reply would be, "Oh, come on!"
I'm like, well, who uses, is that like what Pat Riley uses in his hair? And it'd be just,
How do you have these ready? These snappy little comebacks.
yeah, who's a better actor, Cream and Airplane? Boy, I might do this. I might get, I'm going to get one of my friends to do this, who's a Laker fan. I'm going to go back in time and do one of these calls. Go ahead, please, after your show.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Is that when my buddies bust my balls, I say, "Oh, come on!" That's the big. That's my favorite reaction.
This guy
is that this is a scripted thing, and there's a line written. Oh, come on!
This is a comedian who's a friend of Fitzy's, I guess.
I'm not familiar.
Who is like, the poor guy can't even read these lines.
It's rough, and the edits are rough.
Oh, so bad! It's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Receivers like Mecole Hardman.
Sure, Mecole Hardman is fast, and me pretty sure the Pats will be ready for him.
How is Brady doing? Has he checked his medical alert bracelet yet?
Hey, does Kermit the QB have any cool new no-look passes planned for Sunday?
Ready, set, hut. Brady's so mad this year. He's got that I want to talk to the manager energy every
this
time.
guy,
some of these you could have retaken.
They don't do a second cut with this other guy. They're just like, fuck it, it's terrible, run it. And I'm guilty because I had like 6,000 views and I quote tweeted. At the end of the day, I gave WEI like 40,000 views. What the fuck is my fault?
That's good. That's good.
I guess.
They could use it.
It's a pass.
He'll be fine.
Tom Brady looks as spry as Robert De Niro in The Irishman.
Just remember, when it counts, don't let Brady get 3rd and 10 on you. And again. And again.
Brady complains more than a vegan at a barbecue.
Brady's going to be laser focused Sunday. Just like that cool fan of yours who went to the sharper image and then beamed one into his eye.
The Patriots are so desperate at wide receiver.
I don't get it. I didn't get the last 3 of those.
Hey, just like when a player killed himself in your parking lot, remember?
That's Javon Belcher.
They're going to bring Brown back. Troy Brown.
Hey, did any running backs reply to your ZipRecruiter ad for Sunday?
The Pats have as many playmakers as Belichick has friends.
Hey, I'm not saying Brady and Edelman don't lose.
Now that one, I am a Patriots fan still. And I got to say, we're making fun of this a little. That one hurt me. No. I won't stand for it. This gentleman has gone too far.
Hey, fuck you!
Listen, Bill Belichick certainly has friends. Now, you want to say the guy's a bit of a curmudgeon, that's fine. But let's not overstep here.
What is it? As many, what? As Belichick has friends? What is the joke?
Playmakers as Belichick has friends.
Hey, I'm not saying Brady and Edelman don't lose at home to AFC teams, but also they don't.
Look, I'm not saying Tom misses Gronk, but he's outside his house right now with a boombox blaring Peter Gabriel.
Last time somebody flew this far only to feel intense loss, they left their kid home alone in Chicago.
Julian Edelman is one hit away from thinking he's Wes Welker.
Hold on. So I had this conversation with somebody. It might have been the same gentleman. And I don't know who this actually appeals to. Like, I get they're a hardcore Pats fans.
Yeah.
But hardcore Pats fans who I see on social media are also cynical, like, assholes.
Sure.
There's no way they think this is funny. No, it's not possible.
I guess older people, like, maybe old.
Yeah, but they're not watching that.
Old cornballs? No, I don't think so.
Are old cornballs on Twitter?
That's what I'm
looking
saying.
For Twitter videos?
Yeah, right.
Who does that appeal to?
I have no idea.
I mean,
I think it might be Fitzy trying to justify his existence.
But he's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, this is his whole act.
Yeah, this is how he got the job. This is how we guys saw this. That idiot Zarbano, that idiot Hannon, that idiot D, and that idiot David Field. Oh, sorry. And they were like, "Yeah, this is a good idea. Let's bring this guy in to replace Gerry Callahan." Now, again, he's funnier than Gerry. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And Gerry should have done more stuff like this. You know?
I think I would have loved to see that. Actually,
that'd be incredible. Be unbelievable. Yeah,
Hey, don't talk about Brady like that.
I would like to see a phone wars between Kirk and Gerry.
We should have done one of those one time. Yeah, I could be the anti-Brady guy. He could be the pro-Brady guy.
Maybe we'll do one for tomorrow when he's in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Usually I pick up after 6 rings. Just so angry.
Who is this?
What? I'm not reading this shit.
This is garbage.
It's like Andy Reid's colonoscopy.
Belichick doesn't have any friends.
That's true, actually. I never thought. I wonder who he's friends with.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And hey, no need to ask Santa for any extra disappointment. You'll get plenty on Sunday.
Pretty scary, Buffalo. Just right there behind you.
Sure, and Baby Yoda's going to be president in 2020.
Just think the last time Buffalo won the division, Tom Brady was in his mid-50s.
Right. And Epstein didn't kill himself.
Well, good luck Sunday.
All right.
You're going to need it. And we'll see you in the playoffs. More likely Baltimore, really.
All right. Good luck. Happy holidays. Go yourself.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Left him with a little burn.
Griffin just shot himself right there and blew his brains out.
And after idiot, he just started weeping. Fucking idiot.
How much does that cost, do you think? If it costs $1, it's a waste of time.
Well, it costs... I assume they don't have to pay Fitzy's under contract.
Let's call EI right now. I'll pretend I'm that Kansas City guy. I want to go on with Fitzy.
Okay.
Ooh. Give him a call.
This is how my friends talk, though. It's always back and forth quips. There's no...
Did you ever just have a real conversation with this buddy from Kansas City about life? Or?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think it's all smack talk.
And he's Fitzy, because that's a Boston name.
Right.
Right. Fitzgerald.
Sully was already taken.
God, what a weird existence. What a sad man.
Say, no, hey, we'll double Edelman and nobody else can win. Yeah. Quick.
Yeah. It sounds worse.
That was brought to you by Gillette. Chief Snap
right,
21.
Forget. Jesus Christ.
You'd have to go at it with Wiggy.
Oh, great. Yeah. Jesus. Wow. That is rough. How bad is that? How long was that? 2 minutes?
It's 2 minutes long. I would say it definitely took 3 to 4 hours just to produce.
Really?
Yeah, because splicing all those cuts together, maybe not quite that long, but getting your cameras there, getting them set up, filming. I'm thinking they probably did multiple cuts with the Kansas City guy, even though it doesn't sound that way.
I should call one of my friends right now and just start talking shit like the Chiefs guy, because we won.
You should.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Give me an old Brady
Prepare
joke.
some jokes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Brady's hair is,
Kurt, hello? What's happening? Why are you talking to me like this?
This guy's a stand-up comedian?
Fitzy, yes.
He is?
Yeah. Well, I've had trouble finding clips online. He hosts a lot of events where he does stand-up. I don't know that he performs at clubs or anything. I'm not.
Might need to find some of that.
You think it's just like stuff like that?
Yes. Yeah.
And I guess you're right. I guess like 60-years would laugh at that.
That's what I'm saying.
Suppose?
Older people
at
would
a
find
comedy
him
show.
charming.
They might find the Boston-centric stuff, chuckle worthy. But I think the Twitter videos are a little misguided.
Imagine sitting next to a person like that, like for an hour. I'd want to fucking kill myself.
Yeah, it's rough.
I mean, look, I'm sure he's a nice guy. But that is awful. God, that is so awful.
And there's nothing worse than someone that thinks they're funny.
That's what Steve thinks about you. Yeah.
Unfunny,
right.
But I don't have a lot of. What I'm saying is,
Steve's nodding,
Fitzy thinks of himself as a comedian. Like,
well, I know his whole life is like
mean?
these bad jokes.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the Lenny Clark sort of thing where you're even whether they're funny or not, they're always on, and you feel like you have to laugh.
That's what I'm trying to say. Always on is a good.
So Lenny Clark is a legendary Boston comedian by any definition. If you're not from the market, maybe you know, maybe you don't. He's been on TV. He's on Rescue Me. He's been in movies. He's been on Rogan a few times. I have my old podcast. And he used to come on the old show on the radio before I had it with Gerry, when John Dennis would host it with Gerry and me. And they just kind of have carte blanche. Like, he'd walk in and promote 3 shows and do a segment. I always thought it was terrible. Like, I liked Lenny, but I always just thought it was uncomfortably bad radio.
Yeah.
And when the show started, I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. And he'd show up and he'd talk to Ken and Chris, and I'd just be like, no. And he'd leave, and he hated me for it. And I understand that, but I remember being in the car listening to him, and I was like, this is just not good. It doesn't work.
But you could have made funny stuff with Lenny.
No,
I don't remember your podcast.
Comedians are always so hit or miss.
They're on. They're just no. Lenny, when it came on my podcast, he just told. It was great because we told old. That's a difference. I could do an hour with him. He told old Dangerfield stories and trying to make it in the 80s. He wouldn't do that when he'd come in 6 minutes. He felt like he had to get all his shit in.
Yeah.
So like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't like this. This makes me uncomfortable. I don't think the listener's enjoying this. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Not his fault. It's just not. That's not built for. So, the great comedians. The Pick whoever your guys, your Carlins, your Pryors, your Stevens.
Geary's.
Sure.
Yeah, Stevens, Geary. That's my Mount Rushmore right now, I'd say. Obviously Mike's Mount Rushmore, it has to have Cosby, Louis C.K. Who am I missing?
Vince Champ.
Vince Champ. And, who am I forgetting? Anybody else? No?
I'm sure I'll think of one.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein. I've always liked his comedy, yeah.
He's very funny.
That's those four. Matt Lauer, underrated comedian.
Yes.
Matt, why don't you do more comedy these days?
I always found you to be very funny, Matt.
I saw I read somewhere that show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon and Steve Carell. Carell kind of plays like a Lauer character.
Yeah.
I heard that too, but I guess it's actually picked up and it's one of the shows that's actually gotten better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they had a great episode where they flashed back and showed you what Carell did to get in trouble.
Okay.
And I guess it was really good. I think I watched 20 minutes.
I'm curious
of the
how
first
they handle that. If they make it over the top,
I guess they didn't.
Man.
No, I guess they did a good job of not doing it, of showing like how in say 1996 you would think it was okay.
Yeah,
like
I don't get misconstrued.
Yeah, like I don't think he did what Matt Lauer did. I think it was more of whatever that.
What Louis C.K. did.
Well, no, I don't think he did that either. I think that's
taking advantage of the power structure or something. Not an out Lauer rape.
Like back in the old days, before the Me Too era, if you were the person above somebody in the power chain, you could do whatever you wanted to those people, fuck with them, and then they would just leave and you'd keep your job. That never happens anywhere today, does it? I can't think of an example recently, say in Boston radio or anywhere where that's happened.
No,
has it? No,
certainly not.
No, those days are over.
Force someone out,
right?
Make an uncomfortable work environment.
No, they wouldn't do that. No, who would do that these days?
No.
My friends Mike D and David Field would never be, but they're good men. I'm serious. They would never do that. They are good men. They would not participate.
Did that come up that you can't mention them or something? Did someone accuse
Your
you
pussy
of that?
boy friend said this
On the show?
No, on social media.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
We'll get to him in a second. We'll get to that loser, that pussy in a second. Should we do our second Roman read?
We should, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. So Roman again. Get do we have any? Are we going to hear from anybody this week? Do you think
we have a Get Your Man Christmas Carol? And I think we'll hear from Get Your Man.
We have a Get Your Man Christmas Carol now.
Yes.
About Get Your Man?
Yes.
Well, good. Let me hear.
Interesting.
Fucking around with Get Your Man, making all men last longer. Swiping his big cock with Roman, making it grow much stronger.
Oh, all right.
Fucking around with Get Your Man at the Gerry Christmas party.
Yep.
Later he'll have some Mima pie and show Mom a real shooting.
Jesus Christ!
He will get a strange and funny feeling when he fucks. Mama screaming, holy crikey, so much better than Mikey. Fucking around with Get Your Man, it looks like he is in luck.
Luck, I wonder where we're going here.
For old Mima to get a great old-fashioned fuck.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I mean, I think your mom's fair play, but I don't know. I don't know about Mima. Jeez.
Well,
especially, God, I don't know. Given her situation, that doesn't seem right. What was the shooting? A real shooting?
Show her a real shooting. Yes. Nothing funnier than that event. I always say.
Doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right.
Well, you did ask her about it, didn't you?
I did.
Well, then it's
it
fair
was
game.
All a hoax, anyways.
Yes,
I exposed that.
Well, again, I'm sure Get Your Man and Get Roman have these reads all over the country today from different shows. That song, is that one of these songs that Roman themselves sent out?
They did, yeah.
So everyone's playing them today?
Yeah, required playing.
I figured. GetYourMan.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk. $5. $5 buccarinos, a real skinny for a monthly plan. If you use that link, GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetYourMan.com/KIRK. What do you want to do, Steve, first? You want to do inside show stuff, or do you want to do Richard Jewell? What do you want to do?
I'd like your take on the Richard Jewell thing, because I'm kind of interested in seeing the movie.
What's your take on the Richard Jewell thing? What's your issue?
He calls him Richard those people. Yes. Richard one of them.
God. When he called him Richard Horns off the air, I thought, this is ridiculous. There's no way to call a man that. Well, so I read this review in the Daily Beast, right?
Yes.
Nick,
it doesn't seem to be, I guess it's kind of a review, but it seems more to be a conspiracy theory.
As I always say, I this was written before he saw the film.
Yeah,
right.
Like, it doesn't matter. Did you read this?
He pasted in a few.
Yeah. Nick Shager, I think his name is, right? We asked Nick to come on.
We did.
What time is he on?
He hasn't gotten back to us yet.
He's busy. Very busy.
MAGA!
I'll just give you the first paragraph. Clint Eastwood's Richard Jewell wants to be a gripping, outrage, inciting drama about an innocent victim persecuted and driven to fight back against institutional power. Unfortunately, what it turns out to be is a MAGA screed calibrated to court favor with the red hat wearing faithful by vilifying the president's two favorite enemies, the FBI and the media. So I don't even need to give you anything else about this review other than to say, if you paid attention to the Richard Jewell story, his two enemies are the FBI and the media. Like, what do you want Richard Jewell? Richard Jewell was completely falsely arrested, completely, was vindicated, and was vilified by the government and the media who conspired against him. And then he was proven right. And one other thing, this Eastwood has been flirting with this story since way before Trump was president.
I think the issue is that who Clint Eastwood voted for I'm in the sense that this, if any other director, he wouldn't have.
Sure,
this
of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Why now? Why can't he wait till 2021?
Who, Eastwood?
Yeah.
I guess he could have.
And there's also
great election.
Keep in mind, Steve, he's going to be 90 years old in January. I don't think Eastwood's going to be, saying, I'm going to wait 7 years for this project. But he had DiCaprio in the Sam Rockwell role, and I think 2014 or 15, it was going to be DiCaprio and somebody else. John Hill was going to play Richard Jewell.
Yeah.
So, which would be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that.
Be great. Now, the guy who's playing Richard Jewell is supposed to be awesome. Kathy Bates just won. She plays Jewell's mom. Just won Best Supporting Actress for one of these national. And this is one of the top 10 movies on AFI Top 10. This movie looks awesome. I have no idea if it's going to be good. I'm now going to say it's good no matter what, just to piss off these people. It looks awesome. It looks lean. And keep in mind, I've said this many times over the years in radio. Clint Eastwood basically broke into entertainment in the 50s,
yes,
early 60s, and remains. He was the biggest movie star in the 60s, in the 70s, dipped a little bit in the 80s, had a great comeback in the 90s. 2000s were good. 2010s were good. Had his biggest hit ever, American Sniper, that he directed a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. Just had a huge hit. He starred in a $100 million movie last year. He starred and directed in it at fucking 88 years old. He's going to have another hit. It is the greatest career in the history of entertainment. Nothing even close. He remains relevant at age fucking 90. This has never happened before.
Right.
And people are shitting on him because he happens to be not even a Republican, he's a libertarian. Like, I think he probably disagrees with a lot of Trump shit.
Yeah.
But because, he has spoken out against Democrats and that stupid thing with the fucking chair, which, was 8 years ago. They're still doing this shit. Like, it's so dumb.
A lot of people like that chair bit as well. So
the whole thesis of this,
Steve did.
I did actually. Yeah. So the whole thesis of this Daily Beast column is that it's somehow going to influence the vote to have this Richard Jewell movie come out.
So dumb,
right?
It's so dumb.
Well, that's what I was trying to say, is that I think if you found this guy's review of what was the movie that came out over the summer, the Clint Eastwood, the Mule or whatever it
Last
was?
year, yeah.
Last year, okay. So I bet if you found this guy's review of that, it would have been slanted. Maybe there's no way he could have tied in Trump, but it would have been, fuck this movie because Clint Eastwood directed it.
Yeah. No question. Yeah, no, he went in and said, listen, I don't like Eastwood. I don't like his politics. So I'm going to shit on him for making this movie that is Now, all of a sudden, amazingly, the liberal media, who for years told us not to trust the FBI, now trust the FBI. Because Trump doesn't like the FBI, which, by the way, is one of Trump's, I think, best qualities, doubting people in the government, which people, have been doing for years. Now Trump does it. And this liberal, who I guarantee you shit on the FBI 10, 15 years ago, definitely shit on them in 96 with Richard Jewell, is now like, well, wait a minute, this isn't fair to the media and the FBI. The media fucked this guy over, and so did the FBI.
Well, it's a lot like the censorship issue, because that we always talk about. The liberals and conservatives have switched places.
How the hell do we talk about the censorship issue?
When we talk about
I think
census.
No.
Not the census. Free speech.
No, you're right. We've done a 180, a complete 180. It's. I mean, you now have somebody saying, hey, don't question the FBI. What? Oh, okay, fine. Yes, I'm going to completely trust the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Completely.
Not even, by the way, as a matter of
the history of anything untoward with them.
No, they're not even saying don't question them in terms of political speech. They're saying don't question them in terms of a movie.
Right.
Like just an entertainment product.
Which is just, this is just fact. Now, they're going to take some liberties, I have no doubt, in this movie. But Jewell was wrongly arrested. That's not even, I don't think anybody can argue that. And no matter what you do when you're Richard Jewell, even if you're found innocent, He's dead now. But for the rest of his life, there's always that, well, I don't know, maybe he did. That always lingers. Nobody's ever totally vindicated. Like, you can't get that back.
And if your issue is going to be that a Hollywood film is not 100% accurate to how it actually happened, you're going to have a long day.
Of course.
Digging through every fucking biopic and everything else.
But it is funny, but yet they have no problem. So that's what's going to happen. And I think my friends, which I definitely play, I think we'll play this week, my good friend Sean Finnessy and Amanda from, I agree with that.
The Big Picture?
Yeah. I heard them last week giving Olivia Wilde? Is that the one who's in it? She plays the journalist. They're like, I can't even believe she's playing this role in this movie with Eastwood, this evil, Clint Eastwood.
They took that angle too.
They don't like it. They don't like it.
Really?
I feel like saying to them, you keep your fucking mouth off of Clint Eastwood, okay? I mean, seriously, shut the fuck up.
Well, really though, how can you do a movie how can you do a show that says, don't you dare criticize Martin Scorsese? This man has directed films before. How can you criticize him? Well, then why are you criticizing Clint Eastwood?
No, you got to say, didn't Clint Eastwood take his time? Didn't he put this together and spend years like Scorsese did? Eastwood's been circling this for years.
Yes, more years than Scorsese.
Yeah, I don't know. So you get ready for that. That's going to happen. And I think Richard Jewell is going to be a big hit. I think people want to watch this movie because it looks good. It looks interesting.
The problem is not a lot of people know that story, I don't think.
Well, I think that almost helps it because it suffers from the opposite thing that the Boston Marathon movie had. It was so recent. It came out so quickly. It was like, oh, fuck these guys. What are they doing?
They want to learn more about it.
Yeah.
I can see that because that's why I want to see it.
So. It's also a great trailer. It's the one where they keep saying to him, say you did it. You've seen that where John Hamm is saying, it's an awesome trailer.
I also like John Hamm, and I wanted him in more good projects.
Yeah, he's in this.
For that.
It's also the best movie of 2020. I tell you, number one on my list already.
Baby Driver?
No, Top Gun, next year.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2020.
He's in the new Top Gun, which is going to be a great film. So, I'm going to see this. I'm going to root for it. I love Eastwood. I hope it's good. If it's not good, I'll be honest. But I feel like I'm not going to walk on and be like, boy, that's such a pro-Trump movie. And by the way, I'll also say this. What if it's a pro-Trump movie?
Exactly.
Like, there's anti-Trump.
There's one against 100 or 200.
Is there room for art? Like, if you this guy would review a great anti-Trump film, right? Or say, boy, there's seeds of anti-Trumpism in this great new lyric or song or book. Or what if Eastwood likes Trump and wants to make a movie that's also speaking of a time in America where he thinks that Trump's doing a good job?
But also, it's about
Is there room for that?
It's about a story that happened 20 years before Trump was president. So if the parallels, you would kind of be drawing on your own.
No, but but filmmakers do that.
Sure.
You could do that.
Sure.
But so what? Let's just say he does that.
Right.
So what? Like, he's the president, and it's a time in history. And maybe Eastwood thinks that Trump's being railroaded. Okay. So now the movie shouldn't be made?
No.
That's why I hope this movie makes $10 billion just to say fuck
Just to
off.
further discredit the FBI and the media and help Trump win re-election.
Now at the point where let's defend the poor FBI who fucked this guy over like you wouldn't believe.
Well, they've had a rough go. People are always questioning him. I don't like that.
One of Trump's best qualities, I think.
Well, that and questioning the media, that's where it really stems from. They don't give a fuck about the FBI. It's that he shits on the media.
Right.
And now they're saying, well, he questions us and questions the FBI. We're all great people that are always honest.
Remember when Trump first came in? I was talking to somebody about this. I think my cousin and I were talking about this the other day. When he said he was going to blow up the Department of Education. That was like this greatest moment. He should have done it. Like, honestly, who would have a problem with that? Other than shithead teachers who can't fucking handle it. Really?
I think Steve tweeted out something where he made a joke about, say 4 more years, say 12 more years. And people were like, Trump jokes about becoming a dictator.
The best part of that was he was like, look, I'm going to say something. They're going to take it out of context and overreact.
And
just
wait
for it, okay?
Yeah.
Of course they do.
They're talking about a third term. Maybe I'll have to look at that third term. Now watch. They're going to take that out of context.
It'd be the greatest thing ever if he actually tried to do it. Be awesome. Just to watch the media fucking lose their minds. He should do it.
He really should.
He's going to live to be 150 anyway. Just do it.
Very healthy. Very healthy.
God, and Biden gets more and more bizarre. Every day on the stump, he gets stranger and stranger.
He just has no idea where he is either. He's in Iowa saying he's in New Hampshire.
Challenging people to push-up contests, and it's just bizarre.
Calling him fat.
Yeah, it's just, if Trump did that, we'd like it. That's what I'm telling you. I kind of like Biden.
Biden running, like every time I see him do something like that, it just makes me think of watching a show like House of Cards where they're like, no, we need him in the race to prop up Elizabeth Warren or whatever it is. I'm like, why is he still running?
See, I just don't think he has the same comedic instincts that Trump does.
No, neither do I.
He doesn't have good timing, and he gets too angry.
But those corn pop stories and his hair in his legs and challenging people to push-up contests and sniffing women's hair.
It's funny, but he doesn't know it's funny.
Exactly.
Well, Trump knows sometimes it's not funny either. Like I think you're giving Trump's comedic instincts too much credit.
I don't know. When he was in Massachusetts during the Republican primary, and some fat guy started screaming, and he said, "It's no coincidence that I started talking about food stamp reform." And this seriously overweight guy gets up and starts screaming. Like he's had some good lines.
Steve. It's a great joke.
He's had some good lines. He knows how to play to his crowd.
So what you're saying is you think he's the funniest president of all time?
He's Reagan-esque. I'll say that.
He's funnier than Reagan.
Reagan-esque. He's inspired, obviously.
Oh. Who's the third funniest president?
Jefferson was quite funny.
He was. He had quite a wit.
Actually, I would say Abraham Lincoln underrated for his humor just because of everything else that was going on.
You mean like the Civil War?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a good Lincoln joke.
So my head hurts. So there's this letter.
That's a good one.
There's this letter.
Guy walks into a theater.
There's this letter that he wrote to one of his correspondents, Molly Brown, about a blind date that he was set up on.
The unsinkable Molly Brown?
No.
Probably not the same one.
No, not the same one.
I don't think so.
So he writes in the letter about a blind date he was set up on, and he discovers the woman, and she's not exactly the looker he thought he was promised.
Oh, he thought he was getting some top level trim.
Not a lot of teeth and everything. He's saying how disappointed he was.
Sure.
Lincoln was a real ladies'
Then
man.
eventually, being a man of honor that he is, he says, you know what?
I fucked her anyway.
I got to propose to her. I got to propose marriage to her anyways because I said I would. He proposes, and guess what? She says no.
Wow.
So there's Abraham Lincoln thinking she's fat and doesn't have enough teeth, but I'm gonna lower my standards and settle.
I'm sure I don't see the joke though.
He was rejected.
I know, but where's the joke there?
Because he thought he was the one.
You're saying
lowering
the self-deprecating Lincoln.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll bring a copy of the letter in for you tomorrow.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. Looking forward. What did Molly Brown have to say to that?
Her correspondence actually isn't published in the book of Lincoln's speeches and letters I have.
It's just Lincoln just writing letters to people. You don't get the response.
Well, typically people are more concerned with what the president had to say than
curious
what
to the response.
Molly Brown had to say.
Oh. What was he doing writing to Molly Brown?
I have no idea. Could have been that he was trying to preserve that funny bit of Lincoln humor.
I mean, Lincoln was no catch either, by the way.
A good man, but certainly not one of the prettier.
Not handsome.
Yes.
Not a big. Not a lot of dough either, really.
Kind of poor, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's he fucking shitting on this poor lady for?
I wonder if any local radio guys can do a good Lincoln.
It's a good question. It's a good question. Well, how did Daniel Day-Lewis have Lincoln's sound? There's some recordings of him, right?
He said he found.
No, I don't believe there are.
He said he found writing where people mocked his voice. Like he's a big guy with kind of a
higher
pitched voice.
High
so
voice, right?
Yeah.
I thought there was a small. No,
there's definitely weren't recordings at that time.
You're guaranteeing that. So if you say that, people are going to prove you wrong today.
Another Steve Locke.
I mean, dig into it.
You're comfortable
dig
with
into
that.
it. Dig into it. There aren't any voice recordings of Lincoln.
And when did that start?
Probably with Graham Bell, right? In the early 1900s.
Okay, I don't know.
That's what I think. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. It's interesting. Yeah. So Richard Jewell comes out this weekend. So I'm going to see it.
I'll see it.
Yeah, it's fucking Eastwood. I mean,
this is an actual in theaters movie, right? It's not 2 weeks and then going.
No, this is in theaters movie.
All right, I might have to go see it then.
Yeah. And I think it's going to do well. I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for it to be good.
Well, you got to now. Anytime.
Well, one if it actually sucks.
Yeah. But you like Eastwood anyway.
So I do, but a lot of his movies are lazy. He's so fucking old that it gets. I hope it's good. I have concerns. He's also gotten very into these true stories as he's gotten older.
Yes.
I mean, this is all he does now.
War and
started with with American Sniper. Then he did the one about the Paris thing. Then he did Sully.
I didn't watch the Paris train movie. Did you?
Tanked.
Yeah.
Nobody went to see it. Even did Jersey Boys.
I loved what we probably mentioned it on the show at some point, but I loved when Spike Lee called out Clint Eastwood for not using enough black people in his war movies.
Right.
And Clint Eastwood goes, "There are no fucking black people in the war at this time."
Well, I mean, the certain fight, the one he was fighting too. I'll tell you, a great Eastwood movie is the one. So we did two movies at the same time: Flags of Our Fathers, which I didn't really love. Then he did Letters from Iwo Jima, which is from the Japanese perspective with Ken Watanabe, which was awesome. That's another great movie. If you haven't seen it, just for the Minifans out there who are looking to see a movie. Or not. I don't care what you do. You'll criticize me for my movie taste, too. So do whatever you like. Watch a movie or don't watch a movie. Don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. We have any sound or songs or anything, Steve? Or
yes, we do. We have a song about our lovely play-by-play guy.
Okay.
I'm afraid I'm not. But I'm the pride and joy of your man. I love meth and pot. Out my cause, I'm afraid I'm not even tapped in. I'm out of breath, but I'm the pride and joy of your man. I love meth and pot. Out my cause, I'm afraid I'm not.
That's a great
Very
song.
good. Yeah.
Who is that?
That's the Mama Geary's Touch guy.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Boy, great. I love these late in the game, great entries.
Excellent.
I haven't heard great one in a while. That's funny. So it was a product of rape, did he say?
He did
I believe
say
so.
that.
I can't confirm that.
I can't imagine Scott will like that, given his reaction to Friday.
Scott did have a lot of trouble breathing during the match. I did notice that.
Well, maybe it was the mic's fault. I
And
don't know.
he immediately turned to Mike and said it was your fault.
He did, yes.
Well, on the email, he said that I worked with a guy who sucked. You didn't see that?
So he emailed me. He direct messaged me. He direct messaged the show account, and he direct messaged.
He direct messaged you?
Yeah.
Nobody ever bothers me, thank God.
Now there's a problem. That's what he said, and he challenged me to rough and rowdy.
What does he mean? Now there's a problem.
That was just what he included in every single message. Now there's a problem.
Yeah, if you don't give me $30, I'm going to be really pissed off.
It's amazing that, and that's why my favorite part of the song is to attach that tone to this guy. To think it's coming from the guy we met on Thursday doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
I thought he would be so in on the joke.
I know.
Jesus Christ!
It's amazing every time you think.
I know. I believe me.
It's Kelleher or whoever. You'd think they understand the show, and they never do.
They never do. I don't really understand, but it seems like he's. But I wonder what caused him to then apologize because.
Well, he started listening
to the
show.
Itself is worse, I thought. No,
what he read the description of the show, which said meth-addled play-by-play guy,
right?
And then he had his reaction, and then he went back and listened and said, "Oh, my bad, I overreacted."
Well, I mean, in what case would he have not overreacted for that? Like,
I'm just saying the irritability, the impulsiveness.
Think he was itchy?
I'm just saying it doesn't convince me that he's not on meth.
I love his defense. Like, no, I just do pot. Like, oh, great.
Well, he does seem like more of a pothead until he spouts off.
A lot of anger.
Well, that's
Fuck you.
I texted you guys on Friday that it doesn't really seem mellow. You know what I'm saying? Don't
No,
you
not
typically
anymore.
associate?
No.
He did when I met him.
It's kind of like a
he did when we saw
lethargic,
him.
mellow behavior.
Yeah.
What a terrible Cullinane hire.
Cullinane knows how to bring people.
He really does. Somebody said if you just say like if you just say to Dave, I'll do it. He'll say, sure, come on in. Yeah, no problem.
First, guys, if you're available, that's all the
That
Cullinane.
was you said. Yeah, come on in, no problem. Jesus. Support for the Kirk Minihane Show comes from Manscaped, the best in men's below the belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools
for your downstairs area.
Whoa! Wow! Wow! What a moment that was. A power play right there.
I don't like it.
Listen, fellas, okay? Jingle balls to the walls, it says here. Untrimmed pubes are a thing of the past. I guarantee you Abraham Lincoln had pubic hair like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Oh, definitely.
Don't you think?
Look at look at his face.
The tech back then was a little bit more dangerous. They had shears. You
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
are you going to allow those big fucking scissors around your dick?
No, but if Abraham Lincoln were alive now, what would he say, Steve? In your best Lincoln impression, what would he say about Manscaped?
77 years ago, my pubic hair went untrimmed.
He was funny. I was over for the Lincoln voice, but okay.
What the fuck kind of setup is that?
I could have done something. I don't know. You're a Lincoln expert.
All right, what would Lincoln say?
You're the Lincoln expert on me. You're reading books of his letters and watching his movies. I thought you could come through for me there.
Sit in the back rows.
All right, give me Lyndon Baines Johnson on Manscaped.
Lyndon Baines Johnson?
Yeah, you read Caro's book.
I did. Those Kennedy's boys, they're manscaping all day long and they're fucking left and right. I'm trying to take care of business. They're trying to get this country solved. But at the same time, it's hard to do that when my dick hair is running long. It's running around my dick. I need to cut that off right now. Good damn with that Manscaped.
Bryan Cranston?
See, there you go. 20% off or free shipping with the code KIRK, K-I-R-K at manscaped.com. Your balls will smell great. Your dick hair will look perfect. Fantastic. No sweat, no stink, no nothing. Manscaped.com. Steve, what would Millard Fillmore say about Manscaped.com?
My boyfriend loves Manscaped.com.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Manscaped.com, code KIRK. What would President Alex Jones say about that?
Obviously, you need Manscaped to keep yourself away from deep state actors.
You do?
I don't know. Whatever.
20% off and free shipping with the code KIRK at manscaped.com.
Steve's right, it's harder than old.
20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code KIRK. KIRK. Clamp your nuts and make Santa proud this year. My favorite, we'll do a few minutes here if you guys don't mind. I'm Mike and the Minifans, which I listened to almost in entirety.
Thank you.
My favorite moment was Mike doing the reads, and we're happy that Mike's got a couple of reads for himself, which is excellent.
I thought I did a good job.
I'm sure you did. You have the golf. What's a good? You can list them for sure if you'd like. The golf places, which
Golf place is Broken T Virtual Golf.
In Lakeville? Okay, excellent. The other one was what?
BOSNYE.com.
There you go.
So New Year's Eve tickets.
Good. Happy to have them as part of the Mike and the Minifan world. I don't get any money from it, but that's fine. Look,
could I?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. No big deal.
Are we going to tell them about the phone call that we had about it? Or?
No, it's fine.
Okay, all right.
It's fine.
Wait a second.
This is big money here. I want some of this money. No, I'm happy that Mike said a couple of advertisers. Fantastic. At one point, Mike said, basically, like, this is limiting the market. I'm just giving you a piece of advice. That's all. Nickel's worth of free advice. Please. I know you like when I tell you that. For the golf market, I think you're limiting the potential clientele when you're saying, for a blind guy like me, who doesn't really, like, I think the blind golf audience
I thought
is
I just
said
a guy like me.
No, you said who can't really see that well.
Oh, did I get that specific?
Yeah, I understand. Like, if you're a new golfer, you're trying to figure it out. I'm with you. But the blind golf audience,
more what I meant.
But maybe it's an underrated audience.
Maybe Mike has a big blind following.
That's probably true.
I think he might.
Like 10 to 15% of the Mike and the Minifans audience.
Listen, if you're just a regular Joe blind guy, you don't have a lot of role models out there.
That's true.
They look up to me.
That's true. I know you have the picture. Was Ray Charles in the background?
Yes.
And anybody else, or is it just Ray Charles?
Freddie Mercury is one of them as well.
He's not blind though.
No, he's not. But people say I look like him.
Really?
When I had a mustache once, a lot of people compared me to Freddie Mercury.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so there you go. So
Pre-AIDS.
Mike, I'm sorry?
Pre-AIDS, of
sure,
course.
well,
Yeah.
clearly. Well, and more so every day.
Yes.
The Mike and the Minifans were off to the races with 2 big hours, right? Mm-hmm. And I got to be honest, I preferred the first hour to the second one.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of it got my ire up.
I figured, yeah.
The second one was just sort of it felt like that classic one when the fight was makeup sex.
It's just two guys. Yeah, it's two guys.
That's
that
what I
didn't
told
text
them
each
too
other
in the
back
Minifan
and-
chat. I said, "Hey, save this for Mike and the Minifans.
Yeah.
You're playing to an audience of 25 Minifans on a Twitter direct message thread. Let's go."
Yeah, but listen, anger is real. I had some issues with MHB. I went on and made them vocal on Twitter, and he clapped back at me, which is fine.
I was surprised you got as upset as you did, or not upset, but whatever your mood was.
I would just say, I call him a disloyal, two-faced pussy.
Yeah.
And I said, shame on you, which is my biggest takeaway.
I know, yeah.
For going easy on this guy, because he kept shitting on this show and basically being like, oh, there's no fighting, there's no battling anymore. And basically he's blaming you for that.
I could feel your asshole clenching.
Actually, I asked if that was my fault, but I didn't see it as shitting on the show. He said, if I had to criticize the show, this is what it would be. Which I don't think of as
my issue
totally
is when you criticize the show, which is, again, as I made it very clear this weekend, I did an AMA yesterday on Discord with my friends, by the way. I'm a Team Discord guy. I made it very clear. Feel free to criticize the show all you like. We're open to criticism. But you can't be MHB and criticize us for not getting into journalistic stuff when you did it with us, you fucking ran away. And Steve was going to lose his job.
Yeah.
I was going to quit. I'm guessing they probably would have been like, hey, we're going to let Mike do the show by himself. Like, I think the show would have...
By the way, here's Kirk's salary.
Yeah, I think the show was...
We'd still call it the Kirk Minihane Show in your honor. Yeah.
Absolutely. The show would have been done. I was willing to quit for it. And he's like, oh, I like... it sounds like MHB to me likes, like, WEI. Like, he just likes old radio, which is fine.
Well, my bigger issue with him was when he said... I told him this again yesterday, was that when he said he doesn't like the inside, the fans being characters and stuff like that, and I was like, well... We wouldn't be talking to you.
Yeah, that's what you are.
That was more
no,
the
what
odd
he
part
likes
to
is
me.
the old, like, he wants us to do stuff like the Kevin Cullen stuff every day. And that's not easy to do.
Well, that's what I said. It's
Like-
just not there.
Well, if he
There's
never,
not-
he should know how long it takes, considering how long he's been working on the Walsh investigation.
Right, he's failed on that. And he's,
to quote a great mind, the things take time. You don't just have a long time 25-year plagiarist fall into your lap.
by the way, like, the floor is yours. Go dig into stuff. I've made that clear. That's sort of part of the, as people have said, the collaborative back and forth between the audience. Go find it. And if you bring it to me,
right.
Let's go. I mean,
but what MHB said, I think he tweeted back to you was, that's the only thing you have is the Albright example. That's the one thing that you're going to bring up.
Well, I mean, it's kind of
my
a big
example
thing.
to him-
And also this sort of, if this thing where I just find it to me slightly offensive when people are are like, oh, this show's not serious enough for that. I mean, I don't know. We're an hour in. We've done like 6 things. This idea that we just do all inside stuff, and I do see some of that, but there are people like that who prefer that. This idea that we just do that is stupid. I mean, it is just dumb. It's just dumb.
Well, I said, what do you think we're ignoring? You know what I mean? Like,
nothing, right?
Like, what are we ignoring?
Yeah, nothing.
Because we're not going to do... like, the Tim Ryan story was interesting. We're not going to do 6 weeks on it.
Right, and it's also not that interesting.
It's
interesting for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not that, the Eastwood thing to me is interesting.
There's been one major story sucking up all the oxygen for the last
and it's
6
boring.
to 8 weeks, and it's boring as fuck. And there are 1,000 different places where you can go to hear people scream past each other
but
about
my
it.
biggest issue with MHB is the kind of guy who goes on Twitter and is like, You're in real trouble with Mike D, who you're not allowed to talk about, which is not true.
I feel like we've talked about Mike D from the very beginning because I had several phone calls with him too, and he was a douchebag to me.
So show name like 6 times.
He's been mentioned a lot, but he's also a guy. Why would you mention?
Right, he's also a nobody. When Shirley hit you, who went to work. That's just, go get out of here with your disloyalty. So he's this big tough guy on Twitter, but then he's this guy on text from yesterday, for example.
Oh boy.
Kirk, I value you and the show and love what you do. I apologize if it came off as disloyalty. I shouldn't have said anything if it was going to cause this shit. I honestly didn't think I said anything over the line. If I did, please tell me and I'll own it. I don't want to fight with you. Honest, it's stressing me out. You're professional. I'm a fan. I know nothing. My mistake. And I said to him, just relax. It's all good. I said to him after that, I will say this is par for your course. You're fine playing the game on social media, for example, the D stuff. But then you privately ask for forgiveness. That's all. I think that's a fair criticism.
Yes.
Like I have no, honestly, I'll go back and forth.
Carabas said the same thing.
Yeah, I'll go back and forth. That's a good point. Yeah. That's the exact same thing. And he said, you're absolutely right. You know how to go low with the Albright stuff. That pissed me off. So I went back with the D stuff. The reality is you're right. I don't have the stomach for it. I'm fine doing it when it's good for the show, but privately, I'd like things to be good. I'd much rather focus my energy on enemies and be friends. I wouldn't apologize to them. Fine. But you can't then be the guy who's swinging your dick. Like, you can't, you just cannot have it both ways. I have mental issues as well. I get worked up, but I would never say to somebody, hey, don't do that. Like, I'm really having some anxiety here.
Yeah.
If I throw shit out there, like when MHB was silent for months, we never mentioned him.
No.
Never. So then he came back into the thing and he seems to like it. He's tweeting like crazy, but then he's going to go, like, you can't be this guy.
Well, we would mention where's MHB.
Sure, but I mean, I'd say we spent 1/10 of 1% of a show. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a thing.
Yeah.
So then he goes on, and he goes after people and shits on them, and then when you go back at him, he's like, oh, I can't take it. I can't. Well, fucking go away then.
He also, some anonymous account clapped back at him or tweeted something to him, and he somehow found a picture of him.
Right, now he's threatening to dox them, and he's threatening to call the police on people.
It's just weird to be like, so alarmed and concerned about your own safety, but then do the very things that you're worried about.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a thing where MHB tries to do what you would do in a situation, but that's not him. Like, I get a lot of shit for not getting angry about that. Like, the perfect example is I didn't go after MHB in this on Mike and the Minifans because I wasn't that angry about it. I wasn't outraged about it. And people say you should get angrier, but that's just not me. Whereas I don't think MHB is necessarily that guy either, but he tries to be someone that goes after people.
Yeah,
he shouldn't be trying to do that if he doesn't want to play
I saw that text yesterday. I was like, how am I supposed to react to that?
Right.
Like, okay, no problem. Then, like, I don't really care. I don't actually care that he tweets about me. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's more fun.
But I don't think on the show he was that critical. The Mike D stuff is...
I thought he was pretty critical of the show.
I miss the aspect of the show that was topic-driven, investigative, things like that, where it's not everything. Like, I like the humor, but when I say the show's going in a different direction, that's what I think. And
so here's the thing. Like, he kept dancing around the fact that he just say he doesn't like the show. I don't care.
But then, he was saying, I do like
it's my favorite show. Just say you don't like the show anymore. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me.
I think that people that are leeches that are in this for clout and personal gain, literally, the difference with this is that, and I'm perfectly happy.
Hold on. Let's be fair. There's a guy called MHB who co-hosted the Minifan Show, and to be fair, let's be fair about this, is derivative of a certain personality when you hear his pauses, his syntax, the way he delivers lines. I'd say he reminds me a lot of somebody. Steve? So yes, of somebody who I've been stuck with for 45 fucking years. That's what I would say. Like, am I wrong?
No, there's some similarities.
I mean, that's okay. Like that's okay. But this idea that, like, hey, these people who are hangers on and like, well, I mean, what are you?
Yeah.
Like, what did you?
Ooh, that's gonna hurt him.
Well, is that not true?
I think he's acknowledging.
I don't think it should hurt him. Then
he'll hear this today and he'll go on Twitter and blast me, and then he'll send me a text message like, hey, you okay, Matt? I mean, to that I'd say, go find him.
That's the part
go find his name and go find his job and fucking dox the fuck out of him.
That's the part I think frustrated DEC.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Or do it. Whatever.
That's what DEC got mad about, though, is that there's
he should be mad.
There's
Fuck off.
This thing where he's like, oh, fuck you, I'll do this, I'll do that. And then 5 minutes later, it's, I'm playing a character. It's part of the show. It's part of the shtick.
But I know he's not, though. And so do you.
So the thing is, if you read his poetry, you'd know this. There's
true.
A sensitive side there.
Yes. And they shouldn't dox him, and he's not a bad guy.
No.
But when I see this, I'm just like, well, like what? A text, like, what am I supposed to do with that?
I'm just saying that there's an area where he could imitate Kirk Minihane more effectively. Do you think Kirk Minihane would ever text someone and apologize after ripping him on Twitter?
I might if I was wrong, but I sure as hell wouldn't say.
Maybe like a Jerry or something.
But I sure as hell wouldn't say, You're
more likely to acknowledge it publicly.
But I wouldn't say, like, don't. Basically, as a way of like a peace offering. If you want to keep shitting on me, keep shitting on me. Like that's. And the other thing is, I wouldn't do that and then publicly dump on them again. Like, what does he expect me to do? Like, I just think. I'll put it this way. Like, I think he doesn't like the fact that this new, and it's so fucking weird to talk about. I understand that. But this Minifan, Mincel weird thing is real to some people. Mm-hmm. They take it very seriously. I was part of the Discord thing yesterday. This crowd takes this shit very seriously, and they should. It's a very important topic. Mm-hmm. But
I think I despise the idea of the presidency, the Minifan cabinet. I think it's all
a fucking joke, you idiot.
I think it's. Just
I know you brought this up, Mike.
But he also is running for president.
But like, it's
exactly. He's like, this is like 12 hours after he declared his candidacy.
I don't think anybody, I think everybody understands it's a joke.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's fun. Like, we're having fun with the idea that there's a cabinet and a president and a secretary of state, secretary of war. We understand that. It's a joke. We're joking.
Now, what did you think when he said that he had to go sit with his bosses and pour over MHB tweets? Because that would be uncomfortable.
See this hand right here?
I find that funny.
See this wrist? What am I doing right now?
You're making a jerk-off
motion. Too bad. As Harry Minihane would say, too bad, too sad.
I do love that image, though.
I don't believe it.
Now, what is...
I just don't believe it. What do you want me to say?
That would actually be a good video product for Fitzy. MHB going over his tweets.
I do believe it.
John, let me ask you, who is Ned Snark?
You've tweeted cunt 11,000 times.
I mean, I do believe it, but I'd also say, then don't do it anymore.
Right.
If that's a big deal. But then don't try and put somebody else in that same situation. Like, I think he was part of the crew that was trying to bring down the producer from AAF, that Spaz guy, right? Was he one of those guys?
Stiz, yeah.
Was he one of those guys?
Maybe.
I saw somebody.
Maybe.
I
know he'd mentioned it. I don't know if he
I
was
saw somebody
leading the
tweeting me
charge
that
or
and suggesting, well, then what the fuck?
Yeah.
Now this poor radio producer who 10 years ago tweeted some rap lyric or something, like now we want to ruin his life.
I think MHB's kind of caught between wanting to have that online MHB personality and no longer having the anonymity.
Can't have it both ways.
He's got to figure out post anonymity. He's got to figure out what his style is going to be.
I guess
he's going to have to own everything he says, or he's just going to have to start a new David Fields balls or something. New account. Start from scratch.
When I saw your tweets yesterday, I was trying to think of what you would have the biggest problem with, and I thought it was going to be the Willie Colon thing that he brought up.
Well, that too. So, I mean, that's, like Willie Colon is an asshole. Mm-hmm. Okay? He's a pussy. He's a dick. And by the way, he brought up the Adam Jones stuff. Just remember that.
I forget about that. Yeah.
I don't. You know me.
I know.
My mind's going away.
Kirk Minihane, don't forget.
There's certain stuff like, I don't forget.
Yep.
And so, he was around that night Roethlisberger was accused of rape.
Right.
But I don't know what he did or didn't do. I don't think he did anything. I don't know. But also, like, what are we doing here? Like, what? So Willie Colon said he's, basically was an asshole to me. So now what?
Suck a dick.
That's...
Like, this seems to me to be a $5 million punishment for a 5-cent crime.
That's what I was trying to say.
Now, if it was somebody like a real, like because he's so irrelevant, it doesn't matter. If it was a Shirley or a McGrory or somebody, and I had that piece of information, I'd spend my life trying to do it.
Sure.
No problem. But Willie Colon's
he's just a dick to you.
Just an irrelevant piece of shit.
Like, if you actually wanted the slot on Barstool Breakfast, maybe we could get to work on it, but who really cares?
Well, if I wanted the slot on Barstool Breakfast, I'd have it. I mean, I'm not being a dick, but that's recently been brought up to me.
Sure.
But like, I don't want to do that, and I don't care about him. He means nothing to me.
I was surprised by that he would want to go after someone like that.
Yeah, and he talks about and then he's mocking us for joking. Like, I think we've done a good job making fun. We've basically embarrassed him and humiliated him and made him a nothing.
Willie Colon hates you,
right? It's like, what am I supposed to?
He's blocked the show, I think.
This idea that, and I saw somebody saying like, "Oh, we understand there's a Barstool way now and it's different." No, it's not. Fucking people at Barstool hate me. Like, what else do you want me to do? Like, I
think they hate you. They hate Mike.
Yeah.
They hate me.
Yeah. Right. They hate the show, and that's fantastic. I don't really care. But what are we supposed to, like, go into? If I thought Willie Colon was guilty of something, sure. But I don't really know what happened. Nobody knows what happened.
Right.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what Roethlisberger did that night. What do you think? We're going to find out from ask Willie Colon? Great, ask him.
You should start asking questions.
Yeah. He's a pussy. What do you want me to say? What else do you want me to say? He's Pussy Colon. But that's MHB though. So he does that. but then he doesn't want people to look into him or do anything with him, or it's sort of like, well, that doesn't work that way, pal. It just doesn't work that way.
Right.
So, and I don't care about him in DC, really. That part of it was kind of boring to me.
But it seems like you're more understanding of him than I was expecting you to be anyways. You're not totally saying, fuck you, you're out, any of that stuff.
No, I just don't respect him. I don't, like, I see a text like that, I'm like, oh, then just retire. Like, don't be this, you can't thump your chest. It doesn't work that way. And be like, I'm sorry.
Right.
I
think and
he'll react to this by saying, and it's sort of like, well, what are you doing? Like,
right.
I just find him, I put him in the category of like the Kellahers.
Really?
Yeah, he's just crazy.
That'll hurt. Ouch. That'll hurt.
Well, I'm just, he's just sort of, I like him. I don't like Keller. I like him.
Yeah.
But he's also like unhinged. And honestly, I don't say this for a lot of people. He probably shouldn't be doing this.
No.
Because he just doesn't handle it well.
Yeah, it seems like he likes it and then hates it.
Right, the guys...
He does swing. He ping-pongs back and
like
forth. He goes from complete silence
mentally,
to...
it's probably not good.
Yeah,
how many times has he tweeted out?
99.8% of the people are great. They can handle it. They know it's a joke. He can't. So I'm saying for his own health, fucking step aside.
Do you think I made the right call not having Kelleher in, or would that have spiced things up a bit?
That was the other thing.
In the second half.
Boy, I have no use for you in this Kelleher love.
You tried to shoehorn him back in with your punishment for the
That
intern.
annoys me, too. This sort of Mike embracing of these self-promoters, the By Mike's groupies, the Kellehers, the AJs. Like, I don't really get it. I don't get it. Like, what?
I just don't mind him. If you don't want me to have him on, I won't have him on.
When you text me, what did I tell you? I said, it's your show.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but do whatever you want. I don't know why you're so... Like, what value does he bring?
I don't know that he brings any value. He's fun to mock. He's fun to make fun of, I think.
I don't.
I see some people talking about, Kelleher's back with his minions.
Yeah, people
Who
are
is
interested.
identifying as a Rich Kelleher
No, you're
minion?
interested in him. Just say you're interested in him.
Well, people on Twitter.
Just say you are.
No, it kind of got tired for me, actually.
Then why'd you want him on?
I thought if he gave MHB shit, that could be fun.
What would be fun about that? I find him totally valueless. I really do. I don't like him. I think he's trying to profit off the show. I also think he's dangerous. Like, I think he's a dangerous individual.
See, maybe that's the difference. Is I've never gotten that vibe from him. When I meet him in person, he just seems like a nice weirdo.
The only funny thing would have been to surprise MHB. And like, he thinks he's going to get a conversation with DC.
That's what I was going to do.
Just to drop him on him for 2 minutes, just to see MHB react to him, because MHB hates him.
That's what I was going to say. It would have gotten two guys screaming at each other.
I hate him too.
He's a good villain.
He's really not, though. Like, what does he do?
Yeah, I don't know.
What does he do?
He would have gotten MHB pissed. They would have gone back and forth, which would have been interesting. Rather than,
I guess,
what it was is two guys saying, "No, you never texted me back. No, you never texted me back."
Yeah, there was a lot of that. I didn't understand. I fucking was like, all right, enough of the texting. Like, I don't even understand. Great, you haven't texted each other. Like, clearly DC doesn't want MHB to do the show with him anymore.
Yeah.
MHB didn't want to do the show anymore. So let DC do the show by himself or whatever.
That's what it seems like it's going to happen.
Like, I think MHB would not be good for that Eric interview.
You don't think so?
No, I think DC's going to do a good job. He's prepped for it.
I think he
will
too. But I threw in that I think MHB would ask some questions that DC wouldn't necessarily think of.
Yeah. Do you think so, Steve?
He might try to ask a tough question. He might try to. I mean, I think DC is actually interested in learning about the business operation of Barstool and the Kirk Minihane Show. But I think MHB would ask something about Willie Colon, for example, to try and show that he's Mr. Fearless.
Like
All right, but she's not going to say anything.
No, she's not. But he would try to use the questions not to bring information out of Erica, but to try to show that he is capable of asking the tough questions.
MHB's good. He's good. He's talented and everything. But I just don't think. Like, this to me right now, he seems unhinged the last 36 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a lot of tweets.
Yeah.
Well, I think he just needs, and I feel like we've been saying this for months, but he needs to figure out who he is. Is he the Kirk Minihane style guy that goes after people? Or is he a guy that doesn't want people looking into him, because you can't be both?
Just a softer poet type.
Yes.
Yeah. Say just listen to, if you can just.
An intellectual.
He claims he listens to the podcast. Just listen to the podcast. If you don't like the podcast, just say you don't like the podcast. There are people, most people really seem to like the podcast. Obviously, we have a big audience. It's growing. People like it. The loyalty's off the charts. Wonderful. All great. If you say, hey, I like the old show with Gerry better, then you liked the show with Gerry better. Yeah. What do you want me to say? I can't do anything for you on that one.
Right. It's just a different show.
Now I'll say all the investigation, all that stuff came from me. So, like this idea that it's because of Gerry had nothing to do with it.
Well,
and Gerry will tell you that tomorrow. We had nothing to do with the Cullen investigation. 0, 0, 0. It was all me and Curtis.
Well, the other thing is that there just hasn't been that. Like, I used the Adam Jones story as the example. What story would you want us to spend multiple days.
Oh, then MHB started talking about some story about the dad movies in New York Times. I'm like,
have we not talked enough about The Irishman?
I'm also like, we would like. You think we wouldn't do that story if I found it interesting? Like,
it was just a stupid movie review.
Right.
I saw it, but I didn't even.
Boring. I looked up after that. I'm like, this is a pass for me. Like, we think we're avoiding that?
That's what I didn't understand. Is like we didn't look at that and go, oh, we're not touching this one.
What I like
this is too hot.
Because we typically don't talk about bad takes on movies.
Right. Like the first hour and a half, whatever the show so far has been, we actually made fun of football for a little bit, just because it's a Monday and tickle my asshole. So fine. We did Richard Jewell. We laughed about the fucking Fitzy thing.
Yeah.
And then we did this, and then we play the song. Like, I don't know. It seems like we're doing what we normally do. Maybe I'm missing something. I just feel like we bounce around, we do shit, and if something pops up that we like, we do it.
Well, so I think...
Like, what do you want? Like, if you listen to the old show the way I wanted to do it, it was a lot more like this. It was not. That's what people. I saw some. So I did, like I said, I did this Discord AMA for like 45 minutes on Sunday. I told
Patrick
that I would do it. I would like to meet him at some point. He seems like a loyal fan.
You've met him like 11 times.
I don't think I have. He's actually sitting here right now. And 90% of it was stuff about the show today and what are we doing going forward and what do you think of this and what do you think of that. Fine. Every once in a while you get like, why don't you have Mikey Adams on or Tangway? And I'm like, can we just, I understand if people want that, but I think I've answered enough. None of that is going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I have moved on.
Just
it is
no interest.
Over. It appeals to me in no way. Jerry's different. I worked with him. He's my friend. He's got something else going on. I'm happy to help him out. But like that's the idea of going back and telling old DEI stories.
You just don't want it.
Holds no interest to me. I understand why some people are interested in that. I find it sad. Sometimes, like someone will be like, "Oh, Mikey Adams had Pete Shepard on."
Yeah,
they talk about how great it was back in the. Like, I'm just like, do something new. Like, think of what we've done here in the last 5 months. It's all new, new.
I think the reason people say all the show does is talk about like the inside Minifan drama and that type of shit is because that's what stands out. Us talking about the Patriots isn't unique. Well, 10 million shows do that.
And it's also,
but then when they hear MHB and Rich Callahan and these names, they're like, what the fuck is this? So they think, well, that's all they do.
Right. And by the way, I'll also say my guess is, just a guess, last time I checked, I think Mike and the Minifans on Saturday had like 5,000 downloads. Something like that. If it was Mike talking NFL, it'd have about 104 downloads.
I don't know about that, Buster.
I'm just saying, or even Mike, I hate to say it, talking comedy. He's great at it. 112 downloads. So
maybe 200.
And it's a fight I always had with people. I hate to tell the old stories of the EI because they would say you do too much inside stuff, too much gossip. And I'd say, well, let's take a look at the quarter for that. Oh, we did an 18 rating. Oh, that's interesting. People don't want to admit they like it, but they love it. They love it. They love it. They love it. They want more of it. So we give them what they want sometimes. And I enjoy it sometimes. Again, we've probably done 15 minutes of an hour and a half show on it. So, and I just found it interesting because MHB, who used to be a loyal fan of mine, doesn't like the show anymore. No big deal. Well, he doesn't. I mean, I can tell when people don't like it. He doesn't like the show.
You think he's been disloyal?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think so.
In what way? In what way?
Well, Benjamin Albright?
Oh, but he hasn't turned on you.
No, but I think there's no more. And you might say, oh, that's the only thing you have. But that would be like saying, fucking to O.J. Simpson. Gee, the only time he killed somebody. Like, I mean,
he's lived pretty much a problem-free life.
I mean, that was a pretty. I don't know where you stand on, Stephen. It was your job. That's a pretty big betrayal.
It felt a little lonely out there flapping in the wind.
Yeah, right. I mean, it was just us, and he sprinted away, and he's like, "Oh, sorry about that." Well, okay, great.
I tweeted something that Dave Portnoy still hates me for.
Yeah, so I mean, he's and he tweeted, he gave his honest opinion. He did. He doesn't like the show, and that's really okay.
He didn't say he didn't like the show.
Well, it's even worse because he didn't say it.
Yeah,
like that's why I don't really respect it. He didn't say it. Just say you don't like it. I don't give a shit.
He claims he still listens every day.
Yeah, I don't think I'm sure he doesn't.
You don't buy it?
No, I think he likes other stuff, which, again, I'm not going to blame somebody for their brain reacting to something one way and reacting another way to something else.
Sure.
There are people who like probably Fitzy's video.
Yes.
Like they're fucking insane. If one person likes him, they're nuts, but what am I supposed to do?
So you're saying that's the kind of guy MHB is. He's more of a Fitzy's phone wars type guy.
He said he likes the old EI stuff. So, I mean, that's the thing where it's like, you're going to have Gerry Tangway on. No, I am not. I love Gerry. I'm not going to have him on. To do what? He's not going to want to do anything. Talk about the old days? Why?
Tangway you could have fun with.
Right. He doesn't want to do it anymore.
No, yeah.
So he's an old 60-year-old. Like, I don't really want to do that.
Right.
I've done that. I did it. I'm going to do something else. And I'm going to do something else again in a couple of years. That's what interests me. Like, what do you want me to say?
I think you've said it.
Yeah, I mean, I find that so strange. Like,
now, did what MHB said struck a nerve with you? Because you sound a little defensive.
Oh, I do now?
Yeah.
I just said I don't care if he likes the show.
No, I don't think you do
not.
now. I think you sounded more defensive on Twitter. I thought you were like rip shit. It seemed.
No, I was. I mean, I was okay yesterday. I got through the day.
Did you?
You guys sound defensive now?
Yeah, I mean, just trying to defend yourself against MHB. I didn't think you'd have as big of a reaction to MHB.
Well, what sounds defensive specifically?
Just you've said a number of times that he doesn't like the show.
Well, I don't think he likes the show. What's defensive about that? I think it's the opposite. Like he doesn't. I'm saying if you don't like the show, that's totally fine.
I'm just saying that's just how.
Well, what sounds defensive about it though?
Just talking at length about MHB and his criticisms. At length,
it's a subject that we talked about today. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
What's
your take on it, Steve?
I think that MHB did make a few fair points.
Like what?
I also like topic-driven shows. I like all of it, and I don't think that I'm in a position to even question anything that you do. I'll suggest stuff that I think should be a part of the show. I know I suggest stuff, but I also think that there's an element of putting some faith and some trust in Kirk Minihane, considering the record of success you've had, and trusting that you have a plan and you have a vision for that.
So, what's a topic-driven show? Like what?
I think today's a good example.
Right. I think that's the way we do most shows.
Yeah, I guess it's the when it becomes Mike and the Minifans, when we're doing just like the inside baseball and talking about too many people. I think that starting with topics and maybe getting into the Minifan stuff later in the show for the hardcores, it's an easier way to acquire new audience or get first time listeners.
I don't care about that. That's different than doing a show. You have a different goal then. I'm trying to do the most entertaining show I can. You have some weird. You think some algorithm to get new fans in.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's an algorithm.
I wouldn't say it's an algorithm. I can't stress enough. I don't care about.
I know. I'm just trying to support you. That's all.
I also don't know. I
don't understand that. Go ahead.
I also cannot think of a topic that any of us have been interested in that we just don't get to on this show. Where I've been like, I really wish we got to this news story. Or,
the floor's open. I mean, Steve, you have a microphone. If you want to bring up a topic, bring it up.
Well, I like the Washington Post story that dropped this morning about the documents that they got about the Afghanistan war. Because I feel like it fits into what you were saying, your libertarian perspective on foreign policy, that you just want to bring all the troops home. It's almost like the Vietnam War all over again across 3 presidencies.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Take it back. I can think of a few stories.
sorry we didn't get to that. But, I don't know. But yeah, I mean... I don't want to say. I understand what you're saying. I wouldn't say defensive, but when somebody who I think idolizes me is sort of like, hey, your show sucks now. Maybe I take issue with that. Maybe.
Well, that's what I always say when people mock me for not having enough criticisms of the show or not going after you enough. It's like I kind of gravitated towards the Kirk and Callahan show because I agree with a lot of your opinions and I like a lot of the content you put out there. So it's not that I didn't do this for Dale Arnold when I was working at Entercom. You know what I mean? It wasn't just whoever is in front of me I agree with. It's that I kind of gravitated towards this type of a show.
Yeah, and Gerry and I did a great show together. I would never say that we didn't.
Right.
It was great, and people seemed to like it, and the numbers were great. And then it was over, and we made choices, and we went in different directions, and he stayed, I left, and now we're doing other things, and it's never going to be what that was again. And the sooner that small, I think most people have moved on to listen to the show every day, honestly. But that small sliver of people who want that, you're not going to get it.
Right.
So,
they will tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll get it tomorrow. And
any more hints about his announcement coming?
I have no idea. I don't know a thing. I mean, I don't want to get too inside, Steve. I'd rather go into a subject that's in the world today. So apparently that's a show you want to do. So why don't you go with Gerry and do a fucking topic show? Believe me, they'll do topics all day. I'll bring another producer who, and then we can do something else.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, I mean,
Erica offered me 30,000
topics. We've done like 3 stories. What do you want me to do?
I know it wasn't a criticism. I was just saying.
It was.
I would say that
the point, you said you agreed with vocalized. You said I was defensive, which is fine. We can have that conversation. I don't think I'm being defensive, but people who are defensive don't know they're being defensive. So maybe I'm being defensive. I have no idea. But I will say I don't like. People shit in the show all the time or praise the show all the time on social media. I ignore it. But when somebody who is like, I wish you guys would dive more into the tough stuff, and then we invite you to do it, when you do it, you duck and run. That I have an issue with.
Yeah, and I think that's a completely fair criticism of MHB. Yeah. Definitely. He's asking you to do more of the stuff that he
is afraid of.
Turtled when it was happening.
Yeah, and maybe you could say, well, I'm different. It's my show. I get paid a lot of money. Fine. But I also say this idea that, first of all, he doesn't know what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. And secondly, this idea that I'm like, yeah, we're not going to do investigative stuff. Right? It's just stupid. I mean, it's just fucking ill-informed.
Yeah, there's been nothing that you're like, we don't want to get into this.
As far as you know, I mean, I could be fucking, neck deep on something right now, right? I'm not going to say it while I'm doing it. That's the other thing.
Right.
We tried something a couple of weeks ago. It struck out. But we tried. We tried to totally fuck over Shirley, and it didn't work.
Oh, right.
So, I mean, we're trying stuff. Like, this idea that we're not trying, it's just, you don't know everything. And by the way, MHB knew about that one. So it's kind of like, well, wait a minute. You knew about that. You were part of that. So, we're trying this stuff. So,
do you think there's something with a guy like MHB that he liked having the big enemy with Murchison or Shirley?
Sure,
or whoever,
I think a lot of people
and that's
feel
been
that way.
Quiet lately, and that's what bothers him?
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, great. Bob will be back at some point.
You're going to have to reach out to your friend Bob.
Yeah, and we'll
say,
fight with him again, and that'll make everyone happy. So, yeah, and then what? Like, great. Then we'll call his work, and then what happens? And he goes away for a while, comes back again.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that's a circle that's never going to end completely. But, yeah, I think there's a certain part of the fan base right now that's like, oh, I wish we had this big enemy to fight.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. But I also say, I don't want that. And we've been on the air for, 90 minutes today or whatever?
Yes.
It's been a damn entertaining 90 minutes of podcasting.
Yeah.
Go find this somewhere else, That's what I'd say. Go fucking find this
I would
else.
say it's also a little selfish for people to say, hey, remember the guy that drove you into the front of the train tracks a year ago?
Sure,
Or 2 years ago?
but yeah, but I understand that. But that's they want good. They want, but that's
I know.
So
but it's nice to not have him around.
But I love when Sherman rant and rave against the FCC or whoever.
Sure.
That's just great.
The thing is, you can't just manufacture an enemy and have it be real and legitimate. You know what I'm saying? We can't just go invent another.
Just find someone. Hey, pal.
Yeah,
exactly.
It'll happen. Believe me, they will reveal themselves at some point. So we're still at 5,000 on the eBay thing, huh?
Yes, we are. We didn't get any bids over the weekend, but
that's fine. I mean, listen, that's still 10 grand. That's a damn good total. We have another day.
Yes, we got 24 hours remaining. When most people are listening to this show, it'll be about 24 hours.
Okay. Where do we go for that?
You go to our Twitter account.
Our Twitter account?
Yeah, the link is a long.
Okay, so you just go to the Twitter account?
Just go to the Twitter account. We'll tweet it again throughout.
And
the
again,
day.
it's for the Ryan Baldera benefit. It's for his son Hunter. Ryan died of Buffalo Wild Wings manager a month or so ago. His infant son Hunter, we're helping to pay his education fund. We have $5,000 right now as a top bid to do a live show at your house or business, wherever you want to do it. Whoever you want to get 20 guys together or do chip in, everyone pay and do it. Would love to see this get up to $10,000 and match and get to $20,000. That'd be pretty cool. That was sort of my goal going in. But if we raise $10,000, that's awesome too. But so we have a chance. The three of us will go wherever the bid is to do a live show. My understanding is the guy in the lead right now is in Juneau. So that's going to be difficult.
Is that right?
Yes, it's going to be difficult. But listen,
Horizon Beverage Group has agreed to match everything up to 10,000.
Sure, our great friends at Horizon Beverage Group, which is awesome. Horizon Beverage Group is going to match every dollar up to 10,000, which could get us to $20,000. So this is kind of your last chance. They give you a day or so. You said, right, Steve? So get working on that, please. The Ryan Baldera Benefit Foundation. His son Hunter, I think 4 or 5 months old, I believe.
Yeah.
And if we can get, $20,000-$25,000, obviously awesome donation. $5,000 is incredible to go do a live show at somebody's house. Is insane. And we're doing this, by the way, as usual, on our own. Not getting a lot of help.
No.
Well, Buffalo Wild Wings has been pretty great.
Buffalo Wild Wings has been awesome.
And working with us.
And Horizon Beverage has been great.
Yeah.
But as usual,
who do you mean?
Just on our own. Just on our own.
In retrospect, I think you had a good idea over the weekend to do it as
what do you think of this, Mike?
raffling the opportunities. This could be for a future charity.
Yeah. Future charity. Maybe you do a raffle where a Minifan gets a chance for $25 or $50.
Oh, so everyone does.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
My guess is we'd have, a good couple of thousand people probably.
But also let
that.
them buy as many tickets as possible.
Sure.
So if somebody wants to donate, $1,000 to the charity, then they get however many times that is.
Gives you a better chance.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So
and
maybe
that also increases the chances that we're in Panora, Iowa,
or a basement somewhere.
Actually, I think we'd get some bids in from Sydney, Australia. There'd be a non-zero chance that we were going down under.
Well, I was wondering that. What would happen if the Australian people actually bid today 7,501?
We're going.
Holy shit!
Might have to take a boat or something.
What's that? I saw. Do you see Riggs and those guys tweeting this weekend? So they're there.
They flew, right?
Foreplay golf. Yes, they flew. They did not swim. They did not take a boat. But I do think about that. In the President's Cup, which is the golf tournament, the United States, not the Ryder Cup, it's the U.S. versus the rest of the world. They play every couple of years. Tiger Woods, the captain of the team this week, they're in Australia. And he was talking about flying, whatever, on a 22-hour flight. I can't imagine that.
Oh, God.
I'm an okay flyer, But I can't imagine. My cousin, I was just talking about earlier, is a lawyer. He lives in Australia. He moved to Australia to be a lawyer there. And he was telling me that there are certain things still as a lawyer, you have to physically be there to see the thing signed. So he had a client in Dallas who was like, you got to do it. So he got on a plane, flew from Australia to Dallas, signed it, turned around, and flew back that night. Oh, my
God.
So he was in the air for 40 hours. Think about that. you're in the air for 13 hours. You get 9 to go.
And you're all puffy too, because I think when you're at that high of I guess when the pressure has changed for that long, you start to swell.
I would go stir crazy too. I just would.
Yeah.
Like I'm
pacing up and down the aisles.
I can give you 6 or 7 hours on the plane. I'm good. After that, I think I'm struggling.
I would not sleep the day before because I'm a good sleeper. So I could conk out for about 8-9 hours.
You think you could in the plane?
I think so.
Boy, I know I couldn't.
Yeah.
Even if I stayed up,
but even that's 8-9 hours. I still have how long
14.
to go? Yeah.
Just have to get some Ambien from your doctor,
I guess. But
and who knows what you start doing? But can you take that?
I can't. No.
But
but listen, if they make the bid, we're going.
All right.
3 of us will be going.
That
to
should
Australia.
be incentive just to bother us.
Oh,
I think it'd be funny.
Oh, that would fuck with me like you wouldn't believe. Oh God. Oh,
someone should do it.
That puts you into a mood for weeks leading up to it.
Oh my God, I'd be dreading that. I mean, I love the Minifans in Australia, and there are real Minifans over there. We appreciate that. Mm-hmm. And we will do a live show there at some point. We will do a live show on every continent. That I guarantee you, including Antarctica. We will do a live show in Antarctica.
Maybe only Australia and Antarctica.
The Antarctica one might be tough.
You don't think we can do it?
Oh, we could do it.
I bet you some Minifan right now working some scientific guaranteed in Antarctica. Reach out today. Yes, right. I think so. Yeah.
Do some digging.
We'll do a show there.
There was a Minifan on my plane down to D.C. this weekend.
Do tell, Steve.
Oh, well, Mike doesn't think that people actually recognize us at all. But I was getting onto my plane. I was wearing my Kirk Minihane shirt, and somebody just looked up and said, "Hi, Steve."
I was recognized this weekend as well.
Who the hell is this?
Wow, where were you recognized?
After the comedy show.
Oh, wow.
Gentleman came up to me.
What did he say?
He's a big fan.
Great, wonderful stories. Who says we don't do the big stories anymore?
Have you been recognized over the weekend?
It's never happened. No, it's the first time. I'm looking forward to it happening. Let me do this first before we do the. Before we move on. So I've been in correspondence a little bit with a guy named Jeremy Morse. Very nice guy down in Kentucky who's a huge fan of the show. Huge fan of the show. Listens all the time. And his wife, Tika, Teka, Morse, he'd been reaching out a few months ago, just kind of, hey, listen, I'm going through a tough time. My wife's really sick. Thanks so much for the show. It helps me get through a lot of long days. Helps us get through some of her treatment. Just sort of weird. You never know what to say, but you're just like, hey, we went back and forth, and he asked me, and I've gone through nothing like that, but sort of similar stuff with death, and we've had some talks. And unfortunately, she passed away Saturday morning, December 7th, following what the obituary says, a fierce battle with cancer, and he said she just fought like crazy. It says she's 38 years old, and they've got... they had 2 sons. They have 2 sons, and 1 young daughter, 2 kids, rather 3 kids, 2 sons and a daughter. Jeremy and she were married for 17 years. So I don't know if he's in Discord. I don't know if he pops up on Twitter. I have no idea, but for the Minifans, just so you know, maybe I put it on the Discord chat as well, just for obituary. If you can reach out, if you want to reach out, whatever. It seems like he's a big fan. It seems like he really likes the community and the show, and I have no idea what to say. I feel so awful for him and for his kids. He said he has a great support system. Both sets of parents, his parents and her parents, are around and close by. So that's all. Just thinking of him. I was thinking of him a lot over the weekend, and her battle, and it's just awful. So again, Minifans, what do you guys do best? Just, I don't know, if you think of them at all or anything, just let them know that. So there you go.
Look at you. What a softy.
Well, I'm just saying, you feel awful. Just is not good. 30 years old. Jesus. I mean, why couldn't it be you?
I know. I say that all the time.
Somebody with 3 kids. I mean,
I skimmed through the obituaries. I said that'd be a good way to go.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is a good way to go.
No.
But yes. So 38 years old. Awful story. All right, Steve. What do we have? Got a song?
Yes, we do have a song.
You transition from that to
Come on, folks. A few yucks here.
Hey, get me laughing, would you, please?
Big Steve's ambiguous, has fishy business, has no witness we know. Everything he says is contradicting. the answers that he gives are always fake. The timelines in his stories are conflicting. Was it years ago or only days away? He's so deceitful, he's a little weasel, an egotistical bro. Remember when he claimed he played for tennis squads? Kirk challenged him and he proved he was a fraud. You can't deny the fact that all his stories are flawed. The lie detector will explode. The hot dogs, the football, the sex at 15. A month of meatball sandwiches is all he could eat.
That's a weird
French
one.
fries, the billboards, the acting in the plays. The fact he says he doesn't have a problem with the gays. An $80 haircut for John at some random Burlington salon. Big Steve's a liar, big truth denier, fake news supplier for sure. He said he killed a deer and then it farted. He said his brother Ben had fought in war. He told us that he loves the Jewish culture. He don't know why an old Asian lady walked right through the door. He's a real deceiver, a fib conceiver.
Wasn't that old, to be
We
fair.
don't believe him no more. He cannot be trusted. His word don't mean jack. He broke the trust circle, he can never come back. He drives a Honda Fit, that car's a piece of crap. But at least he can dial a phone. Unlike Melanie, he knows how to dial a phone.
Pretty good.
Oh, no, get picked up too.
Yeah.
That Steve's a liar, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think
This
so.
guy's great.
Yeah.
The we didn't give quite enough attention to that odd answer on the
Just about to say that.
of the salon the other day.
Yes.
That was very strange.
It got so much happened right after that. Scott went off on Twitter and
Oh,
everything.
that's true. When the guy, when your friend answered the phone at the salon the other day and said some weird thing.
Hi, Robinson House. I mean,
He worked at
Ben Robinson reporting for duty.
He worked at an old business. He sometimes answers the phone and he goes, "Oh, it says the old
When
company."
you walk in, does it look like a barbershop or a salon?
A salon.
It does. Okay.
Took a second there.
Yeah, it's definitely a salon.
Well, I understand it's a salon, but I know some of them look. Where is it in Burlington?
It's right next to. There's like a complex of restaurants and everything. It's not. It's probably 2 miles away from the Burlington Mall.
Complex of restaurants 2 miles from the
Yeah,
Burlington
there's a restaurant there, like a Joe G's or something like that. I don't know what it is.
Boy,
I mean,
Jesus, wow,
This is rough.
Whoa.
He did get the prices right.
That was
Although
not-
that
no,
was
no.
probably just a buddy of his.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
Well, sort of didn't. Huh. By the way, that that Instagram was not a big takeoff, huh?
No, people not a fan of it.
No, I think we might want to put that one in park and figure out
Find a
way.
different idea.
Yeah, I applaud the initiative, but sometimes it doesn't always work.
No.
MHB didn't like it.
Well,
he told
that's
me
what really
about it,
matters.
yeah. But then he's texting me later. It was like, "Don't." It was good.
It was fine.
Yeah,
It was fine.
It was good. I liked it, but what? Anything else, Steve?
We've got the acoustic theory is still hot on my tail.
Good. This is a good. This account should have a lot more followers.
The account that you've been retweeting, the one that is
Warden.
Warden Minihane?
Yeah,
Warden of the
whatever it
North.
is.
Warden of the
He's
North, yes,
jilted that apparently it's not that I didn't play one of his parody songs; it's that I didn't introduce it as well as I should have.
Yeah, but he's going full revenge, huh?
I think he's watched the video of every single time I filled in for Howie.
That is torture. I mean, that is rough. What would you,
Think about what he's willing to endure
So if
in order to
Howie's,
get a 1
if
minute
Howie's
clip.
sick today and Steve Robinson turns down Kirk Minihane and you're filling in, all impeachment?
No, I'd be talking about the Inspector's General report at the DOJ that looked into the origins of the FBI spying on Trump's campaign. I'd also be talking about this Washington Post story,
Sure,
which I think
it's a doozy.
it is going to be a huge
missing
story.
out.
Well, a huge
It's
story
like-
where?
I think everywhere because it's a bipartisan story. It affects multiple administrations. The whole thing is U.S. military commanders and politicians lying about the effectiveness of the Afghanistan war, which on its face everyone should understand. We've been there for
Is anybody
18,
surprised at
19
this?
years. But I mean, it was a big deal when they were lying about the quagmire in Vietnam and pretending
True.
like it was just about to be
It's a
won.
real quagmire, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So what is this Warden guy?
I think those three would be the big stories.
Sure, great.
Just a great take on eyebrows.
Oh, this is brutally. I watched this. This is
good material.
Hey, just two gals talking.
We're doing bad radio again?
This is good material.
Heel of Beef says, Steve is a very handsome young man and smart. Why, thank you. To which Taper Randy replies, he and Grace have the same eyebrows. That's a huge compliment for you, Grace. I don't think you understand.
That's a huge compliment for you,
all
Steve.
the power.
I spend so long on my brows.
All the power comes from these eyebrows.
You gotta
and
give
they
Grace
are,
a little credit. She tried not to react. She tried her best.
Seriously trying to compare eyebrows with me? You know
Yeah,
eyebrows.
I am.
You know eyebrows are my thing.
I know.
What is this? Why am I listening? Why are you talking about this?
I was reading a compliment. I was trying to get Grace wound up.
What was the show?
Create a little tension.
Oh, sort of.
How many-
the Bickersons type thing?
Yeah.
How many people across Boston and watching Newsmax TV do you think at that moment were yelling, honey, my program's not working? What is this?
Well, Steve and Grace, how is that? That's when the kids took over. Things got young and wacky. They started talking eyebrows, right?
Just the idea, it tells you a lot about that audience that Steve's reading it. It says, you're a very handsome young man.
It's true. Well, that's nice. That's nice of them to say. Ay. Why don't you fill in for me for a week with Mike? You did it for Howie.
I don't think our advertisers would like that.
But Howie's advertisers like when you filled in? Ooh. Oh, what are you doing? Wait a minute. What button are you hitting there?
What are you talking about?
What a slip of the tongue there.
Wow.
perhaps.
Whoa.
Wait a second.
Wow.
What were the ratings like?
They skyrocketed. I remember we'd see like in our ratings, they'd go down a little bit. And then we'd look at each other like, that must have been a Robinson week. Jerry and I would just kind of affects the entire New England radio.
Even whether it's mornings, afternoons.
Just the whole landscape gets changed.
People are like, oh, Robinson's filling.
They would say Robinson bump and would say, yep, well, he's not in next week, is he? Good.
Yeah.
All right, good.
They still use that term, I believe, even though he's moved on to podcast.
Absolutely, of course. The Robinson bump here. The difference. Which numbers are higher, Steve? When you're doing it or Cullinane?
When I'm doing it.
Yeah, not even a question.
Yeah, not even open for debate.
That was the other thing I got some of in the Discord. Why don't you move Dave in for either Steve or Mike? Like, Cullinane is brainwashed these people.
He's very active in the Discord.
Yeah, like Cullinane's great. I'm like, he can't even speak a fucking sentence.
So so Dave would be your sidekick if you replaced me.
Well, some people say, how about people say, how about for Steve or for Mike?
Yeah.
So it'd be me, Steve, and Cullinane. I'm like, well, Dave first disagrees, and he's like, you're right.
I think it would be interesting. I'd be willing to
it'd be fun for a show.
Yeah.
But, every day? I don't think so.
I also get people saying, well, you had two producers at EEI. Why can't you have two producers for the podcast?
That's just a money thing.
Well, what would they do?
Yeah.
What would the second producer do right now? Like, we don't take calls. We don't.
We could if we had a second producer.
I don't want to take calls. I don't want to really book guests. We have them, and then we, I don't know. Like Steve's. I'm telling you, Steve. I hate to say it, Steve's doing a very good job.
I know.
I don't like saying.
I know you really hate to admit it, but
I don't like to admit it.
As do I.
The guy's doing a good job.
Wait till this ice fishing trip.
Well,
that's your big moment.
Real fucking disaster.
Anything new with that?
How many fatalities am I allowed?
Oh, as many as
before it's a failure.
17.
I would say. Well, I don't. If there are none, it is a failure.
Okay.
There has to be. I would say at least 4.
Right.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I mean, we have to have a death. We do have to have a death.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah.
It would be great publicity.
It'd be great, and plus it'd be great to lose one of these assholes. As long as it's somebody we don't like. Really.
I was say, do you have a preference? By the way, we talked about MHB earlier. Is he coming on the ice fishing trip?
No. He's welcome to.
I don't think he
DEC has said things about coming.
He has.
But I never got a confirmation from him, and I know that the hotel situation is filling up pretty quickly.
I don't know why you're talking about this, Steve. I mean, we're talking about different generations of people lying about the Afghanistan war. Why are you so hyper-focused on this story? I mean, this is a real quagmire, and you're focused on parody accounts dying in ice.
Do you do that on purpose when you throw in it's a real quagmire? Is that a nod to the Steve's a liar guy?
Quagmire was an infamous term used to describe the Vietnam.
They would say quagmire instead of war.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like a Ron Ziegler would use that, for example. What do you think of that, Steve?
It's good.
Thank you.
But I would submit that if you were bought
submit away, please.
If you were bought in and worked up about the Washington Post story, it would be compelling and people would like.
I
to
don't disagree with that, but I happen not to be that because I
know.
don't think it's going to lead. I don't think it's going to lead anything. I'll be honest. I'm more interested in the Richard Jewell story.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's good too.
I can't help it, but I just happen to be right now. That's where my head is going.
Boss, I think if you were worked up about anything, it'd make good content. That's what I say.
That's all I need to hear. Yeah. That's it. It's not that difficult. Jesus Christ.
Who do we? So we're talking casualties here.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we eat first if it comes down to it?
Oh, Mike. I mean, it's kind of. We don't want to say it around you,
Me?
but if
we don't go a fan first.
Probably the eyes are a delicacy though, so I don't know if his eyes would be taste worse.
If we're in a
I don't know.
survival situation,
Jesus.
though, do we want to be holding his hand around the
Oh,
tundra
no,
trying to
yeah.
save
Oh,
him?
that's fair.
Yeah.
I
No,
respect
I feel like
that.
it provides there's
Yes.
other advantages in addition to the calories that you have.
Yeah, at first,
I
yeah,
understand.
if it's close, if it's like Call the Wild, Jesus, Lord of the Flies thing, I would say Mike's the first one to go. Wouldn't you?
That I can respect.
Well, he is the weakest link. I mean, unless there's another blind person up there.
Right. Or just physically weaker.
Oh, so I heard obviously the Keller thing's ridiculous. I was angry at you for even suggesting that. That's not going to happen.
All right.
I do. So they talked about punishment for the idiot intern.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Justin actually had the best one of the three.
Shooting him with the.
I thought you should have taken him up on cleaning your house.
Yeah, but
I imagine it's fucking filthy.
Wait, what a creative!
How do you imagine that?
What a creative idea though for people to watch him clean a bathroom is not that interesting to me. I like the idea of him running around in his underwear getting shot with paintballs.
I think that's the best of the three.
In the middle of the ice. Although I actually did like, to his credit, MHB had a good idea too, where he was your guide dog.
Yes, but then I thought that
seems
might be
difficult.
too.
That's a long weekend.
Yeah.
That's difficult.
Yeah.
Plus, he's driving you, right?
Right.
That might be tough.
Yeah. So
But-
I think Justin might have the best idea.
Yeah. I like the idea of that. Put him in his underwear, and we shoot paintballs at him in the middle of the ice.
Excellent. The thing is, so he said I shoot him.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't really work.
We got to find the
Might as
best.
well a marksman like Steve, perhaps.
Yeah, we got to find the best shot in the group, and then they just shoot him for a while.
Okay, that I like.
And he's going to stay out there in his underwear and his bare feet for like 4 hours.
Sure.
Does that seem fair?
Yeah,
it's a good way to lose him.
We keep him to the brink.
But I mean, what do you like? What
the brink of
I mean,
hypothermia?
you have to punish people though, Steve. Like he didn't do his job.
I understand that, but should the punishment be death by freezing?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not saying no yet. I'm saying it's possible.
Let's look at it this way. It's one off the books.
Right.
We got our death.
If he gets frostbite in all of his fingers and loses them, will he be a better producer for Mike and the Minifans? I mean, we don't want to lose Mike and the Minifans.
Well, he should have been thinking of that before the Red Robin incident.
Yeah, don't fuck up.
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning or whatever.
Exactly.
So we'll see. That's the other thing. MHB saying no investigations. Well, what about the Red Robin investigation?
Right.
I mean, what the fuck? It was sloppy, but it was an investigation.
Maybe MHB's complaint is that I'm
How about
the
the
only one being
investigation
investigated.
into MHB's poetry that we did?
Right.
Pretty
A lot of
serious
good
work by
being
Steve.
done.
I would say. You know, I don't know, what else are you supposed
I
to
don't
do?
think he was a fan of that one.
Well, that's life. That is life. Do we have any ayahuasca updates in general other than that?
Nothing publicly. We'll be putting out an email to the list of everyone who bought tickets with
Really?
more information later this week. Yeah.
Really? About what? Specific?
Just like, a general itinerary where we're going to be eating, things that they should plan on. We'll also need to get an inventory list because a number of people who bought tickets said that they'll be bringing this supply or that supply. So we'll get that all together in one place. Get an idea of what we need in addition to what we already have donated.
A level of
a lot of food.
Really?
It's gonna be yes. We got a lot of food donated to us.
Well, you get the baked beans and the what else?
Beans,
the hot
meats.
dogs.
Yes, we're
the
gonna have
meats.
hot dogs and sausages and beans.
Good.
It's gonna be great.
Maybe some cheese with us?
Oh, we'll get there in a
Oh,
second.
I think
You
we're gonna
better
have some
believe
cheese.
it.
Ah, very good.
On a level of absolutely nothing to something, what participation and help has Barstool been in this process?
Now, why do you phrase
Something.
it like that?
Something?
Yeah, something.
Now, what have they done?
They set up KirkMinihaneLive.com, which enabled us to sell tickets.
Oh, okay. What a help. Thanks so much.
It's something.
That is something. That's true. That is. It's hard to argue that.
In fairness, I mean, what do we want them to do?
I don't know. I mean, are we going to do? Oh, here we go. What is their role going to be in terms of just like I don't know? Do we want to do shirts for the show? That's us.
We're
right?
working on some logos. Yeah,
That's us.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
It's odd that they have no interest in sending someone like Dana or Mikey or whoever to document. Like, I would think that would be kind of right up their alley, a weird thing like this.
I guess, but yeah, right. You're saying it's central cat. It's sort of no brainer for them, right?
It seems like it, yeah.
I think we're just going to handle some of that on our own.
Yeah, that's true,
Sure,
too.
yeah.
No, like I always say, we can't have it both ways. I suppose. I mean,
Right.
that's just the way it is. I don't know. Fine. But okay, so you can.
If we're going to have 2 interns and the full-time producer up there, I
Yeah.
think we can find a way to get some content.
Oh, both interns are going.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Oh, your intern's going too?
What a
Yes,
weekend.
he is.
And Cullinane probably. He'll be there.
Cullinane.
No, he keeps
Cullinane
playing.
will be there.
He's playing hard to get.
You think Cullinane's going to miss that
He'll be
event?
there.
No
He'll
fucking
be there.
chance. Although maybe he'll have his own podcast. Who knows? I don't know. Although how is he going to produce for us those 2 days if he's producing Jerry's show?
Maybe
He
that's
said-
the announcement will be.
He said that he would be.
I'm doing it without him.
I'll be curious. So Jerry will be in tomorrow. What were you saying, Steve?
When I asked him if he could do the 6th and the 7th, he said yes. So, and he hasn't communicated to me that anything about that has changed.
Fine. All right. There will be cheese there. You're damn right there will be. Smith's Country Cheese. Award-winning farmstead cheese. Antibiotic, hormone free, made on hand. We love it. We love it. We love it. And with a great first week, they're telling us here, we're proud to be back supporting the greatest podcast in the world with the most loyal fan base. The leader in the clubhouse, a Minifan out of New York, who bought 10 gift boxes and took care of his whole family.
Wow.
10 gift boxes. Ooh, wow. Holy shit. That's unbelievable. This holiday season, make sure to visit their website, smithscountrycheese.com, and click on the shop tab to order your custom gift boxes this holiday season. Order online. Use my code, KIRK Kirk, KIRK Kirk. 10% off those gift boxes. You find them all over the place locally if you're in the Massachusetts area. Whole Foods, Roach Brothers, Wilson Farms in Lexington, Big Y, etc. If your local shop or grocery store does not carry Smith's, make sure you grab the fucking manager by the collar. Grab his fucking balls.
Where's the Smith's cheese?
Yeah, he said, get this fucking cheese out here. I mean, really, what are we doing here? I mean, really, that's a real hole in their operation if they have Swiss cheese, for example.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've used that one.
And we have?
Yeah.
No, what else we got?
I used Gouda. Damn it.
What else?
Mozzarella.
Cheddar. Brie. What else?
Feta, I said feta up.
What else, Steve?
Goat. They're the goat of cheeses.
Yeah, but
Okay.
but why would you? Okay.
It's something.
Yeah, I guess you could say it to the manager. Poor manager.
Do that. Go through that process in front of them.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Don't be
Hold on
a
a second.
Call your friends and say, wait a minute.
Don't be a Munster.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, fine.
All right.
Okay.
There's only so many cheese-related puns you can get into.
Well, I'm just saying. With as it says here, the official cheeses of Podcast Jesus. I like that. Make sure you tell them to get it going at Smith's Country Cheese. So again, if you're in the area, we know those places you can go, or you can go online to smithscountrycheese.com, order it, and you get 10% off. I mean, that is a deal and a half. There's no doubt about it. I hope I'm not being cheesy here, but I love these places.
Thanks to the Minifan out in New York getting 10 boxes, though. That's impressive.
That is impressive.
It's an impressive level of support.
I ordered some country cheese, as a matter of fact. I'm happy to report. And used the code and got 10% off. So I saved money.
There you go.
I made money by doing it, I believe.
How did it feel to use your own name as a promo code?
It feels a little weird, but I've done it before. Listen, if these people want to help us out, I'm happy to help them out. They're great companies. And I am happy that all the companies we use, we like. I would not want to be one. I used to do it at the old place where we do these reads and be like, not for me. But not anymore. These are Kirk Minihane approved places. They're approved places, goddammit. So, yeah, so the rest of the week, we got Gerry in tomorrow. We'll probably bring Gerry in at like, I don't know, maybe an hour in tomorrow. Do you think, Steve, or no?
Yeah, that makes sense. Have him show up around 9.
Yeah, I think so. And then we have, then we kind of a big week. We've got, I'll tell you, he's got DC obviously is a big night tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
Got his big interview with Erica. We'll react to that. I'll be curious to see what she has to say about the Minifans, the show itself. I've not had a lot of conversations with her about it. I'll be curious to see what her vision is going forward. DC's gonna be the guy that get to pull the answers out of her.
It'll be interesting to see if DC can kind of, put his perversions aside.
That is gonna be a real test. That is gonna be a real test for sure.
So how is Erica going to handle it?
The answer to that is no. But
how will Erica handle it when DC's daughter tries to, Daddy,
it's a good question. It's a good question.
Daddy.
I mean, this is a big moment for him.
Right.
I think he's going to step up. I think he's going to get it done.
I agree. I think he'll do a good job.
Hopefully, yeah. And I think Erica will do a good job. I think it's going to be good content for us and for the Minifans and all that stuff. So we'll have that.
Will this be the final nail in MHB's coffin if DC kicks the shit out of this
Kills
interview?
it without, yeah.
I mean,
it's not a good sign for
him. I think like I was saying earlier, sometimes you got to move on. Like, if you're DC, you can't have MHB just hanging around, kind of playing footsie.
So you're saying DC is like you and MHB is like
Gerry.
Yes.
Although I'm more talented than DC and MHB is more talented than Gerry, I would say.
Why do you have to?
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, Gerry with the officials on Twitter again, like, Jesus, we get it, Gerry,
He's right, he's fired up. He's right, they're getting screwed.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to say? Okay, the officials are bad. Jesus. I'm telling you, I'm now officially, like, I had no problem going back to The Fugitive, as Harry called it. Like, I was so bored during football. Even during that game, I was bored. I was bored.
I get a little, so I watched the entire game, but I've got, like, shit playing on my phone the whole time.
I just don't get, it just feels.
It's less exciting to see Brady throw incomplete passes all over the place.
It just doesn't feel as, I don't know. It just doesn't feel as urgent as it did in years past.
No.
I don't know why. Maybe I don't know if it's familiarity or
6 Super Bowls.
I guess, but I mean, they had won 4 when they beat the Falcons, and that felt I don't know. Or last year against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, that felt pretty.
I mean, now if we're talking playoff games or Super Bowls,
but that was a huge game yesterday,
though.
But that was a huge game.
Yeah.
It didn't like next weekend. I understand next weekend Cincinnati's going to suck.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
I saw Mike Reese tweet out he's a writer for you. Oh, you probably know him. He's on ESPN now.
Yeah.
And a very nice guy. He tweeted out the play-by-play people this week. James Lofton, the old wide receivers, the color analyst.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget who the sideline reporter is. I've heard of her. She does golf stuff. I've never heard of the play-by-play guy in my life. So you're getting, because the Patriots are playing Cincinnati this week, you're getting the low-level.
It's not I heard Beth Mowen's doing games yesterday.
No,
It
she's
wasn't
not
her?
doing. No. We're not stuck with that. Thank God. Although she's tremendous.
I think I did, right? And I was watching Red Zone. I thought it was her. There was a woman doing games. I'm not sure.
See, I watched a very little of the 49ers Saints. I watched the second half of the Patriots. I didn't see any Red Zone, but yeah, it's somebody I've never heard of who's doing the CBS game. But that's for Patriots fans. You get a shit broadcast, like the fifth broadcast.
Yeehaw!
Yes, which again, is fine, whatever. But they'll beat them and they'll be whatever. But yeah, it just doesn't feel as urgent. I don't know.
No, I guess I hear you.
Yeah,
it's not maybe because people have stopped panicking as much as they used to. It's just every year the sky is falling at some point. And now it's just gotten old.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know Steve's not into this stuff. He wants to talk about more serious stuff. So.
Afghanistan.
Well, he's very into Afghanistan.
Yeah. I also like the porn debate. I think that's something.
Yeah, did we reach out?
Yeah, we reached out to Matt Walsh. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, but I think I think we will be able to find one of these conservative knuckleheads who's trying to ban porn. I don't know if you were following this, Mike, but there's a spirited political discussion about the government stepping in to ban hardcore porn.
I think it should be
because it's terrorizing our youth.
Listen, we were looking at rectal exams the other day. And
that's true.
Frankly, I don't think there's any place for that.
Matt Walsh says, I'm arguing that hardcore pornography has a specifically significant and damaging effect on children, as many studies have shown, and the need to protect them from this harm outweighs anyone's need to post their sex videos online. Well, I mean, if this idiot wants to come on, that'd be great. I don't know if he will or not. But, I guess my question to him is, like, what's your definition of hardcore porn?
Right.
I don't know.
Anal sex? When you see it. That's the definition of all porn.
Is anal sex hardcore porn?
Yes, definitely.
It is?
Definitely.
Just consensual, like, typical old-fashioned?
I think if you show any penetration, that's hardcore.
Yeah.
You think that?
I think that's what the standard between softcore and hardcore is.
Softcore is just
like you mean like a Showtime movie at night or something, like an erotic movie?
Yeah, I think that's the
softcore,
difference.
yeah.
Pornhub would be hardcore porn. Showtime or Cinemax.
I know we could get somebody on. I think we may get her on next week to talk about this. She may have a take on the subject. Is our friend Brandy Love,
very good,
who I believe is scheduled to join us a week from Thursday.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But so now we're telling people they can't fuck consensually on camera, and adults can't go watch it?
Or I suppose you could record it for yourself, but Walsh's argument is making this available for children. I don't know.
Oh, it's not available.
I just don't think
it's not available for children.
Well, if the kids have access to the internet,
okay. Should they watch the Avengers movie then?
Well, see, you're hinting at a non-governmental solution, which is what the conservatives should say, is that it's just better parenting. You should be tracking what your kids consuming online.
I mean, good luck. I'll be honest with you. Like, I have a soon to be 13-year-old. We're doing the best we can, but
I agree with the guy's sentiment, and I think porn is like watching it too much. Even as an adult, it can be too much.
Yeah, but what do you want? Ban it?
Exactly. That's the thing, is you should have some self-control.
I mean,
for parents should teach their kids about that type of shit. It shouldn't be a law that you can't watch porn.
I'd also like to see any argument in favor of banning hardcore porn. How does it not apply to hate speech or political speech or any kind of speech? It's a pure First Amendment issue. That's why I think it's interesting, because we talk a lot about free speech and censorship and that kind of thing. And this is an instance where conservatives, who should be pretty strident in defense of unlimited free speech, are saying, no, the children are being corrupted by this.
Yeah, but I mean, how is that? Do you think that's really true? I don't.
I think that unlimited exposure to hardcore pornography is bad for kids.
How many kids have that?
I think more than enough for it to be a problem.
Okay, then what do you do? Like, honestly,
I think it falls on parents. I don't think there's a government solution.
You teach kids instead of forcing them to not do it.
It's also like drugs, though. Like, you think it's going away?
Right. No, you're absolutely right about that. But I think that there shouldn't be a government solution here. I'm more scared of a government that can ban porn.
Right, I agree, but I don't know what. Yeah, but like, what's?
And by the way, if something like that got passed, like porn is banned now, it's only a matter of time before certain other programs are done away with. Like, people that spew the rhetoric that Fox News does or something like that.
Right, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how you even...
But just also think about the massive build-out of government. You're now asking to have a federal government so powerful that they can take videos off the internet.
Yeah, I'll send you a clip. Tell me if you think this is hardcore pornography or not. Let me see. Steve. Here you go. I found this from TubeGlow. It sent me to RedTube. And it's just a woman piss drinking. I mean, is that hardcore pornography or no?
I don't think so. No, just drinking it. There's no.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think so. It's far less offensive than the fucking Fitzy video we started the show with.
I like the way you phrase it too. Not drinking piss. She's piss drinking.
What's the title of the? I don't want to. I don't want to get in the way of the artist. I mean, he or she titled it piss drink.
Right. Okay.
I mean, there's one here, piss whore throats cock. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know what that's about. Annie pees and plays with piss. Here we go.
Would you like me to describe what's going on?
Yeah, please.
She's showing off her butt. She's patting it.
How's it look?
Yeah.
It's a little lumpy, a little bit of cellulite. She's not as firm in some places as you'd want her to be.
Or maybe some people like it that way, Steve. You asshole.
She might be 3 months pregnant.
Okay. Well,
really?
I'm not healthy that is for the child, but yeah.
She's got some.
What is sterile?
I would say
That's true.
Pear-shaped boobies.
Palm size or no?
Maybe with my hands, yeah.
Okay.
Where's the Avely?
Okay, now she's peeing in a cup.
Okay. We can't hear that?
It appears to be a Dixie cup.
Oh, okay. There you go. It's a healthy stream.
Sure is. Very quick though.
Yeah. Well, she's probably peeing a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, now she's bending down for the camera.
Mm-hmm. Now keep in mind there are men masturbating to this. I'm one of them right now. Taking a swig?
She's taking a swig of that piss.
No, I mean...
Oh, God, she's drinking it all.
So you think I should let Harry watch that?
God, what the fuck? She's still drinking.
I'll tweet it out.
Oh, God. Oh.
Are you currently sexually aroused?
She's licking her lips now.
Well,
she's going back in for a second sip.
Well, it's salty and satisfying.
Oh, God. The fuck?
It's different than eyebrow talk, isn't it, Steve?
This is horrible. She's still drinking it.
Does she seem to be enjoying
How much? I mean, there was not a lot of piss there. These must be small sips.
Ooh, she didn't like that second sip as much.
Would you be willing to drink your own piss on camera for the show, Mike?
She just grimaced.
Well, think about it.
Oh, she's going back in for a third sip.
You take big pisses, though.
I do.
She's
I can't,
very
she's
clear,
in the
though. I
middle
drink a
of
lot
her
of
third
water.
sip.
That's true. I can't hear the sip, though. Oh, I can hear a little bit.
Swirling it around in her mouth?
Oh, God, I just came. Fuck, sorry. It's weird.
Oh, she's tipping the cup upside down so you can
Well,
see
you gotta
that
get every drop.
She
Yeah.
drank all the piss.
Some people say it's healthy. I don't know.
That's good.
Finny. It's over.
Finn?
You also have to come in that amount. It wasn't a very long time.
It's a test. It's a race. Yeah, it's 2 minutes? That's not ample.
And then I guess you got to find another video, maybe.
So what they're
That just
saying is
warms you
the
up.
kids should watch that unlimited. It seems ridiculous to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But again, but that to me is, then you start banning books, and then you start banning songs, and then
TV
you start
shows, yeah.
banning TV
Well, I
shows.
mean, should Playboy, Hooters, should those be banned?
Right.
Those are
They're
in
sexualized.
convenience stores where kids are allowed.
Right.
Well, I thought you even meant Hooters a restaurant, because that's a sexualized atmosphere. Like if you put kids there, they start thinking about fucking. Is that, I don't know, strip clubs,
music videos,
right?
Yeah, right. Music. Yeah, I don't know.
A slippery slope, you might say.
They would, and we think we attacked that issue as well as we could. We
But
even
there
gave
is
an example.
when they get to the internet, then we're fucked. If they start censoring things on the internet, then it's all.
But it's also like
there's no turning back.
It's also like the war on drugs. It's going to exist somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like you can make it illegal, but you think porn's going to go away?
I would also think
This
that
is massive. I think.
I never. The thing
there's
is,
like one company that controls all or most online porn, like RedTube, Pornhub. They're all owned by the same company.
guy. Yeah.
So I think that you've created a space now where, okay, yes, you might have piss drinking or something like that, but we haven't normalized like child pornography or something like that on those mainstream platforms.
Well, that's different.
But what I'm saying is, if the United States government steps in and bans all porn, you're forcing it into the dark web, into this kind of forbidden community.
True.
And you might actually increase the exploitation of children, which is one of the big fears in the
Who's
porn industry.
leading this charge, though? Liberals?
No, this is all conservatives.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
well, here's the thing that they're kind of ignoring here is that I remember when I was just a boy under 18, I would go to these sites and I'd try to get on, but they would say, "Are you 18?"
You'd say
and
no.
I would say, "Oh, I guess I can't go here."
Correct. Yeah.
So isn't that kind of case closed?
Yeah, you're done. It's a
Yeah.
big day when you're 18. You can say yes to that.
Yeah, right.
Has the statute of limitations run out? You might be arrested.
No,
true.
I said no.
You've just
I always
admitted.
said no.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I guess legally you have to do that. That was always strange to me. So
Are you 18?
if you say no to that,
They still do it. They still do it for like Sam Adams' website.
They do?
Yeah, if you're going to go book a tour or something at the
Really?
brewery, yeah, you
All
have to
right,
say you're 21.
Huh. But they don't ask for any proof.
No, I guess they will when you get there.
Like they don't ask for a scan of
That's
fucking-
how I never.
Some of them say you have to put your birthday in.
That's not
I never
easy.
understand.
Lord knows you could never
That's not
fake
easy.
that.
I never understand. I've not used it yet, but I know there's a bunch of apps where you can order booze and have it delivered to your house.
That's
I don't
seems
understand how
strange.
that works.
I think you have to show your ID.
I
once
guess
they
when
get
you
there.
show up, they
Once
right.
they
it's
get-
like-
but they could probably waste a lot of time. It feels like, you know what I mean? Showing up to kids.
That's true.
If kids order or whatever.
That's like a weird way to order if you're a kid, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I
Better
don't
than
know.
having to go into a liquor store and show your if you're.
How did you buy
15
beer when
years
you were
old.
under 21?
Usually, like in high school, we'd have. It's funny now. The girls in our class would like wear makeup and go into White Hen Pantry.
Oh,
They would just
really?
get it. Yeah. Or they have fake ID, but we knew the guy who worked there or whatever. And this is the friggin' 90s. It was a different time then. Things were different then.
A little bit of makeup, you get right through.
Yeah, we get the cute girls in our class to do
Yeah.
it or whatever. And then they. I think that's usually how it would work.
We usually had like older, like people with older brothers or sisters. Or
Well,
whatever.
also that, yeah.
But there was once where we pulled into the parking lot and found a homeless gentleman.
That's the go-to.
To give
That's
him money.
the go-to. Tale's old as time.
And then he came back furious because we didn't give him quite enough.
Enough of a percentage?
Quite enough bread.
Oh,
Yeah, he
yeah.
wasn't happy. We peeled the fuck out of there.
Jesus, that's not right.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's doing fine.
I think he's doing well. Yeah.
What is the? Do you use pornography to masturbate, Steve?
Sometimes.
What do you use? What do you like? Historical porn?
Yes, that's what I prefer.
Like Lincoln, like Dolly Madison stuff?
I like
or-
the classy stuff.
Is there a
yeah.
lot
You
of
do?
that? Yeah.
Yeah. What's your go-to?
I think my go-to would be Scroller. Have you ever heard of Scroller?
I don't think I have. Have you, like-
Scroller
No.
with 3 L's. Check
What
it
is
out.
the?
What does it mean?
What are we talking about?
Check it out. Why don't you tell me what it means? We're here.
Scroller. It's just a website with images.
No,
and GIFs.
no. Like a scene. Like what's your thing?
Oh, I don't think I have a scene.
Oh,
Just look at images.
Yeah,
images?
Yeah.
Videos?
yeah. I'm not a big fan of videos.
Wait a minute. What?
I mean, come on. Hey, listen, if you want us to stop doing inside stuff, stop doing this shit. Stop saying stuff like this.
3 L's?
Yeah.
Endless random images.
You just thought that's an attractive woman.
Am I going to not safe for work now? Is this the thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Steve, what year is this from? Did I just go back in time?
I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
It's a real site, but it's slow. It's also not working. By the way, it's animals, nature, art, food. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Those are just like images if you want to see a landscape or you want to see nice meals at restaurants.
Warning,
So
18
they're not
plus
all-
only. What are your interests? See, they tried to get me, but I'm in.
You're not falling for that game.
It's just like it's just like a frozen, just a picture.
Are they nude?
Some are. It's just like a woman's tits and
that's what you masturbate to.
Yeah, typically I don't need a
so you
lot
just take a picture of this,
imagery.
like a boobs or whatever, just a frozen one. Boy, that's old school. That's what I used to do. I don't understand.
I find a lot of the videos on Pornhub and stuff, like, unless you're going to pay for exclusive access to the high-end pornography, a lot of it's just kind of gross.
Yeah.
Oh, that I agree with. Some of it's fucking disgusting, but you can also get some hits once in a while. But this is really strange.
I don't know, man, how much time do you budget to search around Pornhub to find that one good
That's
video?
the other
Too
thing.
much.
That's the other thing. If you're not careful,
Far too much.
if you're not careful, you can spend 3 hours in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the animals just for the hell of it. Scroller, this is fucking crazy.
Do you ever look at the animals on this website?
From time to time, I'll look at like landscapes or food pictures or something. It's just all like drawn from Reddit.
Got
basically.
cum all over himself. It's like, you know what? Let's look at some,
that's a beautiful
let's look at some animals instead, just to feel better about yourself. Huh? Look at this. A nice picture of a kitten right there, a newborn. It's nice. Do you put your own pictures on there, Steve?
I do not. No.
No. You have pets?
I don't.
Oh, okay. I figured you wouldn't. Huh? Okay. Well, there you go.
You'd be hard all the time if you had pets.
That's true. I never heard of Scroller in my life. Did you ever heard of it?
Never heard of it.
He always gives you something, doesn't he?
He sure does. He's just a bottomless well. A bottomless well of fries.
How long? You must have been going there. That must be a really old site.
I don't know when it started.
You know where you got it from? Who you learned it from? All right. There you go. Okay. All right. What do we? Anything else this week we're promoting? We still have another day worth for the Hunter Baldera Foundation.
Yes, we do, and we'll be retweeting about that.
Yes, retweeting that. Madawaska updates. I think we have to figure out these tickets for Madawaska as well here next, because we are closing in on showtime here.
I know. That's what worried me when people didn't like the idea. I was like, well, there's only 2 months. We got to figure something out here.
I mean, if somebody wants to go, it's all like, we got to give them some time, and we got to carve out the date for whoever wins this trip too. I mean, wins our us going to them.
I think it'll be heavily dependent on where we're going. We might need a little bit more time if we're going to Juneau, Alaska, or Denver, Colorado.
Yes, I think we would need a day or two. Oh yeah, I mean Alaska would be. I've always wanted to go to Alaska though, so I'm in. Well, how long is that flight's gonna be? How brutal is that flight?
So I'm gonna guess 9 hours.
Probably, right?
I think you'd probably have to fly Seattle and then up.
I was in California or Seattle, yeah, and then go from there. Oh God,
I hear good things about Alaska Airlines though.
Good. Wonderful. Well, hopefully we get a chance to look at that. So it'll be the three of us traveling to Alaska together.
Jesus.
That sounds so awful.
Well, probably not together.
No, probably not together.
Feeling I would be in coach. I don't know about the two of you gentlemen.
I know I would not be. And then, then we'd rent a car and have a little fun trip together. Stop and have dinner and hang out. And
oh, yeah.
It'd be wonderful.
It would be. It sounds wonderful.
Jesus Christ. And I got a big show announcement for myself, too, coming up this week.
Ah, yes.
It sounds like so.
Yeah. Might have a guest, possibly?
I think we might have a guest, possibly.
Very good.
So, anything you guys want to ask Gerry tomorrow? Other than the obvious
when are you
stuff?
starting? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess, how does it feel to have Greg Hill shitting down your throat?
Ooh, jeez.
You know?
Ooh.
Yeah.
My guess will be
some fire.
My guess will be Mike will not drop that line tomorrow.
Oh, I definitely will.
He will.
I would say that.
Fuck you.
I don't have no problem saying that to Gerry.
I think Jerry's in a pretty good place right now. I'm telling you, I have no idea what he's announcing tomorrow. I mean, I have an idea what he's announcing tomorrow, but I do not know the specifics of it. I don't.
Interesting.
So what that means,
We thinking, not to spoil it, we thinking a podcast? Or we thinking
I think so.
Else?
Yeah, I think so. I just don't know where. I don't know when. I don't really know with who. I mean, I think Dave's involved, but I don't know who's going to be on with him. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be every day, an hour, 3 days a week.
Big announcement.
Big for him.
Yes.
Yeah, and I suspect he'll want me on there once in a while.
It'd be great if he said and you're just like, all right, thanks for coming.
Get out of here. Promote it later. I don't know when he's going to start. I mean, I don't know.
I'm going to guess January 2nd or whatever.
That's probably
first week of January.
That's probably makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But even then, that January 2nd is like a Thursday, right? So I'm sure a shitload of people are taking 2 weeks off. We're back,
so
right?
we're coming back Thursday, Friday?
I think we are, aren't we?
Yeah,
Steve?
I think we are.
So we have a 2-day week that week?
Yeah. So we got the entire week of Christmas off, and then.
But they want us to do a show, right?
Yeah, they want us to pre-tape something, but it could be a best of. It could be
a
Christmas special, whatever you want to do.
It sure seems to me, I was looking the other day, it seems like we don't have to worry about doing the YouTube show either.
No, you don't think so?
Nope.
Doesn't seem like
Nope, all set. We're good.
Yeah.
They've spoken. That's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to take some inventory and do some different stuff here. Maybe we make the show totally different. Be more topic-driven.
That was the other thing when MHB was like, there's too much worry about reviews on iTunes. I was like, well, you can do both. That takes 5 seconds.
It also wasn't that big of a concern about us. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah. It just would have been a nice thing.
Why are you making that face?
Nice thing to do.
Because it's just a basic administrative thing that podcasts do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From like a business perspective, from getting people, new buy-ins.
Yeah, it wasn't like
new
we were
listeners.
spending 20 hours a day.
It takes 3 seconds.
Well, we can go ahead and read some reviews.
Oh, sure. Go ahead if you like.
No, I was kidding.
We can if you like. No, we don't have to. I don't care. I don't care if people leave a review or don't. I try to make it like that was kind of a joke.
Yeah.
These people, man.
But it would have been
take
nice.
it so fucking seriously.
We are up to 5.4K.
Why do these people take this show so seriously? Why?
Because they're a fan. I've said this to you before. They're a fan of the show. They're not a fan. It's like Felger and Maz. You're a sports talk fan. If you like Patriots talk, if they go away tomorrow, you'll listen to the next assholes talk about the Patriots.
I'll give you a good justification for being a fan of this show. Addiction. Huge problem when you can't keep up on anything else or any other podcasts because Minihane addiction takes over.
Yes.
So sometimes you just can't explain it.
I guess. I don't know. I wasn't listening. Good. That's a review you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, give me another
They're
one.
addicted.
I'm listening.
Warning, show is addicting. You will find yourself laughing and wondering what happened to 3 hours of your day.
What the hell happened?
You will?
Where am I?
Didn't you just listen to a podcast, you idiot?
Well,
Fake show leaves a 5-star review. I think I'm real. Are we real? Is this a show?
That's
the
a
meds
much
must be
better
working.
question.
It's a fair question.
Yeah.
Well, it's very nice of these people. Thank you so much. And, if we get to 20,000 reviews, Mike and Steve will fuck each other. How's that?
Whoa.
There you go. Yes.
All right.
Well, I think it's a way to respond to the government, to fight back to these people who think the pornography should, I think we should.
You're damn right. Let's start
I think
watching
if there
more
was-
porn on this
I think
program.
if there was porn between the two of us, that would be an argument in favor of banning
That's true.
porn.
And man, did that Minifan porn thing take off like a rocket, huh? People are still doing it left and right. I have to walk them through everything, don't I? I really do.
They don't like your ideas anymore.
Well, good. Then fucking go
You
on your
lost
own.
your edge.
I love that. Like, you come up here, point us somewhere, lead us somewhere. Well, once in a while, show a little initiative. You know, a little fucking pep in your step.
I hear you.
Jesus Christ, what's up with that Epstein author?
Haven't heard back from him. The publisher got right back to us right away, but and they said that they'd be looking to schedule something. But I'm optimistic that we'll get Walsh on, or at least some conservative who's been fighting to ban porn, and also the author of this Epstein book. Do you have I know you said you finished it last week. We just touched on it briefly. Anything new, revelatory?
Not really. I mean, no, but it was okay. It was okay. It was not. It felt like it was written quickly. You know, it felt like
from when he died.
They wanted to get it out when it was
I mean,
topical.
if you look at it, I mean, it must have been done quickly, right? He died when we were off,
August?
right? I think we were off that week. Yeah, it was one of the weeks we were off.
Maybe.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. We pre-tape shows, but
So it was August then, yeah.
Yeah, it was August. So, I mean, to get a book out, I mean, I don't know, Steve might know better than I would. How would that process work?
How would he know?
I think you could get
You
it
worked
out.
in publishing, he said.
I think you could
Okay.
get one out from then until last week. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, it's big, thick text to copy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's okay.
A couple of tricks you can use if you've ever written a term paper.
Right, a term paper
late in the week.
Letters I could read?
Make
Yeah, you could. I think. Actually, I think
make
you
the
could.
periods a little bit bigger.
Yes. What was the Mike and the Minifan reaction overall? People seem to like it.
A lot of people said I didn't go hard enough on MHB. A lot of people agreed with you.
I would agree with that. Yeah,
but I'm surprised by that only
but you're a
because
lover, not a fighter.
I guess so, yeah.
That's
I don't know.
it's the
But
way
I
you are.
wasn't outraged by it. If he was saying shit that I found outrageous, then I would have fought him. But I didn't really think he was.
And the ladies got bumped, huh?
They did.
Are they back this week?
Well, unless you don't want him on. You said I shouldn't be...
No. What did I say?
I know, it is my piece of real estate.
It's your piece of real estate. It's your show.
Bumped to this weekend.
You got advertisers to answer to?
Yes.
You know, this is the...
That's right. You know, sex sells, baby.
What are you giving me
need
a 3
little
for?
Steamy...
He's going to have 3 advertisers next
He
Saturday.
is?
Yes.
Whoa. It's official. I didn't realize that.
$75 a show.
Now, wait a second.
I mean,
a little more.
You can't... No, I mean, that's what you're getting once I take my
Right,
cut.
right.
Who's... Do we have... well, we won't announce the third advertiser. We'll let Mike and the Minifans do that.
Okay.
Wow. 3 advertisers?
Very exciting.
I'm not a great whistler. But that's impressive. That is... So, is that Saturday that's...
Back to our regular
historical
schedule
at the original starting time.
Saturday, 7 p.m.
It's just Mike and the ladies on Saturday.
Oh,
Or
no, we'll have other.
No.
So we usually do the 2 rounds, separate out.
Sure, no, we know. Usually.
Really?
Yes, usually. Yeah, normal, that's been your history.
Yeah, well, it has been.
Right. How
So
many shows
we'll
have been?
get,
3?
Yes.
Yes.
All
That's been
3
the history
times
of the
I've
show.
done it.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. So you'll have them on and then the ladies on
Cast
second?
of characters. Yeah, something like that. We'll figure it out.
Huh.
Not sure. It depends on
Any
who else
new
is on.
additions?
I don't know. I know Kevin from Bristol has wanted
Yeah,
to come
he
on.
seems like he should
I
be
want to
on
get him
there.
on there. So maybe he'll come on with the ladies.
Maybe
I know
you
he's
should get
a smooth talker.
Acoustic Theory, the one who's been investigating me. Get him on.
I
Get
do
to-
like that guy.
Get
That's
to
a
the
good-
bottom of that.
Excellent idea.
And by the way, I know you don't want to do this, but we need to book this lie detector here. Like, let's get going. I want that before the holiday season's over.
But, so am I supposed to book my own lie detector test? Because people won't think that it's on the level.
Oh, you can furnish me with a couple of names and we can talk to them and choose one.
Right.
I mean, that seems reasonable. We can do that on the air tomorrow or Wednesday or something.
There you go.
Because I think that seems, we can do it here, right?
I would
Yeah,
hope so.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that seems easy enough. So you'll do that. Okay, good. Yeah, and I think people will enjoy that.
Agreed.
And we have, maybe that Barstool advisor guy can actually come in and ask the questions because he has a lot of questions.
He's from Canada.
Wait a second.
I don't understand.
I thought the Barstool advisor guy was like Kelleher's high school classmate or something. Or am I thinking of it?
You're getting that confused. That's Barstool investigator.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How dare you make that
Yes,
mistake?
yes. My mistake.
Somebody else who couldn't handle it, right? Just
Right.
left like everybody else.
Yeah,
Just,
right.
Because this show, we just talk about shit. Is so difficult for everyone. They have to flee away and run away because it gets too hot.
I know, it's tough. I don't know how
So
you-
that'll be. So I would like to do that next week.
The lie detector test?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a good way to get into the holidays, don't you?
I agree.
How you feeling about that?
Fine.
Really?
Fine.
You going Scroller today or no?
Probably not, no.
No. When was the last time you were on Scroller?
Probably over a week.
Why? Sly.
Is that all you use for masturbation material?
No, sometimes I just use the old spank tank.
The old memory.
The old spank tank. What scenes do you use? Like
tough.
Like old Robinson sex or just scenarios?
Yeah.
Or-
There's so many.
That's what I
Like
mean.
when he was 15.
Is it illegal
It goes
for you to
all
think
the
of
way
when you were
back.
15 and doing it? You don't do that, do you?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. Maybe.
Hey, in your mind, there are no laws.
That seems weird, though, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It's kind of like when I watch these scenes now where like Brandy is like, for example.
I can't do it with her. Well,
I've
done it a few times.
I'm back in.
But yeah.
I'm back in. Where she's like I've said this before, where she's the mom and there's a younger guy. And I still think of myself, but I'm like fucking as old as she is, basically.
Right.
It shouldn't work anymore.
Right.
The old joke was when you're younger, you're older. When you're older, you're young. Not me. I'm still older. But when am I going to start masturbating?
So you haven't evolved, you're saying,
no.
in your porn fantasy.
Am I masturbating to 80-year-old women? I mean, what's next?
Right. When we have Brandy back on, is it going to set you back again?
I don't know. She's very excited to come on, though.
Very good.
She said she's in Asia for like a week and a half, though.
Interesting.
Then I don't know if she's shooting stuff there or what. And then she said she has some stuff to promote. So I said, come on.
All right.
So if she's shooting something in Japan, does she have to blur it out like they do?
What do you mean like they do?
Like in Japan, they have rules. All their porn is blurred out.
Well, yeah, but I don't think I think she's. Well, I don't know. It's a good question.
Not if it's being broadcast.
But it was also just a chance that she's just visiting as like a tourist. You know?
That's true. I suppose she does.
She's a human being. I don't think she's there just to fuck. Yeah, I mean, she's. I don't know that. Maybe she's just there hanging out, seeing the world.
Maybe just promoting things.
Maybe she's like you, Steve. You're a world traveler. Maybe she just wants to see those lands.
Probably. I mean, she's deserved it.
She does deserve it. Yeah, it's nice to say. All right, so Gerry tomorrow, and then all the rest of the shit this week. And leave a 5-star review. Steve wants you to leave a 1-star review. Leave a 1-star, whatever you want, Steve.
Steve wants that.
That's what he's told me before.
I like this 5-star review from Soviet Steve. Praise podcast Jesus, #1 pod on the planet. Signed, Minifan, Robafan.
Oh, really? Well,
shot at me more than anything.
What did you say to the guy in the plane, Steve, when he said hey to you?
I looked at him like I was supposed to recognize him. Maybe I didn't.
Saluted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have a safe flight, traveler.
It's an interesting story. There's one other Steve thing from the weekend that somebody sent me. I forget what it was. It was funny, though.
Well, there was a big break in the more Red Robin fallout.
Boy, I know that Red Robin thing is going to follow you around.
You're
never getting away from it. It's like Richard Jewell. You're never going to get away from that. It's always going to be attached to you.
I'll never be elected to higher office.
There was somebody on Twitter, I think a female Minifan, tweeted out she went to Red Robin, and there they were, 15 French fries.
Mm-hmm. Pretty standard. Also, I think Matt from Providence pointed out I should have dug
the
more
weighing
into this.
of it.
The weighing of it.
Yeah.
The weighing of it is absolutely a key.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're Steve, though, at this point, you might as well just stand firm.
I guess,
I mean,
yeah, why not?
It's a good move. Like, it's sort of like the Chris Curtis thing. Just keep your head above it, and eventually people will move
just
on.
Forget.
It's just like that, yeah.
The thing is, the Minifans never forget.
No, the Minifans, yeah. So many questions I got were about Steve yesterday. Steve. I mean, I would say right now, people are down on Mike after the MHB thing. And the people think that you... can I give you a little...
They think I want Kelleher
They
back?
think you're an inside, Mincel.
Yeah, that's me.
Which I do kind of... I understand that thought.
Right.
And everyone's mixed.
Well, I am a big KFC guy.
That's true. Some people like Steve and some people hate Steve.
Sure.
He seems to be divisive.
Yes.
Figure in this world. Speaking of divisive, that was the old line from EEI that Alex Reamer said that Gerry freaked out. I don't know where the fuck Alex Reamer is. He's been on Twitter like 2 months.
He does political shit. He works for a...
Negative.
Doesn't do that anymore.
Does not do that anymore.
Really?
Yes.
Got fired or...
I don't know if he quit or he's got fired, but he's not working there anymore.
Where the hell is... Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be any announcement tomorrow.
I'm going to say, I don't know. I don't know anything, but given that he had to get out of his contract with the EEI and he had one, my guess is they're not going to let him do Gerry Callahan's podcast. Is my guess. I don't know that. But that'd be good. That'd be a good get for Gerry.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I know people, hate Alex because he said something about Brady's kid or whatever. But I mean, what the fuck are we going to do? Like,
he was being outrageous.
Trying to be glib, and it wasn't funny, but so what? Like, there's such a fucking thing where it's like, let's ruin this guy's life. They dug up some old tweets about him. I don't know if you saw that or not.
No.
Like,
yes.
Like 9 years ago, he made some jokes. Yeah. So what was he, like 16?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I always hate that. Unless Reamer was doing it to other people, then I say it's fair game.
Completely. I don't think he did that. I don't think he did that.
Yeah.
But, it's like, when is that going to end?
I know.
I mean, as we get
when people start realizing they should just delete their old tweets.
I guess.
But not even, you shouldn't have to. You know what I mean? You really shouldn't have, unless it's...
I dug up some of your old ones, Mike. Remember?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I wanted to fire you.
Slanderous.
I was ready to get out of here. You tweeted that when you were 14 years old.
I know.
Fuck out of here.
I know.
Some old Robinson tweets that we don't know about?
I'm sure there are, yeah.
Really? Well, you must have been fairly old when you started.
Hot political takes?
Yeah, that's what it would have been.
But you were in your 20s when you started Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I always say I was 34 or 35. I was lucky. When I was 14, forget it. It would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they would have dug him up, like, now.
There definitely would have been some rap lyrics from me, I imagine.
Oh, is that true?
Big rap guy. Oh, yeah.
Still or no?
I mean, not as much.
Who died this weekend?
Oh, Juicy.
I'm not familiar with Juicy's work.
Juice WRLD, sorry.
21 years old, right? Give me a little Juice WRLD. I'm embarrassed to say I don't know his work.
I'm not particularly familiar with him either.
But the New York Times did this whole obit, which I read, and then they had a big interview with him. They did a big story on him.
Yeah.
So he was a big star?
Well, the kids were. My girlfriend was scrolling through Instagram, and her younger cousins were very worked up about this. So, yeah.
The guitar of that. Can you look up Shape of My Heart by Sting? While you're throwing things around there. That guitar is the beginning, I think, and that's Clapton playing the guitar in Shape of My Heart by Sting.
Okay.
Ken Sumner's Tales, Sting's best solo album.
Well, that's pretty standard.
That's it. That's totally standard. No, I feel terrible for this guy now.
Jesus.
He's got a
scroller every day.
He's got a podcast somewhere in Thailand. He's
Pre-scroller.
This American asshole.
Yes, that's probably true.
He didn't think I knew, but I knew.
Oh God,
I could smell the cum.
I was the worst. I know some guys from prep school listen to this. They'll confirm it. I mean, disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
That might be the next guy we have to find, a la Matt Fuller.
I could not spell C-O-R wrong, Simon. Now, I know others can and will and find him.
Yes, they'll get him.
But he was a nice guy, too. Spoke English and everything. Like he was from, I think he went to an English school. Mm-hmm. And they came over, but these kids had so much goddamn money, too. That's the other thing. They would just bring cash with them.
Right.
And he'd have tons of cash in his, why not?
Here we go.
He had tons of cash in his, like, little closet or whatever.
Okay.
I just fucking take it.
Really?
Yeah.
You were an asshole. Between this,
you're just jerking off on all of his stuff, stealing his money.
I mean, he would have like, it's been 25. I'm safe, right?
When was it? 15?
No, God, 25.
No. When you were 15?
I was 17.
17?
18.
Okay.
I turned 18.
No,
I turned 18. I was an adult.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. He would have stacks of $100 bills. I mean, he was loaded.
Yeah.
So this guy
he wouldn't even notice.
And poor me, I was just struggling to survive.
Sure.
This guy is stepping over a mountain of cum-filled Kleenex rags to go get his cash pile, his allowance, and
I would
it's
take.
gone.
I'm not kidding.
Oh,
I'd take $300-$400 sometimes.
Oh my God.
What were you spending it on?
We were prep
Music?
School. Yeah, like CDs and Papagenos and shit like that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Between
should I have told that story? Now I feel bad.
The only two stories you've told me where I'm like, wow, this is a bad guy, is this and when you called your mother and said that your grandmother died.
No. That's true. But this kid had so much money that it was ridiculous. I feel like I was doing him a favor.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to steal from rich people.
He was a nice guy, so I think if I had asked him, he would have said yes.
You're like Robin Hood in a way.
True, although I was rich.
You would have been like, yes, take $500 and hire a cleaner to come in here and clean up all your cum-stained Kleenexes.
I don't think I ever said 500. I think I mean, all kidding aside, it was probably $20 here, $20 there.
Sure. You said they were $100 bills.
Sure.
Well, they may have been $100 too. But yeah, I mean, he was such a nice guy too.
Jesus, this poor guy.
I know, no shit.
Now you're saying he doesn't miss it, but still, just on the principle of it.
Yeah, it's not right. It's not. No, as a father, if Harry did that or Kate, I would lose my mind.
Right.
So stealing money from people who are nice to you, fans of yours, has been
I would
never
never
the years.
I would never do that. I can't think of a time. I learned my lesson. I've never done it since.
Interesting.
But yeah, Adul Siawarong Siman. Yes.
It'll be found, I'm going to say around 7 p.m. We're going to go to.
It's going to find $15,000. But he would also it was very strange in that I don't know if he showered that year. I think he was very uncomfortable because we would have these, it was a dorm. So I think he was uncomfortable with the showering prospect too.
Was there ever an olive branch extended where you're like, hey, come hang with me and the boys? Nothing like that?
He didn't cross over. He had his crew. He had, oh gosh, what was the guy's name? He was not a bad guy either. Of course, I want to talk like him, but we used to talk and make fun of those accents. Okay. Those days are over.
Yeah.
I'll do it. What was his name? Shit. But he was a nice guy, but they had their crew and they hung together.
Yeah.
And my crew ran in a different direction. But he was a nice guy. And he didn't mind I played my music. And
so you guys were friendly throughout?
Yes. Yes, well, I was,
Yeah, well, you had to maintain the friendship so that he doesn't start to suspect you.
He never raised a word about it either.
Huh. Well, he probably never noticed if it's the quantity of stacks you're
Well,
talking
that's
about.
the thing. I don't feel bad because I think that money came illegally.
You probably got such psycho, he got psycho vibes from you and didn't want to say anything because he's worried you'd fucking kill him.
That's true.
We all rationalize in different ways, don't we?
That is true.
Yeah. He got it illegally.
And I was fresh off of my first stint in a facility. So twice a week for the first semester, I would take a cab during one of my I had free period and lunch. I would take a cab to Northampton and go see my shrink.
Northampton, Mass.
Northampton, Mass. Because the prep school was in East Hampton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're familiar with Western Mass.
Very familiar with the area. Wilson, Northampton. So I would take my cab out to Northampton. And my therapist was a nice guy, but was always very interested in what he was currently renting at Blockbuster. And he would spend an inordinate amount of time talking about his latest rental. I would say 70% of our meeting was about that.
What?
Yeah, and he would just talk about it. And I liked movies, so I didn't really care, and I really want to talk about myself. So I was like, oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
He would talk about, I rented The River Wild with Meryl Streep and Kevin Bacon. And I really thought Kevin Bacon was good in it.
Do you think there's anything you missed where it was a tactic to just get you talking or
I don't
get
know.
your thoughts?
But he was so consistently would bring it up. I would walk in and be like, all right, like, what'd you get?
That's fascinating.
And he would love to talk about it. And he would be like, yeah, my wife and I watched this. And what did, let me think. So that would have been, it was like 92, 93 movies, like A Few Good Men or In the Name of the Father. He'd bring up, Rudy. I remember he was very emotional about Rudy. It's like, I knew nothing about this story.
Well, it's a great guy cry movie. Your thoughts?
I guess. But yeah, Dr. Rice was his name. Very nice guy. For all I know, he's expired. But yeah, I would go there twice a week. And I go to Pinocchio's. You familiar with Pinocchio's Pizza in Northampton?
No.
Oh,
I'm too far away from Northampton to know any restaurants or anything like that.
So it was great. It was like a free. It was almost like I was allowed to roam for a while, and I would go and get my Pinocchio's Pizza and get my magazines and go back to prep school. It was great.
When you were at Pinocchio's, did you ever make any Joan Vanacchi jokes?
It was a little early for that. But the guy at Pinocchio's would say, I'm sorry, we can't break this $100 bill for this $6 slices of two pizzas.
You keep it. Everything.
You keep it. That's for you.
Well, I kind of got like a Henry Hill thing after a while. Give the cabbie 100 and walk in. Like, Dr. Rice, here's $100. Let's show some videos this week.
Yeah, hey, tell mom and dad I'm making progress here.
The girl will be like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a union delegate. Hand out $100.
Oh, what
I don't think I ever took more than $3,000-$4,000 at once. I have to think of them. But I'm serious. So I'm thinking about this now. I haven't thought about this. I blocked this out because I feel like what I did was wrong in some ways.
In some ways, yeah.
But I'm talking like, what would you say this is for $100?
20 grand.
I'm serious. I'm serious. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like that's what we're talking about. 20, 30 grand. And it would just keep coming.
Really?
Yeah. So would I in my room. Time and time again. And that was old school.
This would have been really just spitting in his
sure
face.
Did.
You wiped up your jizz
with
while $100 bills?
Did I jerk off while I was in the room?
Oh, no. I was going to say, did you wipe up with money?
Oh, no. But when he was
jerked off when he was in the room?
Oh, when he was asleep, sure. You're just fucking 17 years old. I would jerk off 20 times a day.
Yeah, just stumbling around the room with your pants at your ankles. You need something to clean up, and you just grab the hundreds.
$100.
That was a $500 jerk off.
I'm going to go to jail for this, aren't I?
I don't think so.
Hopefully.
I'll tell you what, we're not going to Thailand if they win the bid, because I think I could face legal ramifications.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'd fuck you over in Thailand.
Don't you think? I mean,
it sounds like you were dealing with either Thai royalty or organized crime.
I don't think it was royalty.
Organized crime, then.
Yeah.
So you could probably be dealing with an extrajudicial killing.
I remember one night we were talking, and we didn't talk much, but he was saying, this kid was like 16, 17. And he was like, yeah, I don't, we had a long Christmas break, or like a month break. And he's like, yeah, it's too long of a trip, so I'm going to stay with some sort of relatives. I don't really know them. He didn't see his family the entire year.
Really?
My way of taking that sympathy for him was to say, well, here's $100. Here's $100 for yourself.
Careful you don't cut
yourself. Gave him money.
I'd occasionally tip 100.
Careful you don't cut yourself on that crusty towel on the floor.
Now, more than Matt Fuller, I'd like to find this guy. Because in the Matt Fuller story, you were wronged in a way. I think Fuller was wrong in that exchange. This time, revenge would be the tables would be turned on you.
So say that you had to.
I'd say I was making it up. I couldn't even spell. I'm going to try and spell his last name right. I don't think I could still say it though because it took me so long to learn it. Adul Siawarong Siman.
Say that you had to reimburse him at some point. What do you think the grand total is?
One second. What's the question, Steve? I'm sorry.
The grand total that you stole from your roommate at prep school, not including interest and penalties.
I'll be honest about this. We're wiping out interest.
Yeah, let's be conservative.
It took me a long time to have the balls to do it.
Okay.
It was just hanging there, and he would take it out. And he would occasionally offer me money. Not true. But he would have, like, he would just be, he wasn't even flaunting it. He just didn't know better.
Right.
And his parents had so much goddamn money that it would be like.
Maybe he just assumed that you were similarly situated.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you just didn't know. Maybe, closed off.
I mean, I was obviously comfortable with that. I was not getting,
thousands of dollars a week?
No, I had my Dunkin' Donuts money from the summer.
Yeah.
That was getting me through. And you want to hear some stories from Dunkin' Donuts, I'll tell you something. Although we want to get them as a sponsor at some point. Great place.
Let's not tell the Dunkin' Donuts stories.
Great place. Great place. Love those holes in the donuts. What? I'm just saying to eat. Oh boy. That's a question I don't want to answer. I'm not going to eat them much because they're garbage.
More or less than $10,000.
Oh, under.
Okay.
Under. Way under. Like 9,800. Okay. No. Way. I'm going to say way under. Although, a grand maybe? That's hardcore theft, though, isn't it?
That's quite a bit of money, especially
it's quite
back
a bit of
then.
money, but when you're
Is that
saying...
be a thief or no?
Yes, I think
obviously. But when you're saying 300 or 400 at a pop...
Am I confessing to a crime on my own podcast right now?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
I'm like Nicholas said again. Are you saying I committed a crime?
But maybe not. I mean, the money's in your room.
Correct. Thank you.
So if the stolen property is valued at greater than $250, the law considers the offense to be classified as grand larceny, which is a felony.
So your
in
first
Massachusetts.
offense, you were grand.
I'd say under 250 then.
It can be punished by a maximum sentence of 5 years in state prison.
Jesus Christ! Way under.
A maximum fine of $25,000.
Well, 25 years, 26 years. Does that do me any good or no?
Yeah, I think the statute of limitations is up.
Are they going to chase me for $240 worth of money?
Well, they'd also have to find your roommate.
And they'd have to also verify that I actually did it.
Right. Well,
yeah.
I don't
could be like the guy in that Netflix documentary I'm watching right now. The guy claimed to kill all those people, but didn't actually do it.
I don't like to quote my good friend Dave Portnoy, but he does always say, parody law gets you a long way. You can just say
That's
it was all for comedy, baby.
Which it all is.
Actually, speaking of saying things and not getting in trouble for them, the pedo case with Elon Musk was thrown out. Did you see that?
I did.
What did you call him?
Pedo case.
No, his name?
Is it Elon?
Elon Musk.
Okay.
Shouldn't you know that? That's in your world.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. You find that more interesting or my travails with Abdul Siwarang Simon?
I'm much more fascinated by that with Abdul.
Adul.
Adul.
Well, a nice sister, too. She was very nice. Nice family. I later found out that was all the money they had. They were actually poor.
And they were refugees.
He was not getting it from them. He was sending it to them.
He was working on the side, and they said the country gave him $20,000 in total money. He was left with $6,400. I'm just kidding. I never did that.
No,
never once.
No.
I didn't.
Right.
What happened with Elon Musk?
He accused one of the this story also has a Thai connection. One of the cave explorers. Remember when those kids were trapped in a cave in Thailand?
The coach, right?
TV news loved it. Yeah,
the coach called him a pedophile. Musk called him a pedophile. Right?
Yes. Yeah. And
that got tossed.
It got tossed because the case was. I guess you could just say whatever you want on Twitter.
Well, I don't think he really thought he was a pedophile.
He was just throwing it out there like any other insult.
Like, what are you going to do with that? That's why fucking Curtis is such a pussy. I mean, you forget, right?
You do forget about that.
Meanwhile, I just texted my lawyer last week. Nothing on that. The judge hasn't ruled yet.
Seems like a long time, or no?
It's got to be a good month, no? At least.
No, the wheels of justice turn slowly.
I bet you that's 2 months, no?
Almost, month and a half.
It
was mid-October, right?
Oh, yeah, since the hearing. But I mean,
since mid-December now.
Since the lawsuit was announced. I mean, that was our second show.
No, I mean, since the other day, though, since we filed the dismissal. It's been 2 months, right?
Wow. Did your lawyer say whether that bodes well for you? Or
Nah, he said it's just par for the course. You never know. He said it could have been a day. It could have been 6 months. That's why if there's ever a trial, it's going to be like fucking 3 years from now. I won't even be working at Barstool.
Mike Portnoy, sadly, may no longer be with us.
That's probably true.
By the time this gets done.
Hopefully true. But yeah, I don't know. But you never did shit like that when you were a kid to anybody? Like any of you never took
Steal hundreds of dollars?
Just anything in general.
I really didn't have
something.
I didn't have friends around who just had stacks and stacks of cash.
Wasn't my friend.
We used to. Well, yeah.
It's even worse, actually. Does it make it worse?
I'm trying to think of anything I did to the Warthog. But we were friends. I liked him.
Yeah.
We used to break into the Dexter Middle School to play basketball, and sometimes the janitor would let us in. And we found out that you could slip a card into the door for the special ed room.
Oh, sure.
You know what they had in the special ed room?
Candy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I mean, this is not anywhere near the level of what you're doing, but
well, I might have murdered anybody.
My sophomore year roommate had a surplus of craisins the cranberry raisin treats.
Sure.
And I don't know why. I would open them and put them in all of his socks. Like, I would take some of the craisins and just put them in his socks just because I wanted to annoy him, and he never said anything about it.
So weird.
So then I just kept doing it for the rest of the year. I would take a package of craisins and dump them out in his socks.
What a battle.
And he would never say anything.
What a duel.
About it. It was just an odd thing.
That's very strange.
Was there any point when you were doing that when you were like, man, maybe I'll stop?
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, eventually he's going to call me out for this, but it just never happened.
Huh. Prep school.
That's what got me through, you know?
Joe Robottom will appreciate it. I'll tell this. If you want to hear one more prep school story, we'll do it. I loved my year of prep school. It was great.
So I was poisoning a guy.
So they would bring
deliberately infecting people with AIDS.
So they would bring in these random kids, usually from other countries, sometimes not. And Jesus. So this kid came in, and he would stay over. We'd stay over with in a room, you know, like and get the experience.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe Robottom and Loic Pichardo from Ecuador roomed together. And that was kind of the place where that was sort of the center of the universe in Ford Hall. That's where they had the hot pot. That's where they had the TVs. It's where everything was going.
Gotcha. Common area.
Yeah, it was sort of the place where everybody hung, you know. And Joe said, "Yeah, this guy's staying over. He's staying over Thursday." I don't know if it was him or I who said it first. I'm like, you know, what'd be really random is if we just said like Thursday, the first Thursday of the month was Naked Thursday, and everybody just hung out naked, and we fucking did it.
Oh God!
Like the kid just walked in there, and I remember thinking like, this is really fucked up, but I'm gonna do it. And I took off.
That's funny.
I took off all my clothes and went across the hall, and I was like, "Hey guys," and the thing is, you never talked about it,
right?
And we convinced everyone on the floor to do it. And we had 25 guys completely fucking naked. They're just hanging out, watching TV, eating. By the end of the night, the kid was naked, playing cards with everyone. So he told his parents, and they called us all down in the main area and like fucking suspended us and took our privileges away for a while. I remember just one of the dorm guys just shaking his head, and he's like, "I just don't get it." It's like, I don't get what's funny about that.
That's funny.
I'm not even sure it is funny, but it was fucking bizarre.
I enjoyed that. That's
the kind of stuff. It was a good year.
The fact that you went through it.
That was the big moment. I remember crossing the hall and being like, all right, I'm doing this.
Now, just imagine how depraved it would have been if you had easy access to internet porn.
That's true. Well, I'm just trying to picture if somebody did that today.
Right.
In the school. Everybody would be kicked out of school, right?
Yes. It would be a big story.
Bowdoin used to have naked parties.
They did?
Yeah.
You'd be naked?
I never went to one, but no.
They don't do it now, though.
I think they still do.
They do in this heightened sexualized culture?
Naked parties.
Really? Is that true? Jesus. Huh.
Men only, though. That's the thing about Bowdoin.
The other thing is I wouldn't even clean the sheets then. There's cum all over the place. I would just sleep. Like, just
God.
fucking like a serial killer.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was just in a weird
in the
place.
Wet and the
yeah.
That didn't bother you?
No, I didn't care.
You seem so fastidious.
Oh, I would never do that now. It's disgusting. I was also loaded. I had millions of dollars at my disposal.
Sure.
I mean, it's just hundreds like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, right.
I do remember trying to pay for my pizza $100 bill, though. And the guy being like, what are you doing?
It's all I've got.
What do you want me to do? I got the $100 bills. I have 7 of them. I would say $249 is what I took.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Completely, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. How did we get to that diversion?
I have no idea. Porn? Oh, masturbating? In the fact that you masturbated a lot in college?
Did it all start with scrollers?
Yes.
Did it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. But I remember one of the ones was that he talked to was, you ever see that movie, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle?
No.
Nope. Where the babysitter's like turns out to be a psychopath. And I remember him being like, I didn't think I was going to like this. My wife really enjoyed it.
Right.
My shrink, and we talked about it for like 20 minutes. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds good. I'm not familiar with it. And we
definitely sounds like he was just trying to break the ice with you.
We did it every week for a year, twice a week.
Maybe he just had that was his approach to therapy. Get you talking.
He's just a lonely guy.
I think he actually showed me his Blockbuster card once. I was like, I think we all have these. I'm not that impressed.
Did you tell him about the naked party?
I may have. I don't know that. I liked him. I hope he's still alive. He was older.
When did you stop going to Catholic church?
My parents were like lapsed. We would go on holidays. Like I was never devout.
Not confessing?
Oh, no.
I'm just wondering if you ever confessed to grand larceny to your Catholic priest.
Well, I didn't do that. But what good would that do?
I don't know.
But it was all
I'm just wondering how much
weight that you've been carrying.
I'm just wondering how much Catholic guilt a young Kirk Minihane was walking around with.
Catholic guilt, so I would go to CCD, but I would not go to church. I remember I got kicked out of CCD for 2 weeks in 7th grade because the Scorsese movie, Last Temptation of Christ, came out.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman was, the CCD teacher was talking about Mary Magdalene. And I said, well, she was a prostitute, right? She was a whore. She was a prostitute. And she was like, how dare you say that? You can't say those words here. I was like, but she was. Even the Bible says that.
I think the Bible says she was a prostitute.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you want me to say? And she's like, filthy language, leave. And I got kicked out. I couldn't go CCD for 2 weeks because of that.
Jesus.
So I remember I was so upset. I went downstairs to see the priest. And the priest was like, well, I mean, you okay with this? I'm like, no, not really. It really hurts. It kind of hurts me physically. He's like, yeah, you like that? No, but for 2 weeks I was gone. Gone. For that. For you couldn't. That was my initial thing. I was trying to battle, trying to have an argument. Why don't you disagree with me?
Shaped you as a man.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Martin Luther had a point, didn't he?
Yeah, I never understood. I never liked we've talked about this, and we'll talk about tomorrow, Jerry. He'll tell that story for the 50th time about his dad's funeral.
I never told that.
And I never liked the everything comes back to Jesus thing. Everything there is like you have to believe in God. Everything. You know, it's the only thing that's right. I read this morning, I read the story, I think the AP had it, where this story of like how priests now are sort of alone and struggling, and it's hard to be a Catholic priest today. I'm like, tough fucking shit. Like, you really don't have anybody to blame, but like, am I supposed to have sympathy for you because you didn't fuck a kid?
Well, it's a hard knock life.
Yeah, I mean,
they're just down on their luck.
Can you imagine? You guys are young.
They're a ragtag bunch now.
You're young guys. So think about this. 50 years ago, 4 of your friends would have been priests.
That is odd.
You know? 3, whatever. 2, you would have buddies who would just, because that's, one guy's a doctor, one guy's a lawyer, one guy's a whatever, one guy's a priest. There's always, every family, every Catholic family, basically, Irish family, had one kid who was going to be a priest. That's
bizarre. I have 2 friends that go to church, I think.
Yeah.
That are like religious, but not even that really.
I'm surprised you don't have a friend who's a priest, Steve. It seems like you're...
I have a couple of guys I went to high school with who are ministers, not priests.
Not priests.
Not a lot of Catholics.
Right. But they're married, right?
We used to, the old Mainers 100 years ago, 120 years ago, used to burn down Catholic churches. Get rid of the French Catholics because they were coming in and taking our jobs.
Well, sure. Yeah, French-Canadian Catholicism is big. But, if you go to... the average age of a priest now is probably what? 60?
Yeah.
In America, yeah.
Right.
But, I mean, did you see the calendar I sent you from the Vatican? There are some young priests.
That's true. That's true.
Did you ever see that, Mike?
I don't think so.
There was all around Rome, they're selling a calendar which is just pictures of young, handsome priests.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't need to sexualize the priest.
Well, why not? You got to sell, baby. You got to make some money. What are you going to do?
Mr. December.
Yeah, that's what Jerry he went. He said it's just the fucking Vatican is just like a pawn shop.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
I went in high school when I went to Italy.
You did?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's essentially what it was. Or more, I think more of like a gift shop. Almost.
Yeah, right. That's just handing out just like memorabilia and like posters and calendars, and that seems very cheap.
Lots of tchotchkes for an organization that has how many billions of dollars?
Oh my God, fucking shitload.
Like, sell some of the art that you don't have on display if you're really hurting for cash.
Well, I feel better if we can confess to this crime.
Good.
It's like De Niro at the end of The Irishman. He just, he wouldn't do it with the priest. He's like, yeah, I don't feel bad. I don't feel nothing.
Yeah, it's just how it was.
How many Hail Marys do you need to say to absolve yourselves of this grand larceny?
It's a good question. I don't know. Can I still do Hail Mary, full of grace? I don't think I could do it. I can do the Our Father still. I can't do Hail Mary. Hour of our death. No, what's the hour of our death? Amen. Is that the end of Hail Mary?
I don't know. That's
Our
a Catholic
Father
thing.
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on us. And heaven give us this day our daily bread. No, hour of our death, amen. Yeah, that's Our Father, I think.
Talk about feeling like you're in a cult. Anytime I went to church maybe 3 times in my life, whatever.
That's what it is.
And when people do that, I'm like, what the fuck?
That's what it is.
How does everyone know this?
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it's okay. They take comfort from it. I'm jealous of that. I have always said I'm envious of the comfort people take from religion. I wish I had it, but I don't. It's just not something I have. I'm a doubter. Maybe I'll change one day. Who knows? That'd be fine.
Yes.
This will become a religious podcast.
Maybe that's the type
Would
of issue
Barstool
you
get in the way
in.
if this turned into a religious podcast?
Kirk Austin.
Let us proclaim the mystery of faith.
I will say, if it became a Christian podcast, you might have to lose the Kirk, the podcast Jesus thing, because that might be a little bit blasphemous.
Oh, but isn't that sort of more, we're all Jesus?
No, only Jesus was Jesus.
If I could see all of a sudden I was cured.
Yeah, sure we could cure Mike.
Well, just try it.
Well, I don't have that power right now.
Have you tried?
No, I don't want it to happen.
I had an Uber driver once that...
what are you laughing at?
I'm just laughing at the idea that you wouldn't heal his sight.
Oh, if I could do it, no.
If you
God,
had a miracle.
no. I would love to hold that over. That'd be great.
Just one more year, Mike. One more year, Mike, and I'll give you your sight back.
I had an Uber driver once. It was late at night. It was probably 1 in the morning, whatever it was. I was coming out of a buddy's house, and he saw me come down the stairs, and I kind of hesitated on the first step. So when I get in the car, he says something to me like, "Hey, if you need to puke, tell me and I'll pull over." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Well, I saw you stumble a little." I was like, "Oh, I'm actually legally blind. Sorry about that." And he goes, "Oh, no worries." And then he starts telling me about the Lord.
Oh, well.
And I say, "All right." And then he starts telling me about the power of prayer. Very nice guy.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the Uber ride, he says, "Mike, tell me something. Are you going to start praying now that you've heard my spiel here?" And I said, "Sure, absolutely, yeah." And he goes, "Here, take my card." Hands me his card. Says, "You're going to call me in, I'm going to say a couple months. You're going to be able to see."
Well, did you pray?
Yeah, I was saying, how did it work out?
I gave it a couple tries.
Is that worth it?
Yeah, I guess. I tried it, but you kind of fall out of it. If you don't really believe, you fall out of it.
What the fuck is that?
They're emptying a dumpster out there.
Oh, good. Don't they say that praying, like people who pray do live longer by stats, and it helps like fight diseases and stuff like that?
I think so. It's just like mindfulness.
I'm saying genuine, not
meditation.
sarcasm like I would do or you would do, like real prayer. Isn't that
But that's the thing. It's you got to believe in that also. You can't like I can just do it and say I pray.
No, for sure.
I
yeah.
can see,
But I would rather. I just couldn't live like that. I just wouldn't believe. I'd feel like an idiot.
Right.
That's not. I know that sounds mocking, but it's not. Like I don't believe there's somebody in the sky. I just don't. I don't believe that. Steve does.
Right.
Well, not somebody in the sky.
Well, whatever. You think when you die something happens?
Yeah.
What
you
happens?
Don't?
No, I don't.
I think you're transported to the afterlife, and just because our limited temporal understanding can't conceptualize that, doesn't mean that it's any less true.
Well, what happens there?
I don't know. I've never done it.
Well, I mean, how do you know that?
To the best of my recollection, I haven't lived previous lives.
Steve Robinson has not done it.
Right. So you think
perhaps his being has.
I don't believe in reincarnation. No.
You don't.
No.
But you believe in your body. Something leaves your body when you die.
An afterlife. Yes.
It just floats away.
Your spirit, your soul. I believe in the soul. Yeah.
I don't. I wish I did.
I've got a little of that in the sense that what I believe, just you don't know what happens when you die, and I'm all right with that. I believe it's possible that something crazy happens.
I think in science, in faith, whatever religion, there has to be an element of I don't understand it and maybe never can. The entirety of it.
Well, of course, yeah.
But you're thinking when the lights go out,
done.
Kirk Minahane's gone. You're just a big worm feast.
You've kind of done it all. You do the best you can, and that's it. You move on. And I think like it's depressing to me, somewhat depressing, that you essentially are then forgotten, pretty much. So your kids will remember you. Like you like take your grandmother for example, right? Mm-hmm. She's going to die whenever. Let's just say February. Okay. Why not? We'll give her that long.
Sure, all right.
So she dies in February. You're going to remember her, right? But if you have kids or somebody else, they're not
even know who she is.
Right. It's just over. Like your mom. Even if
you'll hear a few stories.
Even if how old's your brother? You have just you and your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. How many? Did your brother have kids or anything yet?
No.
Okay.
I have a stepbrother that has 2 kids.
Okay, so they have 2 kids, so they know your mom.
Mm-hmm.
But when your mom dies, they'll talk about her a little bit.
Yeah.
But then when they have kids, those kids won't. You know what I mean? It's so short.
Right.
It's fucking kind of depressing when you think about it. Well, I don't think that's going to be her legacy.
That'll live on for generations.
I think that will be her legacy.
Yeah.
And that's true. Like now with recordings, they're going to be like, Grandpa, what was... Give me some sound effect.
Oh.
What was her final words?
Are you currently sexually aroused? That's disgusting. And
she's lying.
Oh my God, you're soaked. You can see it.
There are a few ways to be remembered forever.
Like
Hitler. He won't be forgotten.
That's true.
Not by you, Steve. We know.
Abraham Lincoln, Mussolini.
Always goes right to Hitler.
Well, that's true. But I mean, these are
Hitler with this guy.
These are about the 2 most famous people of the last Hitler and Lincoln of the last 200 years.
Even Mussolini will be forgotten.
Top 5. Well, Hitler's got more shelf life.
Hitler's got a lot more juice than Mussolini or Stalin or any of these characters.
Yeah. Steve honors him every year on his birthday.
I know.
When's his birthday, Steve? That's right. You got it. That was Harry's original due date.
Oh, really?
It was April 23rd. He was born, but I was like, I don't want to be born on Hitler's birthday. That's an issue.
So did you do something to stop that?
That's it. Yes, we did. But I was happy when it was 423.
Instead, he could have been lighting up some Chiba.
That's true.
That's
true. That's true, though. Yeah, I guess. But even then, like, but nobody knows anything about Lincoln's personality really.
No,
we have quite a bit of writing.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Now it's different because now there will be a lot of recordings of everyone.
That's true. I guess that's true.
I mean, will that even be different though?
I mean, I don't think my great grandkids are going to listen to this.
No, but they have the option to.
I don't know. They might be because people are weirdly into genealogy.
I would if
going back and tracking back great uncles.
My dad was super into that. So
maybe he skipped the younger generation. Maybe it's a boomer thing. I don't know. But people do get weirdly into genealogy.
My dad was super into the Irish. Both my grandmother and grandfather on his side were born in Ireland and came over here, met here, and he got his Irish citizenship. He went over there a lot. He did it for business too, but he got very into that genealogy. And I used to say to him, like, what does it really matter? Like, but it did.
That type
of
shit doesn't matter to me. But if my grandfather was in like silent films or something, I would watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of what this is.
But I could see if, I could also see, like, listen, if your grandfather fought World War II, like you may want to go see where he fought, right? Yeah. I get that. That I do get, or my dad or whoever it was, fought in Vietnam or something. I guess I understand that.
Yeah.
I would strike you as a genealogy guy, Steve.
No,
really.
I've never really cared about my genealogy. No, I did do the DNA test once, but even that's not really that interesting to me.
It doesn't. No, I don't. I know
it doesn't really affect who I am.
My mom's famous from Nova Scotia. My dad's famous from Ireland. I don't know what that. I don't know. I mean, I respect family history and everything, but it just does not do much for me.
Yeah, doesn't really matter.
I don't know. I don't know. But you think it's weird to think while we're doing this? Do you think 200 years from now somebody will listen to it? Just one person randomly?
Yeah, 200 years from now, there'll be a descendant of Kirk Minihane being like, "Did you know that Kirk was a thief?"
That's true. Maybe not today's episode.
But maybe in 200 years, this will be such old technology that you don't even have a way to listen to it.
Maybe, not maybe.
Why
for
was
sure.
great grandfather Kirk listening to piss porn?
We did it all today. Is my point. I know it didn't satisfy Steve or MHB, but we did the best.
Terribly disappointed.
Steve wanted to get more in the Elon Musk story. What'd you call him?
That's what he said. Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's not what you said.
You said Elon Musk.
Again, that's so weird. Like, if you're from America, you'd pronounce it that way.
Someone on Mike and the Minifans thinks he's doing it. They thought the Maori Povich was on purpose.
Yeah, I was in the room. That was not the case. Do you think that?
I didn't think so either. Because it was blown by so quickly.
Sure, it was on purpose. I know he's a Maori.
But you kind of look. It's sort of like with Mike though. You sort of thumb your nose at like a talk show host who does that stuff, right?
Who does what stuff?
What do you mean?
Like the Maury Povich. Like, I'm not going to pronounce his name because he just says he's like the shit show that I don't respect.
No, it's very successful. I mean,
I see.
You know what I mean?
You even have to admire Judge Judy. Like, you never want to do Judge Judy, but she's been extraordinarily successul.
Richest woman in television.
Amazingly successful.
Yeah.
She's got to be like 85 years old.
Yeah, I think she's still doing it.
I don't get TV's still weird though. Like, TV's dying, right? People are like, oh, this doesn't work anymore. But yet, I guarantee you, Pat Sajak, Judge Judy, Trebek, there's still people who make a fucking killing, right?
Judge Judy, I think, is the highest paid woman on television.
She probably is. She probably makes $35-40 million a year.
I could be wrong about that, but I thought I've heard
I don't even know who else it would be.
I think it was Oprah before her. And
right.
Then, yeah.
There's no, I'm going to guess Ellen probably is.
Maybe Ellen, yeah.
But it can't be anybody from a show like a Mariska Hargitay or whatever the fuck her name is. I can't imagine.
I know.
It's not Abishola.
Sofia Vergara made a shit ton of money.
That's true.
I don't think she was up there.
Like, what's Sajak making?
Judge Judy supposedly $47 million a year.
That's fucking unbelievable. Pat Sajak salary. I mean, Sajak's got to make $20 million a year. He makes $15 million a year.
Not too sure.
Vanna makes $10 million.
Isn't it? I think Wheel of Fortune's the one that they record like,
they
7 days and then they're done.
Trebek does the same thing.
Yeah.
Trebek does $10 million.
He makes $10 million a year.
But got nothing on Judge Judy. Wow.
Salary wise, you know it?
No. Judge Judy's $47 million. Alex Trebek is $10 million.
What's Ellen?
Probably a lot. I'm going to guess.
I would say definitely a lot, Mike. You're right.
I'm going to guess.
It says 87.
Oh wow.
87.5 per year. It says here.
Okay, I was going to say 35.
87.5?
Jesus.
So that's shit?
Well, she's a cute dancer. You got to give her that.
God. Yeah, you're right. Judge Barbara Walters made $13 million. Bob Barker was making like Springer makes $5-6 million a year still. I mean, that's fucking unbelievable. That show's still on?
No, it's I know Jerry Springer was on KFC radio promoting like he has a judge show now or something.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Judge Jerry.
There it is, Judge Jerry.
Yeah.
Imagine watching that. What the fuck? Anyway, all right. Well, we'll have our own Judge Jerry in here, Judge Gerry Callahan.
Damn right.
Yeah. Court's in session. Liberal maggots, line up.
How great would it be if that's what he was announcing?
Before-
There's a new sheriff in town.
Are we going to play some Tube Galore for Jerry?
Well, I think we'll play some Jerry songs for Jerry.
Oh, good.
Hopefully that gentleman will have a fresh new song for Jerry tomorrow.
That'd be excellent.
I'll be curious to see what he thinks of that. Because the one trigger for him is he does not like the Greg Hill stuff. That actually pisses him off.
No?
Now, it's not really true, but it's true if you maneuver stuff around just enough that it'll piss him off.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, don't do that. Like, let's let the guy have his show, promotion. There's no reason to make fun of him. That's all we're doing.
You're talking about choking on Greg Hill's cream might set him off?
That might set him off. Like, I don't want 6 songs about Jerry's losing to Greg Hill from 6 different people tomorrow.
Well, get to work, fellas.
But that does piss him off, though. That's a trigger.
Yeah, well, I won't mention it tomorrow.
And I think he's getting a better place where he's not listening to that stuff all the time.
Good.
I was there the first few months out. I would listen to Mutt and Jerry, and I would just get mad. There was no... And you root against friends. Like, Greg's not our friend.
Yeah.
But, like, I was rooting... It was weird because you root for Mutt and Jerry to do well because I like them. But I was rooting against them because I didn't want it to work.
Yeah.
I also knew it wasn't going to work, which helped. But, like, you know, it's a very strange spot.
Yeah, how would that would that feel weird to you if Mutt and Jerry were number one?
Yeah,
killing it
totally,
right now?
completely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why, like, I don't care. I know Greg Hill's numbers aren't awesome, but they're better than they thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like, I feel like that's 7 generations removed. I don't really care.
Well, it's better than we thought it would be because we thought it would be horrendous.
Yeah, I mean, it's awful.
Yeah.
So I haven't listened to it forever. I actually put it on this morning to hear where they were starting, just because.
Patriots, I assume, right?
Yeah, but it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. It was this. Greg Hill, like, guess we don't have anything to talk about today. Like that. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, that is the fucking lamest, easiest. And Danielle was like, yeah, boy, no, I guess we'll just go home and whatever. And then they just did their fucking stupid thing. So
Shame Fitzy wasn't there.
Fitzy was there.
Oh, he was?
Yes.
I thought we heard Wiggy.
They were all there.
Oh, my
I heard
goodness.
the beginning.
Well, that's
everyone.
a big day.
Yes, Ken and Chris and the whole crew. So
I'll have to go back and check it out.
Yeah, do you? Yeah, we should do some more bad radio and bad podcasting. I think
we'll have him in tomorrow.
It's been a while. That's true. Before I was so rudely interrupted.
We'll start the show.
Was that the start of the show? Yeah. Let me hear that. Do we have that?
I think so.
It's long enough. He's not listening at this point.
I think he clears his throat and then says, "As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted."
Because he'd been off for a while.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I get it. You might not get that, but that's for older guys like me. Because he hadn't been on the air in a while.
I understand. No, I got it.
Well,
it was crystal clear.
Whoa.
It's the Gerry Callahan Podcast.
Oh, hold on. Don't give me a hold on.
With Gerry Callahan.
We need to be around 3 years. Me or Jerry?
Your daily dose of news.
First of all, hold on.
You're in the intro.
Hold on. Is it me or is it Jerry?
This sounds like, yeah.
Keep my fucking name off this disaster.
He was like a little boy. He was so scared to be even answering the question. He couldn't answer the question. He was shaking. Oh, I don't know.
Sports.
We work for Walt Disney. We work for ESPN. We don't get to just say and do what we want to do.
And revenge.
Everyone's going to be wondering why I would come on with a snake like you.
Subscribe, rate and review on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcasting app.
Hold on. That's a call name production, right?
I would assume, right?
Yes, I think so.
So sports and revenge, is that what I heard?
Mm-hmm.
He loves
Well, that's Jerry. Jerry says
sports,
that
politics, and revenge.
Yeah.
Revenge. Yeah, you got it. Listen that open. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. Let me hear this.
No, I don't think I have the part of him saying before. I was
come on.
I'm sorry, that was just his intro.
Oh, we played. Damn, that's disappointing.
We've played it because we heard it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find it right now.
No, it's all right.
As
I was saying?
I think he clears it, if I'm remembering right. I think
Yes.
As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. I believe that's it.
No, I don't want to hear what Alex Jones said. I want to hear what Jerry said.
Well, I only got limited voices.
Before so rudely interrupted. As I was saying, I could see that too.
Yeah.
Sports, politics, and revenge.
Quite a mix.
Revenge.
Is there any revenge left for him to get?
I mean,
I say it's a dish you best served cold. You ever heard that?
Sit there in a room with Dave Cullinane doing a podcast. I don't know. I'm not sure that's a win. I don't know. I'm rooting for him, God knows, but that does not feel like you're not planting your flag with that one.
Well, you never know. Could take off.
I think it's going to do fine.
Yes.
I am going to support it.
I do. I was thinking this. We were playing clips of Jerry not that long ago, and I was like, I miss hearing his voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to having him in tomorrow.
Yes.
But I know it's going to be a war. We're going to fight over the same stupid shit for the 90th time.
Well.
But
it's not the 90th time on air.
I know, but I don't care. I was just like, what's left to say about that? I want to, like, we've battled. It's fine. You stab me in the back, fine. We'll move on.
I did not stab you in the... We're going to get a lot of that tomorrow.
We stole.
I did not.
He stole money from me. Basically, he took money off my name. He's fucking give it.
He's taking those hundreds.
You should send over to a duel. We can work it out that way. So I think Jerry's in tomorrow. I think expect Jerry in here. Expect us to do our usual shit. I don't know. Anything else, Steve? Mike? Anything else you guys want to get to?
I mean, not really. We never got to that Peloton thing, but that's kind of old now.
Oh Christ! Yeah. That's the last fucking thing I want to talk about. Everyone's jerking off Ryan Reynolds for that commercial, which was not that funny. Did you see it?
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds did that drink.
It wasn't funny, but it was good, clever marketing to hook into something, because he discovered who the woman was before the media reporters did. So it was a good way to advertise his
the guy.
gin.
Did you see what the guy in the commercial is doing now, though?
That pussy.
He made his Instagram handle Peloton actor or Peloton guy or something like that.
But then he say he was worried he was going to define him or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have much to say that nobody else has said about that. But that's literally the fucking. I'm not offended by it, but it was a pretty dumb fucking commercial.
Really, you thought so?
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, it's like you have this like skinny girl who acts like her life is going to change.
Right.
Like, I mean, I don't care. Let me be very clear about this. I really don't care.
Yeah.
But you have this young, kind of cute, attractive girl who's like, am I to believe that she was not like in shape before this?
Well, I think the problem there is that you can't have an overweight person. Because the year time span doesn't work where they get in shape.
Well, you could have done the year before, right? Couldn't you have shot over like 6 months?
Oh, I mean, I guess. I'm sure they didn't want to do that, though.
Why not? You could shoot it 6 months before, and then.
Well, it's also a lot better to have attractive people in the commercial.
Is it more effective advertising if she's kind of like 10 or 15 pounds overweight?
Maybe, yeah.
Say she's a waitress at Perkins or something, right? She's 10 or 15 pounds overweight.
Yeah.
And then she loses the weight, and then she feels, I don't know. But like
she was biking for her mental health.
But she's kind of cute and hot and skinny at the start, and then cute and hot. And she's like overwhelmed by it. Like, what am I? It's just,
Well, that relates to the lady. They're always saying, hey, I just cannot give myself to ride this.
I can't stress enough. I don't care at all about it, but I can understand, again, not when anybody's offended, but people are like, boy, that's sort of a weird piece of advertising.
I wouldn't even think
No?
of that.
No, Steve?
I wouldn't do that at all.
I didn't get to the weight thing either. I just thought it was kind of obnoxious. Like, I didn't care about that.
Yeah, right.
But I don't care about the bikes anyways.
Neither do I.
They're like $1,500 bikes plus the subscription.
If you buy that bike, you're a fucking idiot also.
The expensive one?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like,
it's a total, like
go outside and bike around, for Christ's sakes.
I would say that the commercial was effective because it got a lot of advertising, but it also tanked their share price. I don't know how many sales.
But you can't tell me they purposely thought it was going to go viral like that.
No, definitely not.
No.
But like, don't you? I would imagine. I know nothing about Peloton. The other day I called it Pelotonin, but I imagine you have to pay a subscription too, right?
You do, yes. I think it's like $50 a month.
Holy fuck!
After you pay $1,500 for the bike.
That's right. I had one at prep school. I paid for it in cash.
You can get a stationary bike.
Subscription every month.
You can get a stationary bike for like $60.
Yeah, but the subscription gets you someone who can scream at you and tell you.
So essentially, you're joining like a workout class.
Yes.
Yeah,
and then the person just looks down at a panel and says like, hey, Kirk in Lexington, I can see you. You're biking hard. Keep up with us.
You have a lot of knowledge about this, Steve. What am I missing? Did you do this?
Oh, I've looked into it as a company because
they're great.
Just thinking about investing.
They're fantastic. Don't get me wrong. We love to have them here. But why wouldn't you just join the gym?
Exactly.
There. Like, I don't get. That seems to me to be
I think there's something to the home convenience. But this really isn't the first time that their ads have been
I saw that.
criticized.
But with Mike, like I didn't really care, but I was just like, I could see why people would mock it. Nobody should be offended. I mean, that's ridiculous. But I can see what people are like, they just seem like a bunch of rich assholes.
But that's the case with every commercial. Why does every beer commercial have to be attractive to people? Why does you know what I mean? Like,
no, you're trying to sell it. Right. Why are people on TV attractive? Like yes, no, you're not going to have the girl from This Is Us do the bike commercial.
Wouldn't make a lot of sense to me. But
well, she lost a lot of weight doing it.
Sure.
But you're right in that it's sort of
you're just shooting a commercial. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Correct. Look like you rolled your eyes at something, Steve, no?
Dave Callahan text.
What does he want?
Ooh.
Looking for the Jerry drops.
Put them on.
Oh,
put on Callahan?
Yeah, come go. This is a chance to be a co-host. I'll try him out here.
Is he going to come in tomorrow?
We're going to find out. He's going to say no to this coming on tomorrow.
No, I don't need to be. I think he said he was going to come in last week.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm sure he'll... Good point, Mike. Yeah, I'm sure he'll make sense here. Jesus Christ. Another idiot. A lot of people mentioning your thigh. Hold on one second.
My thighs.
A lot of people mentioning your thighs.
I got big legs. Catcher's legs, I say.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Thunder thighs a little bit.
I don't really know because even when I've been very skinny, they're very...
How much weight have you put on since you got under 200?
20 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like sad
We'll lose it
eating?
back then. No, not really. Just I have horrible eating habits in general. So.
Really? Like, what'd you have for dinner last night?
Oh, last night was rough.
What was it?
Because Saturday night, my buddies ordered a bunch of pizza.
Okay.
I didn't really eat any. I kind of just passed out when we got home. Yesterday, they left it all there. I had a shit ton.
How much did you have? So when I have pizza, I have 2 slices.
Oh, I had a lot more than that, my friend.
Like 8?
Maybe. Wasn't counting.
Oh my god!
Throwing caution to the wind.
You're not 19 anymore.
I know. That's the problem.
We need to get you a Pelotonin.
Well, I'm going to start using one.
Good. Okay. Yes. Excellent. You want Jerry's drops?
If you order a pizza, you only eat 2 slices.
Okay. Save for your own comedy act. Okay.
No. I'm just asking.
Just save
What I
it.
said was my friends.
Just save for your Discord stand-up special that we're all looking forward to in November.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Yep.
You want the Jerry drops?
Yes.
You know what? They're yours. You can have them.
All right. Thank you.
What time is Jerry coming in tomorrow? Have you guys firmed up the time yet or no?
We haven't talked about that. We talked about other stuff, so
Sure,
I don't know.
sure
I'm assuming 9.
9 o'clock is what we said, right, Steve?
Yes.
Okay, 9 o'clock. So is he ready?
That was a guess. I barely even knew he was coming.
We texted a little bit yesterday. Not about. I purposely tried to stay away from anything. Does he have something firm to announce tomorrow at 9 o'clock?
I believe so. Yes, he does.
Okay. Is he bringing the consultant in as well?
I do not believe the consultant is going to make it in. No.
Does it bother you that he's also talking to Jason Wolf about this stuff?
No. Wolfie's a great guy. No, not at all.
Wolfie's a great
voice. That lying voice.
No lie.
Are you involved in this announcement?
No. That's a Jerry announcement.
Well, you're coming in though, right?
I can. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean,
Thanks.
it's basically because you said so on the show. I wasn't planning on it.
We should film it. It's for your show.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
And you're able to fill in even doing that in February when Steve goes to Madawaska.
We'll see. I just said yes to Steve. I mean, it's months away when you texted me that. I just said
Well,
yes.
you said yes. What do you mean you just said yes?
No,
You
but
said yes.
I don't plan that far ahead.
Well,
you
good.
did
Yeah,
plan that far ahead.
Gee, what a wonderful thing to say for Jerry.
I said yes.
Okay.
And we'll figure it out.
Why do you need these drops?
I just want to have more drops. They deleted a shitload of stuff from the internet.
Is the show going to be about politics, sports, and revenge? Sports, politics, and revenge, or revenge, sports, and politics? What's the order?
I think if you kind of mix them together, they all equal basically the same thing. So you're right. I mean, it's sports, politics, revenge, all the good stuff.
Very good.
We'll see them tomorrow.
All the hits.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
How much? Do you think you had 10 slices of pizza?
Here's what I want to ask.
Yeah.
You said a lot of people were saying this.
Saying what?
You said a lot of people were talking about my thighs. What?
Did you notice that, Mike, Steve, or no?
There were a fair number of people.
Well, where? No. I'm not even saying you're lying.
Oh, you know, the social media.
No.
world.
Let me go back. When would this have come out? Because I'm photographed from the.
A lot. You know where? You know where it was? A lot of it was. I know this because I watched it. Tennis match.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I started.
Yes.
I believe someone
I
said.
was wearing baggy jeans in that. I'm surprised.
Someone said you had diabetic calves.
I have big calves. I have very big calves.
Do you have diabetes?
I do not.
Seems like it's heading that way.
I do not.
10 slices of pizza?
Probably not.
8.
But in that ballpark. Yeah, right in that.
Big slices?
Fair size.
Tasted good, didn't it?
Sure did.
Made you feel happier, didn't it?
Yes, but you know what I always say is a moment on your lips.
What happens
but
then?
Unfortunately, a lifetime on your hips.
But I think it's worth it. Life's not worth living if you're not going to eat.
I agree.
But you just feel better about yourself when you're eating, don't you? You're happy.
I think actually the opposite. I think I feel better about myself when I'm not eating like shit.
So what did you eat when you got? So you lost like 50 pounds, right?
Yeah.
What did you just
60?
Just cut out soda and.
I don't drink a ton of soda, but yeah.
Pizza gone.
Pizza gone for the most part. I'd have a slice here and then treat myself.
I would want to live like that. Oof,
Yeah.
God, I would want to live like that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Well, it's okay. I just, if everything okay?
Oh yes, yeah. No.
You put on 20 pounds in a couple of months. I don't know.
And it's not a depression thing. It's just I naturally yo-yo in weight.
That's what I'm thinking. If he lost 60 pounds to gain back 20 doesn't seem that abnormal to me.
No, I don't think he looks overweight. Do you? Honestly?
No, I don't think so at all. If he was 200 pounds his entire life stable and then all of a sudden put on 20 pounds.
Right.
I just told, in fact, it's funny you say that because last night I told the skirt, we're cutting the bullshit here. Make sure I don't
What slice was that on while you said that?
That's exactly what it was.
I'm going to tell you.
This is disgusting.
What are you going planned for dinner tonight, Kirk?
Yes.
What are you doing? A little pizza tonight? Taking Harry out?
No, I don't think so. I think it'll be quiet. Maybe I could see some chicken in the air tonight. Maybe a little.
Eat a lot of chicken.
Might be what I do as well. Maybe a little Greek food.
Chicken's good. No, you don't like chicken, Steve?
Not a big chicken guy. No.
Oh, what do you, Steve? Go ahead. What are you making tonight, Steve?
I think I might do some seared tuna. Eat a lot of fish.
Yeah,
it's good for you.
But not when
wife doesn't do meat.
Not when you're on your own though. It's fast food.
Fast food or steak. Yeah.
How does a hunter like you deal with a wife that doesn't eat meat?
It's a lot of tension in the air. I'll be honest.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a big meat eater, right?
What a household! This is like James Carville and
Mary Madeline.
Yes,
it is. It is with all that fame and chemistry, and best-selling books and fortune. It's just like that.
Yeah.
But Mrs. Robinson is going to be making her way up to Madawaska.
She is, I believe. Yes.
Oh, now you believe? I thought she was leading the charge initially.
Well, she's got a big job, so we'll see if she can squeeze it in.
Oh, that was the other. That was thank you, just in time. We may go 5 hours today. Just in time was the Steve Robinson tweet this weekend. He retweeted a total douche move. Retweeted himself from last year, saying, "Did you see this? Did you see this?
Yes.
This is where I go to the wife's. He went to the wife's party in D.C.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I tell all the people I really think of them. Is that true?
No. It's
a
joke.
Oh, Jesus. The wit. Yeah, how was D.C.? Didn't work out, huh, your attempt? You texted me about?
Oh, no, it did not work out. No,
I might get a return of S.E. Robinson on Russian television.
Oh, no, they did not respond to my email.
No.
I think the producer who used to book me is no longer there.
No.
Damn. Yeah. So gonna miss.
So you just go and show up at your wife's and you don't say anything?
Yeah, I don't say anything.
No. Okay. Then what was the point of that tweet from a year ago?
Just it's funny.
Well, how does that?
You had to be
just the pretext of a husband showing up at a company party and confronting everybody. It's got sitcom written all over it.
That's true. You're right about that. All right. Well, I thought we might get a good story out of that. Swing and the miss, as Steve said. All right. Back tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.